So now we're getting some dancing mood. It's called show business. And my room is fried. Ah. Ooh. Oh, good evening, good evening, good evening. We're taking it on a bit of Saturday tonight. You know, I'm a Christian, but I always wished, since I was a little girl, I always wished to go to Saudi Arabia. I don't know why. I always wanted to visit Saudi. But those countries, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Cuba, Iran, Iraq, they are not America's ally. So we as Americans, yeah, they keep it because of diplomacy. They keep the friendship cordial. America only tolerates those countries because of diplomacy. According to the United Nations, we're going to keep that friendly, you know, tolerance, tolerating each other. So those are countries that sometimes if you want to visit or tour or vacation in, you got to think twice. Because you might not be going with the intention as a CIA, FBI, undercover agent. And somebody will just arrest you and keep you in the prison for years. And for me, I love to take pictures. I love to take pictures. And so, sometimes you know when you go and take picture, you know, I like to travel solo. Somebody can leave you in the air, put you in someone and there, they tell you that, it's so time for Americans to negotiate with those Arabs. That's not small thing. The Arab people, hey, they let war. But I love the country called Saudi Arabia. Let me just say that tonight. They say they are rich in oil. I love Saudi Arabia. Saudi is much better to go to. I'm giving this the Iran vibes, chest power now, all the way. I want to see what my daughter, my rich daughter wrote here. One of my rich daughters wrote something. I'm Iran ready. I'm just giving the Saudi vibes. I feel special. Sierra B catching my comments. Okay, Ita. Are you from Texas? Are you that girl from Texas? Tonight I'm sending a shout out again to all our Muslims, brothers and sisters, all my spiritual children, my Muslim children, I want to say happy Eid, happy Eid. You know, I've never dated or I've never went out with a Muslim person, never in my life. My stellar class teacher was Muslim. We never dated. After I used to squeeze my teacher after stellar class. He was Muslim. We never went out. He was just, you know, that kind of stellar class teacher, you know. And that was it. All my life, my neighbors, Mr. Selif, Asata, Koko, Zina, Hawa, Asu, Siaka. They were Muslims. They were VAR, but they were Muslims. So we used to pass before the house to go to Paranfe Road to take taxi to go in town. And I would see the women in the morning beating cassava leaves, you know, pounding peanuts, holding the ticket in the hand, you know. Tata would say, and they'll speak something in VAR. And you will see them with the mat, the ticket up, and they're going to pray. So at least I had neighbors who were Muslims. And I have my respect for you guys. No disrespect. I have my respect for Muslims all around the world. You choose to serve who you want to serve. You choose Muhammad, I chose Jesus. It don't make me better than you. It don't make you better than me. So I pray and hope that you enjoyed your holiday today. I'm sure today was a big deal. It was a big deal today. A lot of you cooked. I can imagine you cooked heavily. I'm not going to answer the question. You cook heavily, and I hope you invited Samuel Jackson because Samuel Jackson love food. Ed Mubarak, happy Ed. I would just say Ed, the Mubarak account. I don't know what you guys like to eat on days like this. My in-laws are in the front seat today. Who are your in-laws? Oh, you are in the village in Central Asia. Okay. So doing fast month to the Muslim men, have sex doing fast month? Do you guys have intercourse with your wives? To Muslim doing fast month, do they fuck their wives? Are the men allowed to have sex after breaking fast in the evening? Especially to those men that got more than 3 wives? Can somebody please say yes or no in the comment section? Samuel and food at 5 and 6. Today they kill cow, they kill sheep, of course. Peanut butter soup with soft rice. Okay. If you are married, yes. Okay. So if you are not married, you are not allowed. Okay. But a lot of them, they don't go according to that religion. They still have sex. That one, the Christian said to. So I was just asking if during fast month, Muslim men are allowed to touch their wives if it's not against fasting.
Evening, beautiful seer. Happy Eid Mubarak.
Good evening. Are you Muslim?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
I dedicate the entire platform to you all. Good evening.
Thank you. But yes, to answer your question, when it's time for fasting, only married couples are allowed to have sex. But if you're in a relationship like boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, you are not allowed to even get closer to each other because of temptation.
Hmm.
So
If you're
yeah,
not
they are
married,
not allowed.
so it takes true that a lot of Muslim men don't wear brief doing
See,
what they call this kind of
you
crown.
gave me all the ice water small said. You get straight to the point. Some of them, yes. Some of them do not wear brief. Um, but majority, I want to say of the old school, they wear the tidy whities, the one you can find at Walmart. Like they want to look like underwear. But like the new generation, us, we wear boxers, but yeah, doing fasting month to be honest, majority of them don't wear underwear. They will wear like basketball shorts, like basketball short and a white and a muscle t-shirt under their gown.
Oh, backs up.
No, like the basketball pants, the shorts, like when you're playing basketball.
Oh, those silky ones.
Yes, ma'am. We will put something like well, they will put something like that on the knees and they won't wear no underwear. But the old school will, yes.
Ooh.
So doing fasting, well, all kind of things can be hanging. That's what.
So why? Why?
Marlon. Oh, I'm speaking my dingo. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know when that started, how it started, but some yeah, some nigga men that were doing fasting when they can only wear box like basketball shorts. They'll wear
But
that one on
you
a.
don't think that's risky? I heard this news a long time ago. I'm not here to ask, but thank God to the opportunity is giving me, and thanks for joining the platform to explain to us. So when a men don't wear brief, you don't think that's what Taylor say? Okay, so we fast month to the
Mhm.
women go to the mosque with the men to pray.
Yes, they do. But like I said, if you are in a if you are married, you're supposed to, that's your husband. You can go together in the car. But respectfully, if you are engaged or just boyfriend and girlfriend, you're not supposed to be together during the fasting month. Of course, you can see each other at the at the mosque, but you shouldn't be closer to each other because of temptation.
Oh, so after okay, or in the evening time they can break fast at 6 o'clock. Eat,
Yes,
go to
before
bed, have
six.
sex.
Oh, in the time, yes. Sometimes it depends on the time. It depends on the moon, the crescent moon. It just depends of when it comes. Usually, some people then like in the beginning, you will cut off fast. You will break fast like I want to say 8:30. Then towards the middle in the end, if the time start getting shorter from 8 to 7:30 or 7 o'clock or so,
Oh.
depending on where you are in the world, because we go based on sunset.
Okay, so did you observe the Ramadan today? Okay, so what today is what day? Ramadan? Is this
Yes,
what you
today's
call
Eid
Ramadan?
Mubarak. No, it's Eid Mubarak today. Ramadan is the fasting month where you just fast, but today is Eid Mubarak.
Oh,
So it's the ending of the fasting month where you go pray. I think it started with this year it started with Lent. It started with Lent at the same time. But ours is done. I think Lent still got their own going on for the Christian people. But yes,
yeah, this is Lent season.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the actual day is not Ramadan. It's
No, yeah, it's Eid Mubarak, which is the actual holiday. Towards it's the end of Ramadan, like we seen the end of it. So yesterday basically was the last day, and today is the day of Eid Mubarak, the celebration. And then we have, I think I stand to be corrected. I can't say the name right. Ed Jafar in May. We have another one coming up in
so
May.
what did you guys do today?
Today is basically, everybody dress. You don't have to hold fast. Everybody dress. You go pray, and over there you do give zakat. Zakat is like to give to the needy or support organization that need the money. So you do that, and in Africa we'll go to house to eat. But in America, we just
No,
do it with our family. We do our own family stuff. We kill goat, kill cow. Do the regular. I'm gonna go when they could be cooking whole. They're making toe. They're making lafidi dry rice and fufu with okra. So that was a celebration for today. Like how you guys will celebrate Christmas Day
Christmas
with,
Day.
yes, ma'am, with the family and everything coming together. You'll have your turkey, your jelly bean, and all that. That's the same thing with Eid Mubarak. We come together to see each other like, oh, we all fast. May God answer our prayer. May God forgive us. And here's our gathering.
Okay, I saw Christmas. I saw people with a lot of Christmas wreaths. Is that so? You look at this day like Christmas?
Yes, ma'am. We look at it. It's like our Christmas for like Muslim, how we celebrate it. This will be our
It's a
Christmas,
big
Eid
deal.
Mubarak.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. It's a very, very big deal. Despite what is going on right now, some
Yeah,
people still be able, they're still able to go and pray, though it's a little scary, because tension are
for people
high.
to gather. Yeah,
Yes, ma'am. And tension are high, especially, not all Muslim is bad Muslim, respectfully,
yeah.
but one apple can make the rest of the apple look bad. You understand? So tensions are high, but people still went and prayed, to give thanks and celebrate their,
So there
Ramadan.
was a big day in Saudi Arabia,
Oh, a big day. Saudi Arabia, Cairo,
Mecca.
Morocco, all that. Medina,
Where's Mecca? Where's
Chad.
Mecca?
Mecca is in Medina. Where is Medina again? Where is that place located?
But which country Medina is in? Because Medina is a city, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
It's a city. I wish, damn, for some, it's right on my tongue. But come on, my Muslim people, now y'all in that comment, y'all talking about who can wear deodorant. Where is Medina located
Yeah,
again?
but listen now, they won't put me in situation.
Yes,
They
ma'am.
want to answer that question so the comment section can start causing me. When you ask those kind of question, they put no question. Me, I'm the host. If I can't ask the girl, okay, me ask you today. Is it true that Muslim people don't put deodorant, they don't wash their look hair, they make no food?
You know, CR, you come on CR, you know us. That's why you see a lot of people that don't like to eat up with us because you know we can wipe, we can use our hand. The
Yes,
left hand and right hand is very, very important to us.
I always say yes.
Yes, ma'am. The left hand and the right hand is very, very important to us. And if you go to an Arab country like Dubai, it's very clean. You go
Mecca
to
is
Jordan, you go to Saudi Arabia, it's
Me-
very clean.
Mecca
So
is Saudi Arabia.
it's
And me
okay.
over
Thank
sorry, I
you.
love Saudi. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Oh,
So
are you Muslim or else?
I used to be a Muslim.
okay.
Or you converted? It's in
Yeah.
the middle. Okay, so why do they use the hands?
It's very because the hand is very like the left still the left is what we used to.
Well,
Muslims
but do
don't feel like they're really, really clean unless you use water because water is what? The purest thing, right? Water
Yes.
not your enemy, water don't got enemy. So water is the purest thing. That's why you see, even for us to hold prayer, water, for us to host prayer, in order for us to pray,
it's
we have to
ablution.
clean ourselves.
Ablution.
Yes, ma'am.
Ablution.
Yes, sir. But we have to clean, we have to use water to clean ourselves. Like even like women that cook everything, you have to get between your legs and clean yourself
With your
with your
left hand.
left hand.
Yes.
That is why you see it's very important when you
Okay,
see
so
when you
now
go to
using your left hand to eat.
you don't
No.
use your left hand to eat. You don't use it to even stir the pot when you're cooking food in. You don't even use
Okay.
it.
Do you papa wait? Do you believe tonight that every Muslim is clean to
No,
wash their hands thoroughly the doctors?
no, man.
When you notice that the doctors they wash their hands for seconds, if we all practice that kind of sanitizing, we'll not get sick.
Yeah,
So
but
I mean, to be honest tonight,
yes,
can I be
ma'am.
honest? I keep it real.
Of course.
That's one of the reasons why when somebody say I'm Muslim, I don't feel comfortable eating.
That's why I say you don't use a left hand. Now what Muslim people when see people eat with a left hand, they get angry with you. Because they use that left hand to do a lot of things to wash their behind. You know? So
Mm-hmm.
the left hand will use to do that, not the right hand.
And that's why you see real Muslims that don't really eat at anybody's house because they
Yeah.
don't know how you
So
clean
for
your
that
food.
clean,
Yeah, but some Muslims, to be honest, are not clean, CR. You can go to their house, the naked smell. Just opening the door can knock you down. So it's
okay,
not.
that's the next question we're coming to. What is that smell? I'm sorry.
We smell.
CR, she's so blunt.
There's a certain smell. There's a certain odor. Listen,
No, it's a
I've
certain
been
oil
having
they
this
use.
gown. No, wait. You speak. I've been having this gown for over 5 years. When I smell my gown, it smells of Chanel. Because and look at when I wore this gown, I was wearing a Chanel that night. These days, I don't do too much perfume because my face will burn because of the diabetes, right? But that smell is still left on this gown to this day. The armpit still smell good. So what is that odor? I'm sorry. No disrespect.
I know you don't mean it. No,
And to be
sir.
honest, you guys are beautiful people. Skin, when it comes to skin, no comparison. I'll be honest tonight. But what is that odor? What is that perfume? What
I
is
don't
that?
know. To be honest, I really wanna. This sound it might sound very biased, but I honestly think it's Africans, Muslim that smell like that. Because if you go to Saudi Arabia, you know they are known for perfume and incense. There's even when you wear gown, when you wear a gown, the Arabs. They usually have this thing, they a lot of coal where they can burn and they can stand on it, so the whole armor can go in like
It's an
within the
instant. They carry
within the
for an
gown.
instant.
Yeah, but some of them too is that incense. You know, some we Africans we don't really like. I don't even think you really like Indian food like that because of all the
No.
seasoning what they can put inside a hand. So it's kind of like that with Muslim. They can pick up some kind of incense like the Arab people that will make. They don't know how to pick and choose, and that bring a really bad smell. But like I said, once again, it might sound like I'm being biased, but it's the truth. A lot of Africans are very musty. And I would say this, a lot of Muslims are very musty. I work in the urgent care. I work 12-hour shifts. I have come where I have 6 rooms. Sorry, this might sound like a little story. I have
Yes.
6 rooms. And the sixth room is hot. The room 5 is very cold. So that's where I can pull majority of my patients that come that wear hijab and stuff like that because some of the females they are very musty like I understand what they're saying. Some of the Muslim people are very, very musty. I'm sorry. Some of you may not agree
When
with
you
me.
musty, what do you mean?
Oh,
Like,
musty meat is the
hi,
stink.
Georgia.
Musty meat is there.
Hi,
Sorry, it's an
Sia.
American term. Musty meat their armpit. When an armpit stink, like when you don't put deodorant on,
Okay,
it's called.
what? The comment section asked that question. I met Georgia. Georgia is very clean, very classic. I'm not seeing you in the darkness. I've not seen Morris, but Morris is very clean, right?
Mhm, mhm.
Why they don't use deodorant? Why?
Well,
I truly don't know. I just think
Or
that's
is
just
that a
being.
culture one thing? Is that just a nature once?
No, I don't think it's illiterate. I just think it's being lazy, or if you're in Africa, you can't afford it, or maybe you're not trained or know the understanding of putting deodorant on. But here in the Western world, you do know deodorant. You do know what deodorant is. So why don't you have deodorant on? Some people now will use lime to say lime can kill it. No, no. Lime is acidic. Yes, we get it. But still put deodorant on because of what you eat. What it produce come out of your skin. What we eat is very strong, and we put a lot of seasoning in our food. That is why you see we have a lot of sickness with the white folks. But
No, there's a certain perfume.
yeah,
There's a
but
perfume that fill the air. Something
yeah,
about perfume.
I don't know. See,
Okay,
it's the same
stay there,
question like they
Kamara.
ask
Stay there,
yourself
Kamara.
sometimes.
I not your company. And Georgia, don't forget that this particular
yeah.
show is a sponsor. And you're nice, right, Miriam?
Yes, no, I'm a LPN. I mean, I say I'm a nurse. I'm a LPN. I'm a licensed
Okay, I
practical
not forget
nurse.
that. I love to see LPNs, RNs on show.
Yes, ma'am.
We have a diplomat all the way from Central Asia. Welcome to the show, Georgia.
Hi,
So
Sia.
you're Muslim. You're 100% Muslim.
Yes, I am Muslim. My husband is also Muslim, and I work in Turkmenistan, which is a Muslim country. Now, I've traveled to
Mm,
Dubai. I traveled to a lot of countries that have Arab Muslims, and I would say the Muslims who are Arabian, they do not smell. They value a lot of perfumes and
Mm-hmm.
colognes, and they actually call it oud. So OUD is the cologne that a lot of the Muslims, the Arab Muslims use. So I think it's a personal preference for some people. A lot of our African Muslims, you're absolutely correct. They would rather use the lime, the charcoal, and I think
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's just all part of the growing up, how taught,
mm,
village in their area. But the
Right, how you were
Muslims that
taught.
are in other countries, Dubai and Saudi Arabia, all those places, they don't smell.
Mm-mm.
And even
mhm.
here in Turkmenistan, I haven't smelled not one Turkmen Muslim person yet. I'm actually here in the village with all of them, right? And I haven't smelled any of them yet. They all smell really, really good. So I
Yes,
think it's a personal thing. And
it's
it's
a
not all
personal thing.
Muslim CR, because I've smelled some Christians who under armpits was on fire. So it's
Right.
not only,
Right.
our
But I
Muslim
understand. That's
people,
why I'm not even talking
it's
about the
people's
Christian,
personal
because right now
preference.
she's only talking about Muslim people now. So I don't even
Yeah.
see it as it's a hate thing or whatever. She
No,
just
no, we
have
are discussing
question.
it
Yeah, she just
because
No,
have
no, no,
question
it's not a
people
hate
concerning
like
thing. I don't.
me,
No,
Muslim.
no,
I
no.
have that notion. The reason why I don't eat from a lot of my, I will not eat from a lot of my dingo Muslim because of the
Hmm.
hating. Because
Yeah.
I already not today I'm educated that you only use your left hand.
Right.
You are only allowed, right?
Yeah, you only use your left hand to clean yourself. You can't even use it to even stir the soup.
Okay, me, I'm left-handed. So if I'm Muslim, I will be okay.
That's where your mouth sharp. I left-handed too, but I have to use my right hand, and my strength is in my left hand.
My
But I have
strength is
to
in my
use
left
my
hand.
right hand. And sometimes, in all honesty, I can forget and use my
Yes.
left hand because that is where my strength is at to stir my food. But you are not, as a Muslim, if you follow the law of the book, you are not supposed to use your left hand
N-
to even put it in your mouth, put it on your face,
You're
or
not supposed to
you're
shake
not supposed
hands
to
with
with
your
your
left
left
hand
hand.
or anything because it's used to use the
Clean.
restroom
Mm-hmm.
and for authorities, right? And so that's why we don't use our left hand. Your right
Mm-hmm.
hand is you're supposed to use your right hand with when you're greeting people, when you're eating, your right hand is what's needed. And if you try to shake a Muslim's hand with your left hand, we're
The
not too
Ghanaians do
happy
that.
about that.
Yeah,
Okay,
I get upset.
let's talk about marriage a little bit. Let move on. Somebody is saying is the topic is very sensitive. It should be. This is what the platform is all about. I don't discriminate. We discuss everything here.
Of course.
Um, and there are some Christians who smell bad too.
Of course.
Um, what's about marriage? Let's discuss marriage now. A Muslim man, is he allowed to marry only when the girl is a virgin? There was something we used to learn about when the five girls say come for the Sunday bush. They introduce them to a man. When a woman has children because she meet a Muslim man, it means that she is an ashao.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Muslim people, according to religion, you're supposed to be a virgin to
Mm-hmm.
be to meet your husband.
Of course. Well, even though this is everybody have a different take on it, but you see why lot of people, a lot of girls, soon as they start their period in Africa in the olden days, their parents quick to get them married, right? Because they
Yes,
don't want nobody to come home to say, she's been touched, she know man, or she has a baby. Like, in America, anybody can have baby. But in Africa, it's very you can do it, but they will talk about you. They will even
yes.
know if your mom will even know if men touch you. But a lot of Muslim people there, they prefer to do it that way. I don't agree with it, but majority of them prefer to do it that way. They prefer that they don't they sort of because they see women, some of them back then they see women as a trophy or exit, to feed the family, marry a rich man or whatever, a man with so many, many cows, or it's to say, I don't want you to be in my house and get pregnant or no man being she not married. So let you go ahead and go get married and be in your husband's house, despite the man age or anything that is going on. So a lot of Muslim, I like that it's like get married, go in your husband's house already. So we avoid the pregnancy or man business. That's one of the
Okay, is it
main.
true that they get married at a very early age of 14, 13, or was that an old culture?
It's an old culture, but it's still happening. It's still happening in Africa till this day, not just with Muslim, but we're like, you can go to Tanzania, you can go to Sudan. It is still happening, but it happened majority in the western side of Africa, especially in the Muslim culture. They like to marry, and the old people, they like to marry young Ghanaian, who not like fresh thing, you
So,
know?
so, so, so there are a lot of Samuel Jacksons.
Yes.
We are talking Muslim. Let's do all
Yes.
Muslim. Let's do all
Yes.
Quran. Let's do all
Yes.
Saudi Arabia. Let's do all Dubai. So then we are doing Muslims. So there are a lot of the Samuel Jackson. Is it true that the Madigo men, the Fula men, the Muslim men, they eat a lot, they love food too?
Ah, they
The
can eat
Samuel Jackson?
oh. See how they can eat when they put a hell white rice, that jasmine rice eat for them. They can eat it, especially to we call like fufu, we can call to the cassava fufu. And you see how the full man can do the steak to sell it the okra soup. My people that want on there, y'all know what I'm talking about. Madigo man
So is
can
that why
eat.
is that what make them to make a lot of children, Maurice?
Yeah, Sierra.
Is that why they
They let
produce a
woman,
lot
they
of
let
children?
woman be.
Yeah, Sierra. The reason why you see Simon Jackson or Tony, right? The Fula people, if you never met Benny, if you getting married, then you're married. Age of man, the Fula and the Madingo, that's how to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. If you know about life for getting married, no young boy gonna marry you. In the Fula tradition and the Madingo tradition, they're gonna get the old man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why?
That's what it's our culture.
It's our
You gotta
culture.
be virgin. You gotta be virgin before any young boy marry you. But if you have sex before
Oh,
then, they'll give you another man.
okay, your use engine.
Yeah. They'll give you another man well one photo share and one change translate for everlasting time. There's Simon Jackson.
Okay, between the full men and the magical men, who's one of them most DJ? I already know the answer.
Me, you got a stingy?
Yes.
The us
No,
is
the
this.
the full man stingy man, man can spend man the full man.
And well, it
Okay.
depends. It depends where the money man coming from. It
Well,
depends the village where he come from. It
Exactly,
depends.
yeah, man spend man the full man.
So full men, the
I would
Muslim.
say,
I,
I think the difference would be with the Fula men, they are more business minded. They think about the longevity of the
Mm-hmm.
family,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
So they're not going to be giving you money just to do idleness. Oh, I want to
Yeah.
go do my hair. I want to do this. No, they will invest in you for the longevity of the family. So generational wealth is what they look at, right? So if they are spending money or they have any money, it's because they're putting it towards a business for their generation to come. So their children, the money can continue in the
Yeah, they
family.
manage.
So I
Yeah, just
think the
manage.
Fula man is more business minded, and that's why you see a lot of Fula people. They have businesses. They may look
Mhm.
like they don't have money, but they are the richest in Africa because they think about the long term and they know where to invest their money. Whereas you may have the Mandingo man who wants to just splurge on a woman for her appearance, but they're not thinking
Mhm.
about the longevity of things. So that's
So
why
the
the Fula
Latino.
people they stay wealthy. Yes.
Yeah, they
Okay,
can
to
call their they call their
Fula get
company
married
back.
multiple wives too. I'm sorry.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Yes.
Fula
Fula
men,
men marry
Soso men,
multiple wives
Badingo men.
as Mandingo men.
Yeah, Fula men,
Okay.
Badingo men, Soso men, they get married even 12. But it said in the Quran, you can marry as many wives as you want, but you have to take care of them
Of them.
equally.
Correct.
And you know that's
Mhm.
not even gonna even happen. But that's what the law state in the Quran. Marry as many as you want, but love them equally and make sure you are taking care of them.
Okay. And the children.
And of course, you born your children, you take care of the one more and the children because that means you are able to responsibility to have one, two, three, four, five, six.
Okay. And what else have you asked me that I did not ask? Why do they bear so many children?
They like sex.
Why don't
Sierra,
the
that
women need protection?
Sierra, what I believe, what I believe, all right, what I say, what acting on that thing, I think all the children could be for that man. Because I want to get full far wet. How you please now?
You can. What are you talking about?
No,
You got four, five.
all that children be for that man. I'm gonna go see you outside. Not possible.
You know we can't do that one, but you know Madigo Omo can't do that one
Hey, I believe
because
me.
the
I
whole
don't talk about when
no.
go more.
Is it
Don't see that
possible?
story.
Is it
See that story.
possible? Yes.
Not
Is
possible.
it possible? Yes. But it's
Maybe I'm
very
back in the
rare for
day.
it
I'm
to
back in the
happen.
day. Person, talk my time. I'm not the vision.
Mawolon, that one part, no, I can't agree with you with that one. If you
I'm
say
begging you.
some, yes, I agree. If you say some, I agree. But now it's for that to you
They
marry
say
that how
children
many
can marry
wives?
their own cousins. They say
Yes,
Yeah, the
children.
Mara, yeah. The Mara
yes,
and the daughter, the Mara and the son, they do that. The Mara uncle
yes.
Well,
daughter.
I do know that with the Fulas, they do marry their cousins. They can
It's supposed to
marry
be
Yeah, the man
they
never
distant
do the
marry
cousin
their
same.
though.
cousins.
It's supposed to be distant cousin, but yes,
So they
they do
marry.
that.
Okay. Supposed to be not immediate,
Not immediate. It's supposed to
but
be
you can marry
distant cousin.
immediate cousins.
You can't marry immediate cousin.
Do abuse take place in the Muslim culture?
Of
Too much, too
course.
much, too much.
Man, when they be beating you, someone that said the whole family can come and beat you outside.
Yeah,
Hey,
there's a lot of abuse.
when you
I mean,
talk, you know,
sexual abuse. Do sexual abuse take place on land there?
of course it happens.
But you
Sexual
tell me they will
abuse
make a
Physical,
happen.
stick with his
sexual,
cousin.
anyone.
CR, sexual abuse happen even if you married to the man and you say you not want it. That man will take it from you. I'm not saying all of them are like that, but that happen even in Madingo, in Muslim, Christian, whatever
Yes.
ethnicity you are. That happened. Even if you married to the man, you don't feel like having sex. That man will take it because he feel like he's entitled because he married you, and you know you can't deprive African men from that, especially if in Africa when they finish beating you. Then they go tell the whole family. Then they go marry another wife. Bring the wife come. Then they start treating you bad. Then they medicine. You know what? I'm venting.
Yeah.
Let me keep
We'll
going.
come here. We'll come to Furu. We'll come to Furu. We'll come to Furu. But they say in Africa, the tribe that practice the most voodoo is the Mandingo.
Mm, I wouldn't say so, to be honest. Go to Burkina Faso, you go no real juju. But apart from
Okay,
that,
Liberia. Let's do Liberia.
I mean, I think that's just we do. Yeah, I mean, there's a
Yeah,
lot of them there.
they introduce it in abroad, Mandingo, when it comes to medicine.
Mm,
So why?
yeah.
Do they believe that? Because they worship Allah. You call Allah God. So do they believe that there's another God besides Allah?
No, yeah, Mandingo to do that. Medicine do see around, they protect
Like
our
you
children.
crying, you laughing?
They protect our children. They go check after the children. Let's say, I'm a fireman now. Man go care. Or man go
Yeah.
woman. The parent go in check if I real productive. or if that marriage will last. Before that daughter get married to me, how to do?
That's how it's supposed to be done, but some of them don't use that for their cause. Some of them use it for out of hatred, out of jealousy, just because. That's just like, let's call a spade a spade. I'm not saying Liberian man can do it, Va man can do it. We're just speaking about Madingo. We're speaking about Muslim people now. I'm just saying they do it. Yes, some of them can do it to see whether the relationship with a person will work out, will not work out. But some of them do it out of hatred, out of jealousy. And it could be brother doing it to sister, or sister doing it to brother,
Too
just
much
out of
jealousy.
jealousy.
No, it's a make doing it to that make children. Yeah. Especially when you're 4 5 married to the man, so there'll be jealousy there. And your children put daughter man other more children, so there'll be jealousy.
They'll be
Yeah.
jealous or feel some type of way. They say, you know what, you get all the children. I only get 2, 3 children. Your children will not make it. Let my children
Yeah.
then make it. The luck where your children they get, let it pass my way. But like I said, Liberian people can do it, Muslim people can do it. But yes, medical people can play with medicine. No matter how much we sit down and read that Quran from the beginning to the end. When you finish reading the Quran on Friday, you will see now on Sunday. Go and see medicine man.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Let's be honest, growing up in Liberia, that's what we're kind of afraid of the Muslims.
They're laughing. I say yes.
We're afraid of this because of that. That it led to too much fetish. People that they call it fetish. Yeah, but we call it voodoo. In like we call
Voodoo.
it medicine. They let plenty medicine one champion they say they
Let's
were
do some
breaking
more
oh
again.
they cannot say they were happy. They tell love for the other children there, they put all the children exchange.
Yeah, excuse me, TR. Shay Smith, protecting your children is one thing, but putting poison in another person's soup pot, making their children to be damaged, that's another
Yeah.
that's another thing. You can go and protect your child. Do all the medicine you want to do to protect your child, so no ill will can come towards your child. But when you do it so much to somebody's child, especially if that person is innocent, their hands is nobody hands is clean. But if that hands is clean towards you in that individual, and you go do medicine on that person, all that Quran what you're reading, you know one thing. The same thing saying in the Quran is the same thing saying in the Bible. Everybody must taste death, and death you shall taste. This life is not permanent, but you have no right to do that.
Yeah.
You have no
And I
right.
mean, and honestly, right? If you call
Mhm.
yourself a religious person, why are you investing in medicine, right? If you say
Mhm.
you believe in Allah, you believe in God, then that is who you're supposed to believe in, that He will protect your children no matter what. You don't have to go to a man, a human being, to go put marabu together or
Thank
whatever
you.
to try to protect your children. Because if you believe in God, that's the person who you believe wholeheartedly will protect your children regardless. So I think
And
that
why do the Muslims believe in the Old Testament? I'm sorry, killing animals.
Because
well, I
it's
think
always
those
a sign
represent
for, it's always
sacrifices.
a thing for God. Look at Abraham. Abraham thought he was supposed to sacrifice his son, right? But
Mhm.
God gave him a goat. So we always, that's why it's like something like that. We kill animals to sacrifice. Like, for example, when I was born, my parents have two choice. Either they kill one
Sheep.
wet cow, or they kill two goats for me, depending if they
Sheep.
can
Sheep.
afford the
Sheep.
cow.
Sheep.
Sheep,
Sheep.
sorry.
Sheep.
Or they kill
Not
two
good.
sheep for me. Sorry. If they can't afford the cow, they kill the sheep. So that is just sacrifice you do as a Muslim.
Okay, so that's why you don't believe that when Jesus came, he shared his blood on the cross of Calvary. So we can't do the sheep, the goat, the animal sacrifice. So you don't believe in that.
I do know we do, because that's how we do. We do animal. We sacrifice animal.
No,
We
that
sacri-
means you don't believe it. Okay, so do you believe in Jesus? Do the Muslims believe in Jesus?
the Muslim let me say, the Muslim believe in Jesus, but they don't believe Jesus as the Son of God.
Mhm.
They
The Savior.
believe they see him as a
A
prophet. Why?
disciple of
As
yeah.
yeah, as a prophet, because everybody came different way. Muhammad, Abraham, Noah, Adam, everybody have different purposes of coming, and they feel like that was the way God wanted Jesus Christ to come and deliver his message, and to come and, save us from our sin. We do believe
Okay.
that he did sacrifice for us, but what most Muslim, 90 to 99, 100%, we want to say that we see Jesus Christ as a prophet rather than the Son of God.
Hmm. So that's what the difference is between the Muslims and the Christian. But you
Yes,
still,
ma'am.
surprisingly, you still celebrate Christmas. Why do you celebrate Christmas?
That's the crazy thing. Even though Muslim people when they say they can't celebrate Christmas, you go in the house, you'll see Christmas tree. You will see.
I don't celebrate Christmas, CR,
Yes.
but I do accept gifts.
You see, we celebrate it one way or another. You may not see that tree, but we'll take the gift. You will see that tree, we'll still take the gift. I don't know. It's not supposed to
Okay,
happen like that, but we do
to
it.
Muslims believe it or we agree with me tonight that Christmas is one of the most celebrated holidays
Of
of all
course.
time.
Of
That
course.
even the Muslims, the Buddhists, they all celebrate Christmas. There's a certain spirit that comes with Christmas.
Also,
Hmm?
Ma'am, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
So you agree with me tonight
Hmm.
that Christmas is one of the greatest holidays
It's
that's
one of the
ever been
greatest holidays,
celebrated.
yes. It's one of the
Babylon.
greatest holidays, yes.
So you feel that vibe. We call it vibe today. You feel that vibe. You Christmas. That urge to go and shop, to receive gift,
Yeah,
to
that
exchange
feeling what you
gift.
get, that season of greeting, that greatness, what you feel. It's Christmas Day. It's Jesus Christ's birthday. That's how we feel with Ed Mubarak. It's like we have fasted. We get closer to God and do zakah, which is giving money to the less fortunate, this and that. We feel good. So in celebration on Ed Mubarak, we all join together as family. We Some of them, will give thanks to each other. We do Salimafo. Salimafo is like when you give gift to somebody. It could be
Mm.
money, it could be gifts, it could be whatever. But we come together as a family, like the way you guys would on Thanksgiving, like the way you guys would on Christmas.
So
And I
you
think,
do
CR,
respect.
the other part of it is the same way you are now acknowledging Ramadan, Eid Mubarak, you're celebrating with us. It's the same way Muslims in turn celebrate with the Christian. I think it's just a
Mhm.
way to show respect towards everybody's religion, right?
Okay.
Regardless if you're a Christian or a Muslim. There's a lot of Christians who come and eat with us on,
Hmm.
on Eid. They will come together to support the Muslims for fasting, and then vice versa. There's a lot of Muslims who will go over their Christian friend's house to eat with them during, on Christmas Day. So I think it's just a way to still respect everyone's religion,
Yes.
regardless if you are, uh, you know, celebrating Jesus Christ or if you're celebrating Muhammad. I think it's just a mutual respect thing, right? You know that you're not a Christian. You know that this may not be who you follow, but it's just that I'm supporting my friend through this celebration, I think
Right.
is how I will look at it.
Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. That's good because
Right.
for
Because my
explain
best
that.
friend is Christian. And she have
Mm-hmm.
invited me to the church before. I have went to the church. I have. I have
Okay.
sit down. I have heard the word of God. I literally, and
You
I'm
guys
not.
attend funeral? Do you guys attend church funerals?
I have attended a church funeral
Hmm.
before. Yes, I don't
Do
really do
Muslim
funeral because I
women
stay.
attend Muslim funerals?
Okay, that one I can't.
yes.
I can't answer it to you
Hmm.
because I have my
Yes.
family. We have not
Okay.
witnessed this.
Say for example, the my mom died. Am I allowed to attend my mom's funeral
Yes,
if I was
Is she
Muslim?
Muslim? Hmm.
yes.
Okay. Um.
Yeah. But I think when my grandmother passed away, she was a Muslim woman. My grandfather was Christian, and we all attended the funeral. If I can remember correctly, the women was all like in one room, and the men was in the other. I think that's how we did it in America for my
mm,
own family. I don't know if that's how it is because that's the only Muslim funeral I have attended in my life.
and you don't keep dead bodies for long.
Mm-mm.
No,
How
mm-mm.
many days?
I think 3 days. By
Three,
the
three
third
days or
day,
so.
that person needs to be buried.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. We clear it for that part. Okay.
You wash
So
the body. Hmm.
okay. Go ahead.
Now, I was saying that like my aunties and them are who went and they washed my grandmother's body. They wrapped her in the white sheet, and then she was already buried by the third day. In Maryland, we have a cemetery that's half Muslim, half Christian. So
Mm,
she was buried on the Muslim side. But in
okay.
3 days, we had her buried.
It's okay. Thank you. Muslim men that legally married with 5 4 wives, do they stay cheat? Do they stay
Of
have
course.
sake?
Of course. They're looking for more wives to add. Or
No,
they
not
just got
married.
somebody outside. No, I'm talking about married. See ya. They
No,
can
but I say
cheat.
that married, they're not married today. But call side chick. They marry when they still get side chick.
Yes. Yes.
Even with 5 wives.
Even with 7, 20, if you like. I join them. Yes. Yes. And that's just, it's not, to be honest, respectfully, a man is never satisfied when it comes to sex. Respectfully. And I'm not saying it just to Madingo men or Muslim men. I'm just saying men in general. They're never satisfied. Why men you know that have been with somebody for 10 years didn't cheat on their wife or their girlfriend for at least 2 years? And every day they're asking for forgiveness. Let's tussle and tussle.
Yeah, let me ask one question. Hello?
Yes, go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
ask me.
Yeah, I want to ask you when you're fasting for the 30th day, do you have an affair with your husband? Do you have sex before you?
I'm not married.
I
But
did.
I did not have any I didn't have any sex
Ask
while I
Georgia.
was
I think that question should be posed to Georgia.
Yes, I did. Yes, we did. When he
Georgia
breaks
is a
his
kind that love
fast.
sex.
Huh?
Yeah.
oh my god, my hookah, I took on it.
Oh my God. When he
Then guess
broke
what?
his
She
fast,
moved to a
yes, but
village.
he will
So what you
refuse
think?
to do it during when he's the time that he has to fast. He will not do it. But when he breaks his
Respect.
fast, he's ready.
Oh, wait. Also, all through fast month, you don't do anything?
No,
No, no,
it,
the hours of
Oh, you
fasting.
observe the hours.
Yes.
And how
Yes.
about
So
you?
nothing is supposed to happen. Nothing is
But do you
supposed to
make something
happen.
happen?
I attempted once before and I was shut down expeditiously
Oh please.
wait,
until after
in the daytime or after the fast.
in the daytime. After the fast, then it was all game. It was okay.
Yeah, during the fasting time, you gotta contain yourself. But when you break that fast, it's gonna be. If you marry, it's gonna be. You know, see, yeah, when you fasting, do you know? Okay, I know that's gonna be so bad. My Muslim friend gonna be like, you can't talk like that. Do you know how hard it is to fast? It's not a small thing. Respectfully, it's not a small
Fasting
thing.
with everything, CR. It's not just fasting with food and
Dry
water.
fast. This is
It's
dry fast.
fasting with everything.
No
No
water.
Dry fast, no
drinking,
No,
water
no
from
nothing.
fast.
5 to
No,
7
yeah,
to 8.
in that drop fast. We dey eat 6 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Eat head about butter red, drink tea, eat bread with mayonnaise.
And drink enough
Everything.
water.
Drink enough water, big
If
cup
you're
of
working
tea.
outside in a warehouse, drink
Yeah.
enough water because you're
See how
gonna need it.
when you see the food in the morning, I get a baby shower food.
Oh
Now
yeah,
that's food.
you know how when you see the Chinese people that they have the Chinese people, you know Chinese people they can eat everything in one
Now
day.
that's small food. See
That's
how in the
so
morning time.
that's so the money go put the
You
time to
need
break
it under
fast.
to your Georgia or what name of Miriam and what name of
Boris.
Boris. Thank God I'm not married to a Muslim. I too lazy. That thing you're talking about, plenty cooking and watching the show.
Yeah, not
Not
fun.
small washing dishes, see
And
ya.
since you
Not
are
small
not fun.
dishes. Especially the fufu part, the cassava
Yeah.
fufu. That
The
part.
deeper, the deeper part.
Manigo
And the
men
deeper,
love cassava fufu.
the, the
And you
deeper
get
part
all
of
food.
what? Yeah.
No other food, Bene.
No, you gotta cook. You
You
cook the
cooking
money.
everything for scratch. And you
You
can't
cook the
taste it,
morning
oh. So
karama.
you better
You
know
cook the
how to
morning
cook.
karama. You made it soft bread. You
Oh
made
yeah,
it.
money
You made
karama
it sour
DB.
milk. You made it sour
And
milk.
you know the Trinidadese jollof rice, they have to be on deck.
Mmm.
And you know that one all day cooking thing. And then they go okay, go can bring it, move the skin on it, cook the potato green, cook the cassava leaf, make the
So
toast.
the woman that can cook, the
Uh-huh.
wife that can cook,
Uh-huh.
she will be in the kitchen cooking.
All day.
You see,
Yeah.
let's come to this. This is why sometimes it is good advantage and disadvantage. Because if I were married to Sidiki and I can cook, I can't even walk around water. You told me what's up my pay. They marry a second or third wife, and that wife can cook. If I'm the first madam, I will just relax.
You don't no, you
Yeah.
don't get more big go. If you don't get that go, you not get no attention. You can't cook. You'll be cleaning the big yard all day. With all that children, you be cleaning, you know the yard be. You know when Muslim men marry, when they get yard, that yard be. You will clean that whole yard. And if you useless, they will leave you. They'll say they don't want you. But if your nunu get good, they will keep you. That one she can be cooking, but you will not get attention like the other one because you can cook. Money go men their food. Don't get between them.
And
See her.
the younger, the more desire for the
Yes,
Muslims.
now.
Man,
Yes, now the
so
younger
you
you know
already
you
old.
can. Yeah,
You
when the
already older
younger
than
you
me.
are, your foot can touch behind your back. So
You already older than me. Then you can't cook. Then you look at you sweet. You already
ah
shoot the pop out.
you sweep the whole compound. You wash everybody clothes.
They in the next cut that to go to bed. You can't be back in the room.
And you know a hot in Africa, in the first thing I get no AC, no generator, and
Muslim,
the
Muslim,
mosquito will suck
you
your blood.
are here get to the door. My ticket coming down your door. You're not coming out. My rest my take your table. What is you know what to do? They think this cause the issue to them without anybody getting their feelings. Then I think it's better you see one there.
Yo,
You can think you're a Muslim woman and you met a man when you're 14, 15 years old. Then you grow older like me in your 50s. The man went and phone a younger girl. And so,
Uh-huh.
let me I can't cook no more. I like cooking again. I like plenty thing.
So
I even
long
got
as
plenty they not want me. They
so
don't
long
go
as the
hard.
man not divorce you, you better enjoy it because at least you owe. You better use your energy to be
No,
working.
you
Let it,
understand what I'm saying. You old, but it mean you don't get old. And so,
of course, of course.
you are telling you waiting for the man to come to your room. But because of age, and you not get tired, you don't get old, not get old. The man passing they do.
But you know,
Yeah.
see, some of the men, they get low sex drive more than the woman in the 40, 50. The woman in the 40, 50, they can still move. They can still move. But the men,
You in your 40, 50, you still want your hospital card like do.
at the
Then
end
the
now,
men
what?
are going to the young girl. They may be your toe, but you going to Georgia. You
Ah,
coming to America. You
ah,
tell later you what to yes, son, to get a door Nike.
you must
Muslim
dream,
women get to torture too.
you must dream
Oh,
bonbon. You know?
TR, I really think that when it comes to this, because I was looking at the comments and people were mentioning, saying that it sounds like the Muslim men use their women as slaves. It depends on that Muslim man. Oh.
Depend
If
on
your
Muslim.
Muslim man has money or he values his women, you won't lift a finger in the house.
Thank
You
you.
will have maids, you will have cooks, you will have all these things because he values you and he understands like my woman is supposed to be treated as a queen because honestly in the Quran, from my understanding, your woman is supposed to be put on a high pedestal.
Yes,
You
yes.
ma'am.
understand? The woman is supposed to be valued. We're not supposed to be modern day slaves. So the men that we are describing, the Muslim men, I think is that of some of our African brothers, you know, who feel like the woman got to be sweeping all day, she got to be pounding yam, you know, all these things. But if you look at the Arabs, once again, let's go to them. Saudi, Dubai. If you look at a woman, it doesn't even look like they have a scratch on their body because those ladies are well taken care of. They have
Mm-hmm.
maids, they have drivers, they have people to take care of their kids, you know, and I will use myself as an example who's sitting down here. My husband, we have our nanny, we have our housekeeper.
You go, girl.
The only thing I don't have is a driver, you know, and but he's the one who drives me to and from work.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that you know, it just depends on the man and where he's from. And I think culture also plays a major part in it. Salam, how are you? Harasho? Good. Yes. So I'm good. Sorry, y'all. The lady just came into the room, but I think it's more of a cultural thing than anything because not all Muslim men behave like that
Right.
to their wives.
And then trendy people, you said what is halal? We can eat anything. We prefer halal since we're in America. We can go and go get food, but there are halal still everywhere. But the only thing a Muslim cannot eat, no matter what, is pork, bacon, pork juice, anything. You can't eat pork. No Muslim supposed to eat pork.
Yes, halal meat.
Hmm. Oh, Muslims are not allowed to eat pork. Don't eat pig feet.
No.
Okay.
Not to pig. You get you know pig. Sandy, no, it's not okay. Nobody is saying that it's okay. It is not okay for an 80-year-old man to go marry somebody 10, 15, 20. It's not okay. But what I'm trying to say is that at the end of the day, that has been happening before I was born. Before my mother was born, my mother is 53 years old. It's been happening. It's been happening sadly. Not all Muslims like for their wife to suffer. Like I
No.
said, it depends on who you marry. It depends on who you marry. Someone that can beat you all day and misuse you and treat you bad. Someone that can love you. Someone that can even cook for you. Say not to say, "Oh, my woman can do it," but to say, "I love my woman. Let me just cook for her. Let me just do something nice."
Yeah.
You know.
And like I said too, I think it's when you find Muslim men who do those things, I think it's a cultural thing as well. It's the upbringing, right? Like
Thank you.
them seeing their family, you or their father doing it to their mothers, or the community they in. That is how their own culture is. But not all Muslim men behave that way, and I've learned that from seeing going to different countries that are predominantly Muslim countries, and seeing the men treating their women very well. I just
Okay.
think that it's a cultural thing.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
No,
Oh.
Muslim are not allowed to smoke weed, drink alcohol. I mean, Muslims smoke hookah, right? They smoke hookah. I guess we can
Hmm.
agree to disagree because certain Muslims smoke weed, certain smoke hookah. Majority of Muslims, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Morocco,
Hmm.
Cairo, Egypt, they all smoke hookah. And someone it can even be opium. So it can even be stronger than the weed said. What we talking about? But no, you're not supposed to. You're supposed to be clean. If
Okay.
that
Somebody
answers your
just wrote
question.
in the comment section. They say if you are not a Muslim, please do not marry a Muslim. Why? I already know why, but we'll just put it out there.
I don't think that's true because my mother is Gola and she's Christian. But when she married my dad, she converted. You
Hmm.
understand? She
I
converted to
did as
Muslim
well.
because it was not by it was of course my father
Why you
people.
change the converted?
Why did she convert it? To
Mhm.
me, let me not tell my family it's okay. To me, why she converted, she did it out of love. She did it out of love, and I think as well to please the man that she's with because she loves the man, she's willing to convert. Do I think that is right? In my opinion, I don't think that's right because I'm not about to denounce my God to all God is preaching many way, granted. But if you're Muslim, be a Muslim. I don't think you should be forced or be coerced or asked to change, to convert, whether to be Muslim, whether to be Christian. It's to be your choice for yourself. So my mother
Correct.
made that choice to change, to convert to Muslim.
So I actually converted from Christian to Muslim, right?
Okay.
Oh, you
And
marry a
I
Muslim?
converted. My husband is Muslim, and when I got married, I converted. Now, the reason why I converted is because growing up, my grandfather was a Christian, my grandmother was Muslim. When he married my grandmother, he allowed her to continue practicing Islam, but his children could had to be Christians. So we grew up just being, becoming we're Episcopalians, right? Not by choice, but because this is what we were just told we needed to do. For me, in my heart, I watched my grandma pray every day, and I always was very fascinated by the Islam religion, and I couldn't understand for me why we were not allowed to practice Islam, that we were just kind of like put into becoming Christians. So I always had this very strong feeling like I wanted to practice Islam, that Christianity was not where I was supposed to be. And so God so made it that I got married to my husband, who was a Muslim Hispanic. He's actually Hispanic, and he's a Muslim Hispanic. And when we got married, that's when I decided I was going to convert, because I felt like this was
Your
what
whole life you always
God.
wanted to anyway.
Correct. Yeah. So it wasn't because of him. I just felt like when God aligned us to come together, because that is what I was supposed to be doing. That's the religion I was supposed to follow. And
Mhm.
so that's when I converted into and started practicing Islam when I
Okay.
got married.
Okay. Thank you, Georgia. I see that other people want to
Can
join
I
if you
say
like to.
something?
Yes, come in, baby.
My time. Hi, CR. How you doing?
Mm.
I watch your videos sometimes. I have to say something because
Thank you, Georgia.
I have some experience with this, okay?
Mhm.
I'm a Christian and I'm going to say this. If
Mhm.
you are a Christian and you choose to be with a Muslim man, then
Mhm.
you're not ready, you're not strong in your faith.
Mm.
Okay? Because when you get
So,
married,
Georgia, you can drop yourself, yeah? So I can pick somebody else.
when you get
Sorry.
married, you're supposed to be one.
Mhm.
Okay? You're not one with two different religion at all. And let me tell you this, sometimes people just get in this relationship when they don't have children. What happens to the children? That's what you should think about. When you marry or date a Muslim man and you don't
Mhm.
have children into it, maybe that's fine. Majority
Yes.
of the time when Muslim men date Christian women is because they want to convert.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. You're always going to be an outsider in that people family unless you're a Christian, unless you're a Muslim.
Mhm.
You're going to be an outsider no matter what. You're not, first of all, you're not even, how can you say you're one? How can you say you're married one and he's a Muslim and you Christian? Sometimes
Mhm.
he's not going to really come to your church. Let's say that like
Mhm.
that, okay? So
Mhm.
how are you praying at night? He's praying to Allah, you praying to Jesus Christ. I'm very much experiencing this and I'm going to tell you the truth. As a Christian woman, if you're not ready to be serious with your God, if you're not
Mhm.
ready to be strong in your faith, then go ahead and date a Muslim man. Muslim
Mm.
men are very generous. They're very caring. But that
Mhm.
caring come with a cost.
Mm.
Okay? That caring come with a cost to where they will give you everything. They will do a lot of stuff for you. But remember, they don't want you to go out there and get your own. Majority of them don't want you to go outside and get your own. And what happened? That becomes a control. Because
Mhm.
when something happened in a relationship and you're trying to leave, you don't have the funds to leave.
Mm.
Okay, you don't have the funds to leave. Muslim men are very generous. Anybody that date a Muslim man, they will know that they are very generous. But be careful with men that's super generous. They
Mm.
don't want you to leave. So
Mm.
now, if you have children, think about it yourself, CR. If you
Mhm.
have children with a Muslim man, you think that your children going to be Christian? Honor their dead body. They're not going to be Christian. They
Mm-mm.
are going to be Muslim. And now, what's going to happen to you? You're going to be left out.
That's why
Now
I asked the question.
you're gonna be. I'm telling you, this is a fact. They don't talk about. Okay, they don't
Please
talk about this until you get into it. Then you're gonna figure out. Oh, this is what happens. Your
speak.
children are automatically gonna be Muslim. Okay,
Yes.
they
That
are gonna
that
fight.
would allow you to be Christian.
They would
No.
never let. Why would they let them? They would never. Number one, they're giving the kids Muslim names.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's right there on the spot. They're giving the kids Muslim names. Now you, as a Christian, you are left out. Now they're gonna make it. You're gonna have to decide what you want to do. Do you want to
Mm.
follow them or do you want to go your way? Now,
Mm.
what happens when you and the man no longer you're a Christian? When you and the man no longer work things out, y'all got kids now. Now, since you're decided that you don't want to be a Muslim, now you gotta show your children a whole different path now. You got to start
Mm.
taking them to church. You got to show them a whole different way. So the best thing to do as an individual, as a Christian myself, that means you're changing your religion just for this person. You're
Mhm.
not strong in your faith. A lot of Muslims are only Muslim because they were brought up that way. Let me tell you that. They were just brought up that way. They're not really Muslims. They're doing
Mhm.
everything else. They're sinning just like everybody else. The only difference is that I don't want to eat pork. I don't want, but you're doing all the taboo that Allah said not to do. You're doing everything. Sleeping around, you're doing everything. But you just don't
Well,
want to
I think.
smoke. You don't want to smoke. You don't want to smoke. You don't want to eat what is it called? Pork. But you're doing everything else. A lot of them do everything else. You're
The
not supposed to
program that
just.
will keep boys go to church on Judgment Day. Next caller, stay
Exactly.
there.
Forget
Next
about the
caller, next
pork.
caller, who's that?
Forget about
Uh,
me myself. I don't eat pork because I think it's unclean. Okay.
Okay.
But what I'm telling you, I have a lot of experience today. A lot of women that get into these things, they get later on to find out because the man don't sit there and explain all these things to them. I'm telling you, if you are a Christian, you marry that man.
you are always going to be like an outsider in that people family until you change that religion. That's when they're going to bring you very close to them, because you can't serve two gods in one house. I don't care what you say. There's
And your
no way
husband is the head.
possible. Your husband will always be the head, and if you respect your husband, you're gonna follow his way. So people
Mm.
coming on this platform say, "Oh, I choose to convert." No, no, no. You was forced to convert. You was
Mm.
forced to convert. You didn't
So
choose to convert.
actually,
Okay?
if I can chime in, um, so like I said, for me in my case, because I can't speak on everyone, and I will not be biased towards
Mm.
others. Um, Me and my husband have been together for 10 years. What I When we first got together up to this point, it's been the same, right? And yes, I converted, and it was not forced. As I mentioned, it was based off of my own personal experience growing up and wanting to switch over to Islam. My grandfather, who was a Christian man, right, and my grandmother, who was Muslim, had to do exactly what you're describing right now, where she had to follow her husband. She was not allowed to change, name her children Muslim names. All of my uncles, Uncle Stanley, Uncle Eric, Auntie Georgia, everybody has, regular names. My grandmother, who was a Muslim woman, had to follow my grandfather, who was a Christian man. So what you're describing is not just a Muslim thing. One is a cultural thing, because we were raised in Africa that you're supposed to follow your husband with, whether it's religion, whether it's with, any type of cultural thing. That's what we're supposed to do. So it has nothing to do with religion. And when you start to put, you say, oh, Muslim men or Muslim this, or you're putting everyone in a box, in which I think is unfair, because not all Muslims are this way, and you can't speak on the majority because you haven't dated the majority,
This is not
right?
about a majority. The fact is fact. The fact is, when you as a Christian date a Muslim, you're going to be equally yoked. Okay, that's number one. That's a fact. Number two, if you are a Christian dating a Muslim man, you guys are going to be doing two different things. Let me tell you something. If that man is young and he just grew up like that, he just grew up like knowing about, a lot of them don't really know the Quran. Let me tell you that a lot of Muslim people do not know the Quran. They just grew up just the same way us Christian, we just grew up as being Christian because our parents told us to go to church, and here and there we read our Bible once in a while. A lot of them have not picked up that Quran. They're only taught that way. Now, those kind of people do not mind. They do not mind dating a Christian because they don't know too much about Allah. They don't know too much of the Quran. They don't know too much of it. I'm telling you. They don't know. They just know about what they were taught. But the real ones, I'm telling you the truth, the real ones that actually know the Quran would not go ahead and date a Christian woman and not make that woman convert.
Uh,
It's impossible for that. They will make sure you convert and you come to their side. That's the whole point. Is for them to bring more people to their God. That's the
Uh,
whole point. You don't want to feel
there,
like an outsider.
I have a quick question, and I'll be out on this topic. Why is it so easy for uh, Muslim men to date Christian women, but on the contrary, it's very difficult, almost impossible to see Muslim women date Christian men?
But that's exactly what I just explained. Because why? You're not strong in your faith. You're not strong in your faith. When you're not strong in your faith, it's easy for anybody to tell you what to do. It's like you going to church. Most people that go to church, they don't actually pick up the Bible to read it. Okay? They just sit in the church and they just listen to what the pastor is saying.
Can we
They
have a
listen.
Muslim person answer that question? Maybe one of the Muslim females.
Well, I once again,
I'm not saying you're not
I
making sense. I just want to hear from the Muslim perspective.
so I cannot speak on why Muslim women don't marry Christian men, right? Because, like I said, for me, my grandmother was a Muslim woman and she married a Christian man. And my grandfather, he did exactly what the caller is describing, where he told my grandma, you can practice Islam, but none of my children can do it. So that's why I say for me, it goes both ways. Now, I work in Turkmenistan, and I've heard some Muslim women here who said that, not even Muslim, they were talking about marrying Turkmen men and Russian men. So the country is near Russia. And what they had said to me was that with a man, it's okay for him to marry outside of his, you know, his his culture, but it's not okay for the women because the women are put on a higher pedestal. It's not normal to see. So I don't know if it's the same thing with Muslims. If that's the case, I can't speak on that. So I don't know.
And my last input, and I'll be out. Also, when we speak about Muslim, sometimes I think we have to try to differentiate from a cultural perspective. What do I mean? Especially for Liberia, I would say we have two sets of Muslims. We have the traditional Liberians from other tribes like the Loma, Va Muslims, and then we have the Muslims from maybe Fula or Mandingo. And what I have observed is that the Muslims that are Fula or Mandingo, they are more strong when it comes to their Islamic faith and cultural values than the Muslims that are typical, maybe Va, Loma, and other Liberian traditional tribes. So that's why I have observed. I think those ones are more easier to maybe accept a Christian man than a Muslim from maybe a Fula tribe or maybe a Mandingo or what have you.
How is it same money?
Yes, Charlotte Robert. How you doing?
Hi. So there's the original same money.
Yes,
Yeah, welcome to the platform. Welcome celebrities tonight.
you're
Welcome
welcome.
celebrities.
I found interest in your topic, so I
Topic.
thought to pass by. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. You
Thanks
live in
for bringing me
Minnesota.
on. No, I'm in and out. I
Okay.
mean,
Okay.
I'm in Texas, but I come to Minnesota for work sometimes.
So, but you are Christian
Yes, I am.
and you believe that Christians should marry a Christian or Muslim should be married to a Muslim or else the relation will compromise. Yes or no?
Well, I do believe. I do believe. Well, as a Christian, the Bible says we should not be equally yoked
Okay.
with unbelievers, and there are some striking disparity between Christians and Muslims when it comes to our belief system.
Yes.
So we don't agree on when it comes to Jesus Christ being the Son of God, and we believe that Jesus Christ was God in the flesh.
Mhm.
We as Christian, so that's where we differ when it comes to Muslim Christians. So if we don't agree on something, then we are not of the same faith and the same value. It doesn't mean we cannot coexist. However, so with that in mind, I would say, I mean, as a Christian, a strong believer, you should stick with a Christian woman
Mhm.
that yeah, based on the biblical principles,
Yes.
because it's the same. I think it's part of the reasons why some of the Muslim, I don't want to generalize,
Mhm. Some.
some of the Muslim forbid their females from marrying Christian men,
Mm.
because yeah, I think that's part of the reason, because they don't want to they feel that if a Muslim man marries a Christian woman, it's easier for him to convert her
Mhm.
than if a Muslim woman marries a
Married.
Christian man, because the man is the head of the home. So I think um, that's the whole rationale behind that
Yes.
concept. Yeah, I think that's how it is. But I mean, we almost learn to coexist. I mean, just the difference in beliefs. That's all. And I heard you guys mention earlier. You asked the lady whether the Muslims believe in Jesus, and she said they don't believe that he was the Son of God. But
Caucasian.
I just want to make this point, Shada. If you read the Quran, do you know that Jesus is mentioned more in the Quran than even the Prophet Muhammad?
Mm.
Yes, yeah, yeah. They call him Isa.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's mentioned more times in the
Yeah, but
Quran.
what he said, they believe that he's a prophet,
Yeah,
not our savior.
yeah,
He didn't come to die for our sins.
yeah,
They look at him like a prophet of Muhammad.
yeah. So I mean, that's it. I mean, I beg to leave. I just wanted to add to that. But Muslim Christians, we are all children of God.
Of
God will
course.
be the judge on Judgment Day. One try one religion should not feel superior over the other. I mean, we all have our belief system and we stick to it. God will be the judge on judgment day. We just have to learn to coexist. So thanks for bringing me on, and I'd like to hear these kind of educative topics.
Yes. You heard of the cash app? Have you heard of the cash app?
I heard about it. I would try to visit it. I would try to visit
Oh, you went,
it.
oh, yo, I'm happy that you know we visited it. That was 2197. The show that the topic is sensitive, it's very hard. If you want to say man, I need to call body, know and believe that the topic is sensitive. It might
Yeah.
be a little sensitive to some people, but these are the issues. These are the topic we should be discussing on social day like this.
No,
Happy
it's
eating.
good. It's good. And let me recommend another topic. A friend of mine wanted you to discuss this topic. It has to do with relationship in general. In when it comes to Liberian relationships, most how do you think? And maybe it's for another day, right?
Yeah,
One of yeah, in Africa, we have this concept that the man is the head of the home, the man is the provider, the man is supposed to provide because we live in a male dominant society. Okay, where most of the jobs, the men are the ones that have most of the jobs. So we live in a male dominant society. But now we come over to America, wherein it's not a male dominant society. The females work, the males work, but then some females still believe that the men should take care of the home 100% and while they work, and some men feel that no, it shouldn't be that way. It's nearly impossible. We both work. It should be 50-50, or we should combine our resources. And so I think that's a topic you can try to bring, you
We'll
can
do
try to
that.
discuss on
We'll do
another
that.
day.
Oh,
Yeah.
focus on the family.
Yeah.
We'll do that one Sunday.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Say, visit the cash app, please.
All right.
The
Thank
show
you.
is sponsored by you. You guys
Oh,
pay for the
wow.
show. Without your financial contribution, I can do this. That's how I pay my rent. So I don't be homeless in the hotel.
All right. Bye-bye, Charlotte.
Thank you. Come, sweetheart.
TR, I wanted to say before I branch off, I
Okay.
did want to second what Mr. Sam just said with the topic today. Yes, it's a very sensitive topic, but one thing I can appreciate from everyone who joined the call, that people were able to agree to disagree. Everyone was very cordial and respectful. And I
Yes.
think that when the show takes this route during these type of topics, people are able to learn more than anything, right? The
It's
Marcos and
not a
stuff is
drama.
all
Yes.
good, correct. The Marcos
So
and
they
the
are talk.
drama,
So they are talk because of Muslim and Christian. But they come to be serious wahala for that thing. The name still young. We know how we
yeah,
it.
the Marcos and all the drama is always, is good some days, right? Because it keeps some of us entertained in countries that we don't have any entertainment. But, I can definitely respect everyone who joined and was able to just be respectful and cordial and agree to disagree, because people were then able to not just learn, but to hear each other out. So, thank you for this session today. I'm on my way to go and eat breakfast with these folks here. But I really appreciate it, CR, for the great session. I'm always listening, that, all the way from Central Asia, always supporting. And thanks to you and your audience for just a great session.
Thank you so much. Have a blessed evening. What was the time in Central Asia?
It's currently 8:34 a.m. here.
Okay, thank you much.
Yeah,
This is
so we're
for
celebrating
the
our own Eid. We're doing like
Yes.
a big barbecue in the mountains. I'm about 5 kilometers from Iran. So that's how close I
Oh,
am on this side. But we are all celebrating. I'm celebrating here with the Turkmen people in the village, about 4 hours away
that's
from the
not afraid that the
city.
bomb for Iran will come on your side.
No, so this country is considered a very peaceful country. They are neutral people. They don't involve in all of those politics and all those things. And
Okay.
so they are, I wouldn't say exempt, but they don't engage in these type of, warfare stuff.
Oh, thank you so much for
Yes.
your time. We appreciate it. Have
Of
a
course.
blessed spirit time with your family.
Yes. Thank
And
you.
never get
Everybody
back
have
to
a good
the
day.
street. Thank you.
Bye bye.
So please don't forget to support the show. The show is sponsored by you, my viewers. Please don't forget, Shadow was saying there's no free show because I don't want to be homeless from hotel to hotel. Over here, we keep it structured. Hello?
Hey, Sia, how are you?
Oh, I'm blessed. Who came first?
I guess me. I don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes,
Couple?
yeah. The lady that just left, I guess she was the one earlier on the line, and they were talking about. They said the ladies they use water to clean themselves. They use the left hands, and they don't use the left hand to stir the food. But my question to them is, you use the same left hand to hold potato green and cut it to cook. You use the same left hand. Nobody cook with one hand anyways. So and for the most part, because I was in Guinea, I lived in Guinea for 7 years, and they don't really use soap after the water.
Miriam, where's Miriam? And Miriam said they don't use
They don't
they don't
use
use
soap after the water, and they say water is purity. But then they will not
What? They
use
don't use
soap.
soap?
They don't use soap. They don't use soap. They use the water, and that's it. They don't use soap, except for the civilized one in the United States. But in Africa, they will use water. They don't use no soap.
No, no,
But
no,
they
no,
see
no,
that
no, no.
yes, ma'am. They feel that the water is clean, the water is purity, but no. And they use the same hand to cook. So how will you say you only use a right hand to cook? You still use the left hand to when you peel in the cube, you will peel the cube with your two hands and put it in the soup. You use both hands to cook.
They,
Yes.
they, you
They
know,
don't use soap, CR. They
they,
don't. They only use water. They use the water, whether they put smell or whatever it is still on the hand, and they feel like the hand is clean. They don't use soap. Only
no,
the
no, no.
sterilized,
Not in
yes.
the morning days. Not in the morning days. No.
No, see, only the sterilized ones that in the US,
Mhm.
but in Africa, they once they use water, they don't know how to use soap.
Ja.
They don't use
I
soap
don't
at
think you should
all.
generalize everybody in Africa
Eh,
about water, about how to
I'm
wash
not.
their behind.
I'm
You
talking about
a lot of
Muslim.
no,
Muslim
we're
when they
talking
use
about
the
Muslim, but
ticket, when they
you
use the
cannot come
ticket,
on
they go.
here. You cannot generalize everybody. You cannot. But Ciara, I wanted to address Miss White, the lady who said that as a Christian you cannot marry a Muslim. And most Christian men, we know. I'm a Christian first. My husband is a Muslim. I've been married for 17 years, unbroken years, happily married with kids
Yeah.
in the United States. We came back from Africa, and
Yeah.
that was the
We'll come back to the
best.
here one thing because that's very
That's
educated.
the best decision I have ever made. Because there's a lot of Christian men right after the wedding they don't go to church.
Hmm.
There's a lot of Christian men on Sundays. They
Mhm.
they play video game and watch soccer while their wives go to church. You call that do you call that a Christian? A Christian home? There's a lot of husbands who don't even attend their children games because they're playing watching soccer or playing video games. So when we Christians want to bring down other people who married to Muslims, those are the things we have to look at. How many times have your husband gone to church with you? How many times have your husband prayed along with you before going to bed? That's my question. So when people come on here and say, when a Christian married to a Muslim, that means that faith is not strong. Where is your husband faith? So when we talk about marriage, we should be talking about love. Love conquers everything. I have been
Mhm.
in relationship with Christians,
Mhm.
and the peace that I carry today, I have never owned it before.
Mm.
So when we're talking about marriage, two religions getting married, we gotta be careful how we speak. If you have a personal experience, speak of your experience. Because some people might be watching this live
They are on their way getting married to a Christian or the Muslim. Just coming out here and making an open statement, you can break a whole marriage.
So you are a Christian converted to a Muslim?
No, I am a Christian. My husband is a
Oh.
born Muslim for
And
17
you in the
years.
marriage is still going for 17 or
Very well.
broken.
That's what I said, Ciara. That's the best decision I ever make in my life because I'm loved, I'm cared for, I have everything a woman needs. And how do
And
they sound about?
he cannot answer well.
That's what we say when the other camera were talking. That was those days. Even the men these days don't want to have two wives because they know it's a lot of work keeping two women. The young folks, it's a lot of
Okay.
work.
So do you know the Bible says we should not compromise?
But
We cannot
you
be
compromise.
equally yoked.
Ciara, you are still equal yoke with your husband. He's just Christian by the name. At least my husband is praying. I see my husband praying to something he believes in. But you got a husband who calls himself a Christian, right? He only went to the church when he said, yes, I do. Do you consider him a Christian? He a
So
pagan.
do you go to the
Are the
mosque to your
kids
husband?
are the kids Christian or Muslims? That's what we want to
The
know.
kids Christian
It
answer
depends.
correctly.
It
My
depends.
kids,
I
my
have a
kids,
coworker. I have a coworker that she's Muslim, but she married to a Christian, and they both of them they go together. But the man, when he ready to go to church, he go to church with his kids, while the lady stay home. And fast more time, she's the only one that do fast and pray. The
yes.
man,
What are the
they
kids
got
going to
they
be?
got three.
Just
My
answer the
kids,
question. Yes.
my
What are the
That's why
kids.
they
kids?
got.
Look,
Well,
listen, you asked me the question. Give me a chance, let me
Yes.
answer. I have 4 kids.
What's the
And my
religion of the
kids,
kids? That's all I want to know.
that's why I said give me a chance. Okay,
Okay.
we're talking about
it
religion
always
of
be
kids.
the man.
A lot
It
of
always
Christian,
be the
No,
man.
let's call all the caller.
let me
Let her explain. Let her
let me
explain.
explain. A lot
Okay.
of you Christian kids have never been to church since they were
Forget
babies.
about that. Just answer
We're
one
not talking
No,
question.
no,
about
What
they
are
go
the
no.
to church
You
or
kids?
asked
not.
the question.
Forget about that.
You
What
asked
are the
No,
kids?
no. We're
asking
talking
what the
about
children
religion.
who
We
they
are
gonna
talking about
be.
religion.
That's
Don't
not what we are
no,
asking.
no.
Where is the religion
Let me
of your
answer.
children?
You
The
asked the
Yes.
children,
question.
yes,
You
that's
asked the
it.
question. Let me
Yeah,
learn. You
get to the
have
answer.
a kid, you call yourself a Christian mother, but your child
Oh
haven't
boy.
been to a church.
Forget. Just go to the question. You're gonna make me
No,
to go
you're
back to
not
my
gonna
librarian
tell me
place.
what to
Go
say.
to
I
the
have
yeah.
to explain
Oh
myself. So
God, my foot.
my
Are your
kids,
children Christian
my
or
kids
Muslim?
choose.
That's all we want to know.
My kids choose where they want to go. I have
Huh?
one that go with
Really?
the dad, and I have
Your
two that
kids
go
are
with me.
Muslim, man. Shut up. Put the next person on, please.
Oh
No,
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 you can't be rude.
But her,
You can't
oh,
be rude.
Charlotte, but
My
the
you
teen
are
son
saying
have a
single.
something.
dirty
Oh, the show that
experience.
go to the left.
No,
Because I was
because
going to
you
use the
have a
bathroom.
bad experience, so
If
everybody
this
should
show
have the
go to
same
the left,
experience
I'll
like
go to the
you.
bathroom. And you know me?
No, you're
Don't do
not
that.
going left.
Listen.
Because
Are your children Muslim or Christian? Answer
that's
the
what I'm
question.
trying to explain. Some choose to be Christian and some choose to be Muslim. And Sierra,
Exactly.
once I choose to marry to a Muslim man, my kids choose to be a Muslim. I'm happy because I'm living my
Okay.
life with a Muslim man.
So are your kids Muslim or Christian?
That's what I said. 3 are Christian, 1 is Muslim.
Okay.
Good job.
You the
Good
only wife
job.
to your
That's
husband.
good.
Very. And would be the
You show
only.
your husband you get no other Muslim in the corner squeeze in the city.
Forever, I know, Sierra, I know I am the wife. And
For
I will be
17
the
or
wife
14 years.
17 unbroken year. And
Do
I
you
will
go to the
never be
mosque?
this
Do you
happy
go to
with
the
a
mosque?
Christian husband.
Do you go to the mosque at times?
When they're having programs, I go.
Oh
When they're
God.
having
You
weddings,
pray.
I
Do
go.
you pray?
I go to
No.
church. That's what I said.
Oh, no.
Pick one
Have
now.
you learned how to pray the Muslim way? Yes
Sarah,
or
I
no?
just told you I am a Christian.
But you're not answering the question.
No, that means no, I'm not praying. I'm not learning
So
because
for
I'm a
17
Christian.
unbroken years, your husband have never asked you if you wanted to
Never,
pray.
I fall
never,
around on the floor. You never
never,
did it before.
never.
She just said sometimes you go to the mosque. You just said it,
No,
right?
no, 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 no. I
Okay.
said when they're having a program, like
Why
this
you go?
coming Sunday, they're having a program. I will be going there to support. When I'm having
Okay.
wedding in my church, my husband come with me.
You know why I asked you that question? It's kind of
No,
confusing, but I have to believe because Muslim men, we all believe that most of them are very controlling,
that's
not
not
because in a
true.
wicked way, but
That's
they
not
want to
true.
control the marriage.
That
No
is not true.
Muslim men
Four
will allow their
kids.
wife.
That is
Listen to
not
me.
true, Ciara. You got a
Yeah.
bad experience.
Listen
Yeah,
and
the
make
one
it
that is
cater.
controlling it might be
Elizabeth
the
Cater,
That
her
is
family
not
lived
true.
in Philadelphia. Sister was a Christian. That Congo care today, she can pray. All her children, they can pray now. Musa and Masa.
No, I
All the
said,
children can pray.
listen, I
The
said
woman,
my
the woman,
husband.
our Congo woman, Congo
Mm-mm,
woman. I'm not saying in all cases. No,
no,
I'm not saying that. I still to be corrected today.
no.
But if you telling me you never had a problem with your husband family,
I never
you
see
never
her.
had a problem with your
I
husband.
never. And that's what I said. I said when like my family member having a wedding, my husband goes to the wedding. Like Marion said, she went for funeral before, she went for wedding before. It's not forbidden for a Christian to go for a wedding for a Muslim to go for a wedding in a church.
There's
It's not
a
forbidden.
compromise in this marriage. You compromise on a lot of things.
No,
So
Sierra.
you,
That's what
what
I'm
you do from
saying.
there, you're
No.
trying to be,
Unless you meet the wrong person.
very argumentative.
No.
Yes,
I'm sorry,
there's something
Sierra.
not right.
People who know me knows my husband. No. It's not like that. That's why I said people have their bad experience. That's fine. That's fine. And like I said, my husband break his fast today. They're having a program on Sundays. I am going to be there. I will be on the program on Sunday. They're going to have it in the park. I will go and celebrate with them. Not all Muslims make women to pray. And that's why I don't want somebody to come out here because you have a
What
bad
is the
experience.
No,
husband?
CR,
What time?
CR, let me make this clear. I don't know.
Because
I'm
they
not saying it's
typical
about a
Ladino
bad
and typical.
experience. It's not a bad experience. This is about learning. We're learning. I'm telling you that you cannot for it's impossible. It's impossible. As like I said, if you're not strong in your faith and that's the way you want to lead to, you want your husband to be praying to Allah while you over there praying to Jesus Christ and in the same home at the same time. That's what you do. I'm not saying that you cannot. You taking my word out of context. That's not what I said. I said that it's not the right thing to do. Number one, no, you said your kids pick different ways. When the kids were little, they cannot pick. When the kids are little, they cannot choose. They are going to choose daddy's side. They're going to pick the Muslim side until they grow older and pick the side they want to go to. We're
But
talking
that's
about
what
when the kids
I'm
are
saying.
no, but you didn't say that. I asked you a question. What order you said the kids what is you
I
said? I
said
said
to you, my
Yeah,
kids choose, three choose to go to church and one choose to go to the mosque.
when the kids are little, they choose. When the kids are little, they choose.
I'm unmuted.
I am not telling you when they were little. They
Okay, but
grew up and they
when they're
choose to
little, whose
go.
side are they going to? Are they come on
They
now? Let's
choose
be
to go where they want to go.
Look
That's
at that.
true.
Look
They
at
want
the
to go where
how
they
is
want to
that
go.
possible?
But
Listen, it's
that's what I
so
said. A
what
lot of
become
you
of the
who
kids
here saying
tomorrow as
that
they grow
Muslim
up?
men
they
are
kids
It
controlling,
that
becomes men
is
and
you
women.
cannot compromise your
It
faith.
doesn't
Your
make sense.
husband, a lot of your Christian husband don't go to church. They don't
we're
even
not
pray.
talking about that, but you know, listen, when we're adults, when you're adult, you
Uh-huh.
get to pick and choose. When you're
Yeah.
little
It
children,
is never going
you have to
a
pick,
Christian will take the
for
children
your
to church.
children. You have to pick for your children.
You
But
confuse them. You confuse them. You
exactly,
want to
you're
take them to
confusing the
church,
kids.
and
You
the father
confuse
want
the
to take them
kids
to the mall.
because he
The
So
the
is. He's
kids
going
the
to take
kids
them
that
to the
don't go to
mosque.
church on Sundays, the kids that don't go to church at all on Sunday, are they not confused?
Listen, we're talking about you dating, you being a Christian dating a Muslim, okay? That's what we're
Marriage.
talking about. You are talking about someone that's already a Christian not going to church. Nobody's talking about that. We're talking
That's
about when
why I'm
kids,
telling you, marriage is not about religion, it's about the love, Ciara.
okay, for
It's
us
about the
Christians, we
love. You
believe
get married
that
to a
God needs to
pastor, he
be
will
in.
say abuse you if you want to abuse you.
We're not
No,
talking
we're
about
not
those
talking
that,
about abuse
we're
yet.
not talking about
let
those
me
that
tell
don't want
you,
to take
that's
their
not what we're
religion
talking about
serious.
here.
We're not talking
But
about, you see, you're going out of context. You can't be doing that. You're talking about abuse and stuff. We're
Yeah, nobody talking
we're
about
not talking
abuse.
about Muslim abusing. We're not talking about
no,
Muslim
no, no, no.
controlling. But that's
The
what you're
lady
trying
that
to
was
say.
here, she said a lot of things. The
That's
family
me.
will come, and those are abuse. What the family made decision in your marriage, they made your husband do this. She said a lot of things. That's what I came on. And I said that I've been married for 17 years to a Muslim man. And not a day, Ciara, my husband has told me, let's go to the mosque or don't go to church. I got married in the church. And the next day, we had a traditional wedding Saturday. The following week, we had it in the church. And that's
Mhm.
why I'm saying those most of the things I was saying, it was those days.
So
Ciara.
when did you baptize the children? Did the children get baptized?
That's why I tell you, I have three that goes with me. They are baptized.
So when they got baptized, did the dad go to church?
That who what's that?
When your kids got baptized, did your husband did he attend the ceremony at
No, he
church?
did not.
Oh, you know what's the
He
good
did not.
question, Shada? That this is the perfect question. I want to ask you. I don't want to be being too personal, but when you got married, did you get married at the mosque or the church?
I got married in a
She said
church with
church.
bride man and maid of honors.
She said church. Yeah, she said
Yes,
church.
I
You
got
got married
married
with a
in
church.
Liberia in a church.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she
Oh,
That's
said
you the
that's
church.
female.
Yes, Sierra.
But
So
yeah,
that.
And
Muslim.
the
He's
fact
a
they
the
didn't
man
say
yogi.
the
the man
Quran, they didn't
parent
tell
didn't
the
have no
Muslim not to
problem going
marry
to
to a
church.
Christian. The Quran never told Muslim not to marry to a Christian.
He's not ready yet. But yeah, but
That
that's how it
this
is.
relationship is on
Yeah,
equally
it's
your
not the
Sierra,
Muslim
it's
relationship.
not
system.
unequally yoke, it's love.
Mm.
I really want to see you
Okay.
out of the dark. Can I see?
See,
Can
Sierra,
I
I
see
know
the
you
Bible?
very well. I used to buy food from you in Minnesota. I used to bring food. You don't know who you talk. I know you very well for over 10 years.
Sierra.
Baby.
The Muslim men that marry like
So
three,
it's
four,
not
five,
forbidden
six
for a
wives.
Muslim to marry to a
No,
Christian,
I'm talking
Sierra.
something else now. We're finished with that. I'm talking something different. The Muslim that marry the men that marry like four, five, six wives. So they take turns in cooking and they take turns in sleeping in a man room. So if today your day, sometimes they do it, everybody go 3 days.
Right?
If that your
Just
turn,
not, yes.
if
But
that your
Sarah, I gotta
turn,
go.
you will go, you will sleep with a man for three
Please go
days.
to the
After
chat.
your 3 days,
Open the
they
chat.
rotate. They
Okay.
rotate.
Somebody down.
Photo Janet.
Yeah, I'm going there, Charlie. I hear you,
What?
Charlie.
What's your name? What's your name here?
That's my photogenic. You just said it.
Oh, go to the honorable thing. Photo.
Say it
I
now.
don't have marriage.
Say the
I want
number.
to see the marriage. 763 336 2197. Oh, I told the girl. 763 336 2197. That's the cash app.
Amir, you have that ABC so loud, Poppy.
Who talking?
I mean, Miriam. I
Okay.
came
What?
to answer the other camera that just left.
Photo
Like
Janet. Come on here.
Oh boy.
that no, because like what she's
The girl
saying,
who married
it
to the Muslim
doesn't.
man, is she Christian?
Yeah, it doesn't make. She's saying that her child choose one child choose to be the other child to that one. I found that hard to believe. It might be true in your household, but I found that hard to believe. If you
Yes.
are a Christian and you marry a Muslim man, especially one for Guinea Conakry, no matter what,
I
he
said
may,
it.
no matter
The
what, he
cash
may
app is
agree with what
763.
you got
Hold
going
on a minute.
on, but
Hold on, sweetheart.
he don't really
I gotta get paid.
100%
Hold on, I gotta
agree.
get paid the people already.
But
763 336 2102 3197. 763 336 2197. I don't want to be massive painting the pay rent yet. Let's go.
so if you marry somebody that is from Guinea Conakry, you're a Muslim man, the person marry you, they agree that you okay, you Christian, they marry you this, that, and the third. Trust me, they agree, but they don't agree, especially the family member. They don't agree with it, or they're just putting up with it. But that child that you born, no matter how much you take that child to church as a child, they are coercing that child. They are treating that child to be a Muslim. That child, believe it or not, whether you like it or not, that child will be forced. That child will be a Muslim, and that whether we like it or not,
What's the Janet? Come on here.
Already carry the
it's just the
Muslim
plain
last
honest
name.
truth. I'm not. It happened
They
80 to
already have
90.
the Muslim last name, so it's
Exactly.
possible.
Exactly. So you think when you go see the man, they will not teach you how to read Quran? Yeah, they will say, yeah, and the child, this one, that one. But they are coercing the child to be a Muslim. You are trained to be a Muslim, whether you
Yeah.
like it or not. I'm not saying it. Probably you probably might be the 1%ers, but 99.9% that's what's happening. And you talk you and if you if you in America, yeah, the husband is not going to be too strict on you because America law apply. But if you're
Yes.
in Africa, none of that, excuse my language, none of that shit apply. None
Uh-huh.
of that
Okay,
apply.
okay. Carol just to the show all the way from Australia.
Yeah, I
Welcome,
want
Carol.
to, yeah, thank you. I want to ask the caller a question. The lady who has been happily married for 17 years. You know, love is different from culture, religion,
Mhm.
and social factors. My first question to you is that did your children had a naming ceremony when they were born?
And you
Okay,
know,
she
as a
drop off.
Muslim,
I want to bring her back. I wish she
and
drop.
you know, as a Muslim, you have to have your child, not have to, but yes, your child do naming ceremony.
Yeah, they
Woman,
always do that ceremony. They call it after, I think, after what? After how many days?
After that, you will not know the child name. I think after 7 days, they will tell you the
okay,
child
come
name.
on. Let's bring her up ahead. Our question.
Yeah. After
Yeah.
7 days, they will tell you the child name. They can't when the child is born, they can't tell you the child name. They waited. Then they say the child, they're doing the ceremony. Sorry, doing the ceremony. That's how you will know the child name. But the immediate family will know the child name.
Photogenic, come back.
So
The question is
I
addressed to
mean, her,
you.
I don't know. I mean, her own sound very skeptical, but she might be the 1% of CR. But her own
Okay,
sound,
I find it very difficult. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
it's very. I don't know.
Okay,
It
Carol,
sound.
so you just on the platform. You are welcome
Is that
back.
the same lady? Hello, are you the lady married to a Muslim for 17 years?
No, not me. Or the other one, other Kamara, Kapu Kamara.
She's not on there.
Oh,
She's not on there.
Her
who
name
Okay.
is
Kapu
Kapu
again?
Kamara.
Oh,
CR.
Nick Kapu?
Yeah, Kapu
Yeah.
Kamara.
And then secondly,
Photogenic, open. Let's bring Kapu
my
by.
other question to her was
Kapu
that
Kamara.
most people think Muslim only celebrate Ramadan and Eid or Eid.
Mm-hmm.
Muslims have other ceremonies that they can do sacrifice for the dead when someone dies. They
Mm-hmm.
can do sacrifice, when bad luck or to get rid of old men. They have a lot of sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
My other question to her is that when all of these ceremonies or these festivals occur, what happens to her? Does she sit back or does she say what she just said? She goes to support. Now, how often does her husband do the other way around? How often does he go for a church, not just wedding, but a church event, for example, evangelism? How often does he participate in hers? Because what people need to understand is that regardless of religion, if you have two people with two different views, two different things, one person will compromise.
Mm-hmm.
And with all due respect, Islam, not generalizing, but with all due respect, Islam, because it's a system where you have to do outwardly stuff. It's
Mm-hmm.
about what you do day by day, practicing things outwardly. Usually, it will be the Christian that will compromise more than the
Thank
Muslim,
you.
because Islam is methodical. It's something that you have to do systematically. So, as a Christian, you read your Bible and you experience Christ through your personal relationship. For a Muslim, they need to experience God Almighty through that everyday practices, through that prayers, through washing of their hands, through doing this. So, her husband will be more dominant. She will compromise more than he would compromise.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I wanted to ask her the naming ceremonies, all of the other festivals. How does she went with all of that? In the end, she should just accept the following. She decided to go outside of the Bible. That's between she and God. That's that. She already disobeyed. That's between she and God. Secondly, she also need to not she needs to understand that when you compromise, you'll always be in the defense when you meet your other Christians. You'll always be in the defense to
Mm-hmm.
defend why you compromise when you compromise. It's a human
Good
nature thing, to
question.
be honest with you. So I just wanted to ask those questions because we need to be very careful to allow people to express themselves and their free will as human beings. God just didn't say don't go and he said don't do it, but Adam and Eve still go and did whatever they wanted to do. But we shouldn't make an excuse to say, oh, because I did it, it's okay. That's all I wanted to say.
So what? Okay. So where's Kapu? Okay, wait, what's your name? What's your name?
Okay.
Okay, Tata, call the show.
Oh,
Take
that's
the
my
call from
mama,
Tata.
man. That's my. Where's Kapu?
Call back.
Kapu,
Carol,
try calling back.
Carol. Okay, we'll trouble.
Because even me, I got some question from his Kapu. Kapu,
Oh, the
answer.
couple sister-in-law.
Can
Who
I can
brother,
I come in?
who brother is married to the girl who joined the show from Texas. I think she will clarify to few family because it's confusing for us, to be honest.
All the
I
Texans
will
in
not
the
go.
house today, see
I will
y'all.
not go.
Can I
I will
come
not
in?
go,
Hi,
man.
Kiara.
I have to be coming, baby.
Uh, okay. About Christian and Muslim, I think what couple was saying is kind of makes sense because I got a girlfriend that is currently married to a Christian, a Muslim boy, and they live just like regular, nothing. He's a calm gentleman, involved with his children, go to
Mm-hmm.
church or don't go to church. They go for
So
all
everybody just do
activities.
their own thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Everybody
Okay.
believe in their own
Okay.
God.
yeah.
Is he
It's cool.
older or is he younger?
He's
Sorry.
a very young man. He's in
Okay, that's the
maybe
reason.
mid
That's right there
40s.
because we are easily adapt. We can
No,
adapt and
don't
understand.
when you're talking about this relation thing, don't go for the older folks. Generation has that been changed long.
Thank you.
So the thing is, you married to your husband, you all get all common understanding, activities, you're just treated as what it is, husband and wife. Don't put relation in between. If you want to keep who you are, you keep it that way. If you want to stay keep who you is, you keep it that way. Because if you try to bring relation in there, you shouldn't have married to a Islamic person or let's say a Muslim person.
Who's
Being
speaking
you
right
being a
now?
Christian. Being you being a Christian, don't marry to people that you think will not carry the same belief you do. Marry for who you want to marry and be treated the way you want to be treated. And for me, for what I see from those couples, they are cool.
Okay, what's the girl? What's why? Okay, thank you. CNN.
Yes, I'm here. I'm
Okay,
couple
hi, CNN.
sister-in-law.
CNN, the sister-in-law to couple Camara. You are welcome. You are welcome to the show from Texas.
Yes,
Welcome, Texas.
let me tell you guys, my brother and couple been married for 17 good years.
Okay.
And our whole family is Muslim. If someone die, couple always come to the mosque and attend the mosque. And when my brother they having an activity in the church, couple go to the church. I will always Muslim, we do not judge. Our
Yeah,
family,
take me down. I'm at work.
decide what we want to, you know, we praising God. He don't want us to sit and be a pagan, that to go to church. Me, as I'm talking to you, I'm a Muslim, born Muslim, but I go to church. My
Mhm.
family did not tell me, say, oh, do not go to church, don't do this, don't do that. They never stop me. The only thing they believe in, you should pray to God. So when you die, you will know where your faith is going. That's all.
Where your
They don't
soul? Your
judge.
soul.
Where your soul is going. They don't judge. Everything I said, couple came on and say is true. My brother
Hmm.
don't bother her for this. The children go to the mosque when they're having things, they go to the
Mhm.
church with her.
Hmm.
Marriage is all about agreement. What you guys want to do in your marriage at all, you don't have to be like, oh, because your family, the man is real Muslim, your mom is Muslim, father is Muslim, all Muslim. He fast
Hmm.
for 30 days. I'm a Christian. But my son right now, my son pray for my son fast for 30 days. My son is a Muslim. I'm not gonna tell you don't go to the mosque. He chose to do what he want to do. I used to
Hmm.
take him to church when he was little. But now he decided he said he was 16. He said he want to go to the mosque. He went to the mosque. He changed his name and Otto Muhammad. I never stopped him. I only want him to go to church, to to a mosque or church, anywhere he want to go. I want to know where his spirit will go when he dies, so we'll know where he's gonna go tomorrow.
Yeah, your
That's all.
sister-in-law is on the show, couple. Your sister-in-law already said that they accepted you. They have accepted you for who you are. But in our Christian, what we call a compromise, we call it unequal yoke.
Mm.
Your husband
Nothing
pray,
you can
and
do
you
to
pray
that
in a different
question.
way. You
Yes,
believe in
ma'am.
Jesus, and your husband believe in Muhammad. We
My
feel that
my
we feel that most times it will cause confusion in the
It
body
does.
of Christ. That's all. That's our belief.
It does. It does.
But we still respect
Tiara, can
the
I come
sister of
in?
you married to your
I
brother
mean, there's the
for
one
all these
percenters
years.
that they agree with, it, and there's 99%, which is majority of us Muslims. We don't. It will. It is compromise. It is. You do have to compromise as a Christian, like Mr. Sim said earlier. A woman will compromise if a Christian
Hello, this
woman
your
marry a
sugar.
Muslim
I
person,
just
you
want to
will
Okay.
clarify
compromise.
that.
Okay, say let people go to the offering basket. There's an offering basket place here.
Hmm.
Okay, okay, coming back.
Okay. Sierra,
Pastor Charles, you come, you can't amend that. You come coming.
See, I get on my
Yeah, I
nerves.
want for you, Pastor Charles, but Charles, who that made that? They ready for
Sarah,
Charles?
Sarah, you hear me?
I'm getting used to that.
Yeah, the whole Muslim topic. I just want
I'm
to
not
say,
talking why
like,
yet. We're not talking about
like,
going on tonight.
people saying that, oh, you Christian, you marry Muslim, you're forced to change to Muslim. That's not true. Because my grandfather was a Muslim, Muhammad Warite, and he
Mm-hmm.
had 4 wives in the same house.
My grandmother had children. Some are Christian, some are Muslim. I grew in Muslim home. Time for fast. When I never used to fast. Now my aunties, my uncle, and never used to fast. Everybody did their own set thing in the house. It just depends on the individual. You can't force nobody to be Muslim. Come my grandfather got more than 20 some more children. Some are Christian, some are Muslim. Anybody on their life, the Warriors family, like they have large family, four Muslim. But they don't force nobody to go to church. Your other brothers, some of the brothers children are Muslims, some of them go to church. So they don't force anybody. It depends on your family. The Muslim boys and when they marry Christian girls, the girls that go to church, the boys still go to the mosque. So the Muslim boys and marry Muslim girls, they just mix up. So I hear people saying, oh, no. It depends on the family belief. They don't force somebody to be Muslim because my grandfather was Muslim. And my grandma got married to my grandfather, born all the children, about 9 children. She never turned to Muslim. My grandmother right in Arizona right now with children.
So who
Talk
talking
to
right
my
now? So I don't know. Is that Appleton that is talking?
no, this is not Albertson.
Oh.
I'm Priscilla.
Up.
Yes, and I heard someone say, oh, and they can be having 3 women, and it was true. My grandma, when they had woman in our house, my fake, Musu, or the 3, 4 women in our house. If like a week to go sleep in a paper room, you will sleep that week, and you will take care
Everybody
of the
take
house,
your
you will
time.
cook. That you will cook and
So why are
everything was
Christian
fun.
women
Because
married to
my
Muslim men
grandfather had
and
money,
not
he
the
was
other way
time
around?
dealer. You are time
Why
dealer, you
are
have money.
that question?
It's better for the 4 women to be in one house. Then somebody else married that husband and get 10 girlfriend there around. You go to that girlfriend, you meet the husband shoe and clothes in there. You go to the you meet the husband clothes and shoe in there. Which
And
one better
and
for the
this is
men to
where
get
I
4 women
came
in
and
one
told
house?
you, CR. No matter how long a man is married, a man still gonna cheat. And also when you
But
say
it's
them
better
force,
at least that you know that your husband get that your 3 or 4 on that man, they may responsible for your then for your husband to be passing all around with 5, 7, 8 girlfriend. And which one you prefer?
and let's get back to they don't force people to change to Christian or Muslim.
No, they don't force people.
Wait,
I
I
got my
have a
people all the
friend.
all
I
Muslim. My
actually
grandfather are all Muslim because I am speaking at 50 years, so I'm a grandchild, so you know.
okay,
I thought I'm
and
talking about
then
all Muslim
this
here.
just and let me use myself for example. This just happened to me a couple of years back. I've been dating a Nigerian for over 10 years, right? And before we started dating, we was friends. But at that time, I didn't want him because I was focused in school. He was dating a Muslim girl. And the Muslim girl family told the girl to tell him that in order for him to marry her, he have to convert to be a Muslim. And he refused to do that because he's not about to. I love you because I love you, not because for your religion I have to convert to my religion. So and the girl said, "Well, in order for us to go forward with this relationship, you have to be a Muslim," and that was how they broke up. And when they came to me, because of I'm a family person, he said it won't work out because I know you will marry me. If it's for me, I know you will marry me. You will compromise for me. I'm Muslim now. He said, I will
Well, Mama, I
compromise
say
for
it
him.
depends on the individual you meeting, but no, some family don't force you to be Muslim. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Some family
some people don't
don't,
force
but
you. Some
those
people
are the
just
one
take you, oh, you
percenters.
be a Christian faith, be the Muslim faith. My
Those are the
grandfather was
one
Muslim,
percenter. That's what I'm
all
trying
the
to
women there in
say.
our house were Christian. I think Muslim, the last wife of 5 girls, she was Muslim because she came from the far trap. But
And
my other woman, they were still continuing the Christian life.
with
So she
respect, those
forced
are the
nobody.
one percenters that were willing to compromise. Whether we like the word or not, it's the truth. They are willing to compromise. 99 of other Muslims, you will be coerced. Whether you like it or not, your child will be coerced. Your child will be coerced to be a Muslim. You have the auntie that you got your auntie over there saying, okay, not you now, just in general. You got somebody saying, okay, be Christian because you're my Christian, this and that. Then you got another person saying, be Muslim because you have to follow your father footstep. You have his last name, everything. And in our culture as an African, you follow the father footstep.
Maybe if you own an age at that time, they will force it. Maybe they will, I'm ain't happy to my family, but maybe other family will force you to read the Quran. But when you get of age, you will decide if you will go to the church or the mosque. Nobody will force you.
Right. When you come of age, they will ask you. But what I'm saying is that during that time, you are a child, you are underage, you are being coerced. Just like you are being coerced to go to church so you can learn the word of Jesus Christ and the word of God, you're the same way you're being coerced to
I
be a
just believe it
Christian.
depends on the family, my sister, because I know a lot of Muslim family who marry Muslim girls and they stay Christian, the men they go to the mosque, they go to the church. Because I live in a Muslim home. Time for fast, they will fast. The Muslim people say they break their fast. They will do their sacrifice. They kill the sheep. They do their sacrifice. As for me, I know to eat from
Okay.
the
All
Muslim
right.
sacrifice. That depends
All right.
on the family.
This might sound a little off, right? But what God said, God said, I'm a very jealous God. You can't praise to God, right?
No.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, it's gonna come to a bottom line where you will have to choose. But at the end of the day, both party is being coerced into being, because I am Christian, I want you to be Christian. Because I am Muslim, I want you to be Muslim. But if you marry a Muslim man, you know they're coercing their child. Yes, when the child grow up, the child will choose. But at the same time, believe it or not, some child get confused. At 16, 17, you Muslim, 21, 22, you're Christian. So you're just going back and forth. And this is why culture differences come, religious and tribalistic plays a big part in African community, because they don't want to mix other people respectfully. I'm saying it with respect, but I'm not coming out of nowhere. If I am, correct me. That's why they don't like to mix blood with other religion, because of the confusion. They don't want that confusion. And they were saying, oh, they don't care for the Muslim men to marry and any kind of woman. They do care, because they want that last name and that culture, that religion to go forward. It's the ladies. Woman marry and you can change your name, but men marry, you can't change the name, right? That the woman
No.
have to change the name. So they are ready to let go of their females before they even let go of their males. So yeah, if you have a boy child, they will definitely want that boy child to follow the
Oh,
father
yeah,
footsteps. If you get the question.
come in. You come here, Atlanta. You in charge of the show. Yes. Oh, Caroline.
Yeah, I just wanted to comment. Sorry, I keep dropping. I think it's the internet where I am. I think people need to understand that there are different, just like within Christianity, there are
Oh,
different
thank you.
understandings and interpretation of what Christianity means to individuals. It's the same thing in Islam. It's just that Christians don't know that Islam have different school of thoughts, different
Jesus.
ideological way of interpreting Islam, even though they may all be like one, which is what the outside world thinks, but they all have different ways of interpreting what and how they should do this and they should do that.
Yes, ma'am.
But what I do want to say is that at the end of the day, I don't see a lot of Muslim females ever giving their Christian boyfriends or non-believers an option of converting or not converting. So what this is it Mariam?
Yes.
What Mariam is actually saying is there are the new generation maybe which make part of the 1%
Right.
that may compromise to
Right.
say whatever goes, as long as we believe in God
Right.
or God Almighty.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But the majority of people, because Islam is social, Islam is religious, Islam is political, Islam
That's
is
straight.
cultural, Islam is geographical. So people need to understand the culture of Islam is very strong, actually. So the 1% may happen, but in the majority, no. Most people follow the example of Muhammad, and all of Muhammad's wife converted, by the way.
Sallallahu alaihi
And most
wasallam.
people follow that. That's just my
So who
input.
talking?
Sorry, I'll leave. See ya.
Sierra.
Oh, yeah.
Sierra.
Yeah.
I mean, a little lady that can't talk about worry. There's no worry Christians. Sierra. All the worry are not Muslim.
They are
All the
Muslims.
worry. Yeah, all the
It's very
worry.
cheap.
They are Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they both father and mom were Muslim. So all our children are Muslim. Yeah. When you say you worry to grandchild or to grandchild, it's very difficult unless that man stay away from the family. Yeah,
Thank
the
you.
only way he and his wife will keep that relationship. But
Compromise.
to see a real Muslim man married to a
Amen.
Christian, yeah, for them to stay together, then you have to forget about your man side, forget about past side, just focus on your wife.
And get away.
That's it. Yeah, that's the only way that relationship will hold. But in that, hey, ain't working, ain't going nowhere, Sarah. You have to be, you
No,
a
the
woman, you
Muslim was
have to.
17 was broken years.
And that's just the
Yeah,
honest truth, CR, because like I said, they're the 1%ers. They're able to compromise. But
yeah.
a Muslim, the 99%, you can't
That's exactly
No.
what I
compromise.
said. That's what I said
You can be
earlier, and
Christian,
people
right?
said that was lying. There's no way possible.
Yeah, it's
Thank
hard.
you.
No,
Sierra.
it's high.
Spe-
Those are the ones that not they don't know the Quran. They don't know the Quran. They just
Special,
want to do whatever
especially
they want to do.
Mandingo.
The
Especially
Manding
Mandingo.
From
Mandingo, they don't
Guinea. They
care.
don't
Yeah.
play that.
Hmm.
We don't play that, CR. That's why you see my mother, she compromised. My mother is Christian. She's Gola, but she married my father. Her name is Aisha. She changed her
Mm-hmm.
name, everything. They will do that to you. They will tell you if your
Yes.
name is this one, they'll call you Kadisha. If you come there, you tell them say your name is Charlotte Tene Robert, they'll call you Tene. Because we use that too for Muslim name. They
Yeah,
will give you
yeah.
Muslim name straight up.
It's hard, Sierra. The woman will tell you, say, your mom will tell you, say, if you stay with that woman, if I die, don't come to my funeral.
Dog card, they'll
That's
even
Sierra.
true.
swear
That
you.
is true. Charlotte, when her mom died, they'll say that man will not come because he already picked a side. Because
Right.
if he's not trying to convert her, he already picked a side. That's it. I'm
Yo.
telling you, the ones that are talking
To
right now,
Muslim
that's
go
the
ahead.
new generation.
That's the
That's the
new
yes,
generation, the
that's the new generation.
understanding where we
They don't
adapt.
understand nothing. The ones that are
Yeah.
talking, oh, I've been 17 year, 10 year, those are the new generation. They don't
Yo.
believe in their faith. They're not strong in their faith, and they can do whatever they want to. But the
I don't think
parents
it's
that
not
were
about
back in the
believing
day,
in their faith. It's about adapting. They
yeah,
are
but
adapting.
the family would not allow that at
Their
all.
family is your grandma, your
Your
mother, your
grand,
mother,
they
your
will
sister,
not
your
allow
uncle. They're
that
not
because
gonna
they work
allow
so
it.
hard for you to become a Muslim. They're not going to sit
Mm-hmm.
there for you to just pick a Christian person and say, "Oh, I'm going my
Yeah.
way." I'm telling you,
And
they're
best
very
Yeah.
believe
strict.
behind closed door, they will tell you, "You sure you want to do this because you know we can do that." Wow, you
And
sure you want to do it?
let's not talk about them finding somebody else for you in a different place. Let's
Ah,
not talk
they will
about
tell
that.
you, say, marry the
Okay,
person for our village, then you can marry the
okay.
other woman.
They already found somebody for you. Yep, they already found somebody for you.
Mm-hmm.
So you
To
already
Yeah.
you
Muslim,
might not know that, but when they leave and start traveling to different countries, especially Africa and stuff, they got their women and that their mother already picked.
And especially
Okay,
Mandingo. The
the
Mandingo men when they
Mandingo,
come
the
up.
mother
When they
already picked.
come
Let me
up.
tell you now, it's the
Thank you.
truth. The
Yes.
mother already picked the people there, picked the woman they want, especially if that woman did not have a girl child. She already
Mm-hmm.
picked that person for you that she wants you to marry. And if
Mm-hmm.
you
okay,
decide,
old or
come
young. My
on,
next question, old
please.
or young. To Muslim men equal, go ahead.
I don't know about gold. I don't know nothing about that. I
Yeah,
don't know.
the money the Muslim
The
men will
money
eat
that
your
Muslim,
young
yeah,
folk.
your ego
Yeah.
here around you. But back in the
Okay,
day,
you know, I'm not talking about the quote. I said, man,
I
man.
know. Back in
I'm
the
talking
day,
about
No.
the
you
quote.
can't
Okay,
eat
give
go
me
here,
name.
but
Oh,
now
that.
this year, 2026, you will eat go here.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
and
Some
don't
of
Okay,
want
the
to
new
eat. Yeah.
generation don't care about that. The new generation
Yeah,
don't care about that.
because you know
The
Muslim,
new.
you're supposed to be clean, so you can't be putting your mall down there.
Let's
That's why
be
you have
honest now.
menstrual
That word
period and
clean.
everything.
That word clean is not because they say they're clean. Majority of them they're not clean.
They're not
Let's
Yeah.
be
clean,
honest. They're
but they
not
will
clean.
not
They
put
don't
their
use
mall
soap.
there
They
because they'll
don't
say
use
it's not
soap. They
clean
don't clean
enough.
themselves. They just use water and say that's it. They don't. Majority of them don't clean themselves. Let me
And
tell you
and, and,
that.
and yeah, somebody even say that one they don't use soap. It's the
They don't
truth.
use
That one
soap.
part will
They
not
go
lie.
and take the tickle what that thing called, and
They
they
give them
wash
tickle
Ticketer.
treat.
themselves.
They
They
go.
wash
Ticketer.
themselves and stuff like that. Because they think that everybody use their left hand to clean their butt. Not everybody use their left hand to clean their butt. Some people use their right hand to clean their butt. I
Uh
don't know
huh.
where Majinko, I don't know where Musa took the whole thing about, oh, you guys use your hand to clean your butt. That's the reason why we don't
No,
use our left
we
hand.
supposed to, but by the Quran, we supposed to, but we
Okay, but
don't. That's just
majority
the
of the
honest
world, we
truth.
don't pick and choose what hands to clean our butt with. We just clean
That's
our butt with whatever hand. I know, but
Yo,
Muslim people believe that everybody, majority
the
of
left
people
hand.
clean.
Yeah.
is it true that
The
Yes.
left
Muslim
hand.
men don't take baths?
they can take
Ha.
back. They
That,
just have to put deodorant on.
they had to put. Oh God, who this guy? Who is this guy? That tomorrow,
Smell like straight up
Miriam.
hamburger from McDonald's.
Miriam, is that you talking?
Yes,
You know your people for you. I don't want to say too much.
they can
Wait,
take back,
wait.
Say
but that's
you.
majority Africans. They always want to use lime, lime, lime. Lime is not it's not a
And they
good.
can't
It's not a
smell
deodorant.
itself. Oh, they can't smell itself.
Woo!
They can't smell itself. Hey,
And you know
shit,
that
jeez.
we wearing that heavy gun. Then when you lift on your arm, hello.
Jeez, that thing. Thank God you say at least you honest on this thing. I can't lie, but don't can lie on me. That's
Is
how
it
But
they
true
let
do.
that
us see a
Muslim men,
tussle.
or a lot of Muslim men mom smell too?
Yeah.
No. And let's tussle,
No,
Charlotte. It's
wash that
what you
more. They
eat.
wash that more. They use
It's
water
The
what
to
you
wash
wash
and
that
eat.
mom
more all
for
the
kaya.
time.
No,
Yeah.
Muslim men whole day we get a steak in one more, cleaning one more with a steak, But it's what you eat, what is coming out of your esophagus, your breath, what you eating in our stomach. You need to detox. What like you like. That's why I say African
Hey man,
American black
I
people.
don't think civilized Muslims they want to need a baby to that girl in like people the fine girl or Denise Kalonji or what are popular Muslims in like people the rich Muslims. I don't think they
You talk about
smell.
No, I don't. You don't know. In a house,
You talk
some
But
about
you
you,
don't
as a
know.
partner, as a
you
partner to a
talk about
Muslim person,
Luceni
you would teach
Camara.
your
You talk about
partner.
Luceni
Lucini
Camara.
Camara, and what other popular guy name?
Velasco.
Musa
No
Berete, Musa
man, can I
Berete,
also say, can I also get eh?
Yeah.
Musa Berete, Musa
Oh
Berete.
yeah,
Musa
just take a
Pelete,
second. That's the Boston.
Not
Musa
every,
Berete.
not
Soya, and also,
everybody. They just majority of the men sometimes they just like to keep spitting their mouth. They spit too much. I don't know.
that's
They
another thing.
they
Why do
spit
they
too
spit?
much. They spit too much. I don't know. I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know.
that point took a side. Why do they let spitting?
they,
That's why I don't
they,
want to go to
they,
bar.
they,
See, yeah, can you go
they,
bring her Bath and Body World back again?
it's just a habit from what I noticed from majority of them.
I
They
don't
just
know. I
like
don't
to.
know. It's just
No,
when they lift for that armpit, it can throw
it
me
just
off.
get in there. It just not in there, you know.
Y'all laughing
Yes.
every time they lift for that armpit. I can say,
Oh
damn
my
it.
god!
Ain't no way. Your
But
armpit smell like hamburger from McDonald's. Ain't no way. Ain't
you
Oh,
no
they
can't
way.
tell
told you.
them.
I mean, I can
Okay, so
tell
so so have you dated a Muslim? But Marima,
you. Yeah, I don't really prefer. Yeah, I have one before. I did it one. Very clean. OCD.
But I want to know, Marion, why is it that a lot of the Muslim girls don't like to be with Muslim men? They like other religion.
Man, they controlling you. You already saying I wish they're strict.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
They're
We just want to
strict.
get it
They're
out there because we
controlling, and
know.
some of them stingy. Respectfully, some of them
Mm-hmm.
stingy. Some of
so
them
to Muslim,
stingy. They'll working. They'll sit down. Man, some of them can just get their money
to
just
Muslim
to.
men shave. Today you shaving
Yes,
Oh
cream.
yeah,
yes,
oh yeah.
yes,
They
The
can shave
civil
the
yes.
life,
whole
The
thing
When
shit.
it
down.
comes to the
I
shaving,
think
they're
the
very
civil life
clean
won't take
for
care of
that.
themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they can shave it down all the way down,
no,
clean.
majority of they shave, they shave, they shave.
Because
They don't
Muslim
believe in that
Camara is
hair.
clean.
Hold on, that Chantel talking?
Yeah,
No,
Luceni come out. You want to school, you
Oh no,
educated,
not
yeah,
Chantel.
yeah.
Muslim Camara is very clean. He's
Yeah,
one of
come
the
on,
cleanest
educated.
Muslim men I've ever known. I've been in his personal space.
Yeah, you educated, yeah, yeah. You want to school, you educated, so
Yeah.
you clean, you know.
So I think the
Yeah, most
ones that are educated,
ability,
the ones that are
yeah.
exposed, that travel,
Mm.
they clean.
You
Maybe
expose,
you're
yeah.
talking, maybe you're talking about the Yana boys,
And
the
Luceni
car
come out, they
boys,
want
the
to
one that
church
can
too.
be,
The
yeah,
favorite church and two people they got government jobs, so then they hang out the Congo boys, you know.
yeah. I think you're talking about the Yana boys. The one that can be stopping the buses to load the buses for Nima, Kakatan,
But see how you think when I smell if you not how he's all day lifting
Dawaki.
your hand.
But not everybody wear that though. That's almost or just special
But majority
occasions.
of Africans are not even known to what deodorant is. Everybody, when you ask them, what do you get use that
Really?
no,
Not in
wallahi,
this
I ain't gonna lie.
generation.
Not
Not in
also here
this.
in America, but if you go to Africa or even the new one
Maybe, maybe.
or the old school now who in America for 10 years but don't want to adapt. They don't even know what hygiene is.
Oh my God. I think that we need to
Really?
Charlotte Robert, we gotta do another class on that. You need to
Well, they
start
can
doing
see
that.
Shalababa whole day she bringing Shalababa can be giving that class now. Every day she bringing Bath and Body Works. She bringing
The men
lipstick.
they don't go to bath and body work. You
I
just gotta
mean,
do a whole
You
class
for
on
see,
the
she
those.
men,
can
the
bring
Muslim men,
lipstick.
you
She
got to
can
go to
bring
Bali.
skincare.
Did you obvious? Or if you can't be the more like cruising, cruise say, get to us, man. I can't get that shit. You know, turn the bathtub and use the body wash it, you order everything downstairs. I can't.
That Muslims here was some men just dirty, you know, not
Yeah,
even
so then it
Christian,
just
You
some
said
know,
not
men
just
dirty.
listen, you
Muslims
know
then.
what? Don't just say that because some people, even though they put deodorant on, they still have that kind of smell on them.
Yeah,
Some
some
people
men will
have
not
that smell.
shave
And you
like
know
a
what I
whole on
also
the arm.
learned? I also learned that people that smell, they don't smell themselves.
No.
It's
So
true.
they don't know
Because
that
the
they're
smell is
smelling.
penetrating in their nose so they can't smell themselves. But
Yeah, so
some
they
of
So
don't
you
them,
smell
just had a
themselves.
baby. If you jet in there, you got to take about 3 times a day.
Yeah.
something, sit
So
down
Yes,
in some
actually
vinegar.
cold. If you eat African, you got to put some of that water on the fire and take bath, wash in yourself.
And
It's
they
a
see
sick
in
thing.
America they have suppository. Just put it in your something. Just shove it inside there so you can clean it or sit out in apple cider vinegar. Take a bath in that thing for a little
So
bit.
if you're a Muslim woman or a Christian woman that dating Muslim man, tell your man how you want him to be clean. I don't think you should be comfortable going out there with your man being stinky and you being smelling good. That's very
No, man, I see any
embarrassing.
young girl. No, I see no.
Exactly
No.
right.
I see any. I don't see any beat to a date or smelling me. No.
Exactly. It have to
See
be
how I
big.
can
If you
do,
dating smelly man, then you
Tira,
smelly too.
But sometimes they can take a shower, they can be clean, but the
Tira, the
smell can come out of their
beat you,
pores.
beat you with this many men because of the
Ew.
money. Trust me. They will
Really?
not tell the man, they will tell for the money.
So what I heard Reginald Daniels. Reginald Daniels was more Muslim,
Is he?
Yeah,
but
he
he
is
had many
Muslim.
wives.
He's Muslim. He's Muslim. Yeah.
But he got money. The people that got money I want to believe they take care of themselves.
I think
Money
the
make you
younger
clean.
guys is the one that's smelling. I don't think the. I think the other people now, they're taking care of themselves. It depends on the individual. Let's be honest. A lot of these Muslim boys they like to be playing soccer all day. They play sports all day outside in the sun, in the heat. So it all depends. They don't be smelling themselves. It's these young folks. I don't know the older Muslim man that's walking around stink.
Nah, some of them be smelling themselves. They just be like, I don't care. Some of
Yeah, but
them
I don't
do.
know no older people that walking around stinky. It's the young. It has to be the young
You
ones.
haven't smelled? Oh, baby.
No, the
No,
young people, no. The
Maybe
no.
young
my.
people will take care of themselves more. I think the ones that smell are the ones who cannot afford.
It's not they can't afford it.
They
Just
can't
the fact
afford
that
it.
maybe it's not about that. I think they just get used to that. I'm telling you, I don't want to say somebody's name on here, but they just get used to the scent. They don't. They just get used to the scent. Like they don't smell themselves that they're smelling. You have to. It's like Charlotte. It's like when you're cooking food in the house. You are used to the smell, but other people coming from outside, they will smell what you're cooking.
Can I
Like, oh,
have a
what are you
pizza? They give
cooking?
me go sit
So
down.
you
No.
just get used to the smell. Maybe that's why they forget about. And sometimes they forget. They probably forget putting deodorant and stuff on. You can't say that they can't afford it. We're in America. Who can afford a deodorant? Come on
They
now.
ain't go
I
to
It's
don't
three
think
Dollar
anybody
Tree.
dollars.
here.
Dollar
It's three
Tree.
I don't.
dollars. $6.
Nah, I don't think anybody using no lime underneath their arm. Come on,
I
deodorant is
What?
said, no, no,
everywhere.
no.
Are
All
you?
my tea, I'm
What were you
talking all
doing
due
Petty
respect.
Nation Day? People
All
that
due
just.
respect to you. I'm not talking to Muslims who take care of themselves. I'm talking about men in other parts of Africa, around Liberia, who cannot afford the deodorant. They're the ones that support Muslim people. Let's keep it real. And
I
no
think it's just
civilized.
I think it's just an individual thing. I just think they just want to be dirty. It depends on the person because I know a lot of Muslim. I don't think they're I be around it. I don't see that stinky. It's the
Yes.
individual.
And baby, that's a damn lie. I work in the urgent care, baby. When they come in and they lift that arm up because I have to do blood pressure
Tell
and shit,
them. Tell them.
they be musty, respectfully. They be
Oh
musty. And
gosh.
I'm talking
Okay,
about one that
who?
from Pakistan, Iran, they be musty.
The Somalians, the
It's a lot of
Pakistani.
garlic. They eat a lot of the
A
Pakistan. They eat
lot
a
of
lot of
turmeric.
garlic.
The Somalians, the Sudanese, they can eat Indian food. They're close to India.
Yeah,
No,
The
I
they eat
think
a
smell of
lot of
Somali.
garlic.
turmeric and coriander when they lift for that la ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Ooh,
Oh my
no
God, why
way.
you?
No way. No way. Like I said, I work in the urgent care, so I see about 74 patients. And where my clinic is at is nothing but a lot of Muslim and Indians. And when they come over there to come check, COVID and all that, I gotta do your vitals. I gotta check your blood pressure. When I lift that arm up, Charlotte, like where you
You
been?
know why? Also, what you eat, it also affect. It starts to come out of your
That's what I was
body.
saying. No matter
Yeah,
how much
the
you
too
take
much
showers, the
garlic,
pores
African
come
people,
out.
Liberian people, the too much spice. It's not good.
Heavy spice.
It
Heavy
brings out an
spice.
odor. It brings out an odor.
And you
Somebody
So
wonder
that's
else,
not
why they
it.
somebody
have a lot
number.
of African American black people. Black women have BV and yeast. It's not.
Too
It's
much.
from. It's because you eat heavy seasoning. That kasali soup, that potato grape soup. What do you eat every
Oh,
day? Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Put a salad in your system or sometime. You know what I'm saying? Take a salad every day. You're eating hell about some GB. That too can cause BV and yeast. Respectfully, it's a lot of seasoning.
but you do know that when we poop, you can see how they smell. It's terrible because it's all that seasoning combined. Too many stuff. It's
And that's
true.
what you
It's
see when you
true.
go to where people in their food, you say, oh, let me put any pepper and any chicken soup because I want no salt and pepper they can use, right?
That's what we're used to. Yeah, salt and
Yeah.
pepper. That's
And
true. Yeah.
what people naturally they sting, but their who had their private part, it don't sting. Respectfully, it don't.
Yeah,
But
when you don't, yeah.
yeah.
I know what you're
But white
talking
people
about.
naturally they have a little odor on
They
them. This
got their
thing.
own little smell. They got their
Yeah.
smell.
Even Mexican smell like white dogs, respectfully.
Oh gosh, you be smelling all the people at work.
I'm in
Stop.
Texas. I'm in Texas. I got all the
Oh shoot, you
international.
in the heat. No wonder why you smelling everything.
I tell you what, the kind of what be in room 5. No,
Oh
you go
my
to room 6. You
gosh.
go into that heat. And then when you lift for that armpit, it's still a bit. Oh no.
You need to invite them to the live next time. So try to so say see how I can do a whole show on cleaning yourself properly.
Sia
Cause some
can do
people,
it all the time. Sia have done it before. You know Sia when she ready for Toto shade. Sia have done it before. She
but
have
those,
bring perfume. She not
but
bring
all Liberian,
lipstick. She not bring ring. Should I be diamond necklace? Everything. Tell people like how to dress around here.
Our Liberian men don't be stink though, so we don't worry about
What?
that. Yeah,
What?
I don't know no Liberian person I know around me that stink at
What?
all,
No,
Are you
not
in
on
at
that thing.
Minnesota?
all.
Go on a
I don't.
feed.
Not on that thing.
But
Not
you,
on that
what are you
thing.
talking about going to feed that you're not playing ball in the heat? Do not
No,
be
no
But
sweating.
yeah,
money.
that one. Some of them,
No,
that one they can play ball and then just they
no
can go
You
eat
money.
say go
carrots
in the
and
heat. You
roasted
say go
fish.
on the feed. I on the feed. I'll go find sting men,
Forget that
and
one,
of
my
course
sister.
now.
Even if
Send
you
people to
go,
the
Chanel.
gym.
if you in Minnesota, you go in that basement. What they can be doing their hookahs? Tell them to lift their arm. Let them move their
Ew,
jacket and
I
lift
would
Hey,
their
never
arm.
do that. I would never ask somebody that. That's so
Well, all
inappropriate.
I'm
no.
saying is that the jacket is covering up the must.
My
Half of
Gerald
them
on
is
that
musty.
stink.
Out
Get
of
a
10,
raccoon.
3 of them is
So
musty.
what are you thinking? You think they're not taking showers or they just not
Gerald,
putting deodorant on?
No, some of them
Gerald,
men they can't take shower. No, to be
no, just
respectful,
get
I'm not
that
gonna say all
natural. They
men.
just get that natural odor. My Gerald just get that natural odor. You know,
Some of them
best
can wake
spray.
up and
It
just
just
put their
stink.
clothes on and they go outside now.
Honestly, I've never been around no Liberian person like that
Good.
ever.
I
Damn.
pray you
And I
never meet
and I
one.
and I got a lot of brothers, and I've never seen not one of them stink at all.
Well, my don't. I have 5 brothers, 5 bloody blood brothers, and they take care of themselves very good.
Shit.
You see,
You
that's what I'm
know.
saying.
But
So
I have been around musty Africans, Sudanese. So you know they can be wearing hell about jacket. They don't know how to. They must wear their designer, even if it's not the something
Ooh.
degrees.
Mm.
A hat. You think that deodorant will stay there? That you wear deodorant, you go work out, you go to the gym for 2 hours, 1 hour. Do you think you will still be smelling good? Let's be
Some
for
of them.
real.
yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
will.
yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah, you
will.
still
If
smell good.
my deodorant can last for hours, I would never be stink.
Baby,
Nope.
I'm gonna need you to sweat a little bit more, honey.
I'm telling you, I sweat still. Even if I go at the gym, I sweat. I would not be stinky. That's
Some
a
like
different
bro,
kind. That's
man,
a
the other
different kind
get
of
But
stink
even
you
when you
talking
sticky.
walk
about.
in, no, you will always have a little whiff to you. Even if you walk into the gym, you will smell a little whiff. Even if you in the gym, your cooker, as I can call it
Hmm.
cooker, your hookah, your private fire, you're not getting all that. It can sweat. Don't it's moist. So it's still gonna create an armor. Not strong enough or whatever, but it's still gonna create an armor.
But
When you walk in the
it
gym, you can
shouldn't be
smell it.
strong enough for anybody that next to you to smell you. Then that means you have a different smell that's coming out of you.
Exactly. That means you need
That's
to go
not
to the
we.
hospital. You need to take care of
Yeah,
yourself. But
that's what
what
I'm
I'm saying is
saying.
that just naturally going to the gym, you will sweat and your body will produce pores. Just like when you walk into the gym, you smell musk, a little bit of musk. That's just people working out. Pores is coming out of your body, like the smell and everything. Your pores are open.
But what I'm saying is that I go to the gym. I don't smell nobody stinking. Like when I walk in the gym, I'm not smelling anybody stinking. So I guess everybody's clean in there. They're taking a shower
What
and
gym
they
you
be
go to? Because
sweating.
I go to Planet Fitness.
I don't know. Like you say, you round there Sudanese and whoever else that's not taking a shower. Then that's a whole different thing. Because people
Yeah,
are
I
taking a
mean,
shower before they
yeah.
go out to the gym. If
Some
you
of
go to the
them
gym,
even if they still take a shower, they're still musty. Some of them can even
okay,
wake
that's what I'm
up
saying. Then
and don't even.
that's an underlining problem. Then that's an underlining problem. That's not just regular stinky. If you stink after putting deodorant after a couple of hours, you need to get checked. Like
Oh,
seriously.
you need to change your deodorant because some people sweat differently,
And some
especially
people need
women.
to start using the same deodorant for until the deodorant finish. Oh, you do different deodorant.
They're
You
scraping
cannot
the
use
wall.
one deodorant until it reach down to the bone. That is disgusting. You cannot use one deodorant over
Yeah,
and
for
over
me,
and
I don't
over
do
and over.
deodorant. I don't do roll on anymore. I like to use
Yeah.
the spray, the
Hey,
throat spray.
shit! I didn't say they must stop eating GBO. I'm just saying, a lot of black people, African American or African or Afro, our food have a lot of seasoning in it. So sometimes it do cost you to have BV and yeast. I'm not saying you must stop eating your GB. I'm just giving GB as an example because how many chicken soup you can put in GB? How many chicken soup you can put in casala leaf? All those are MSG. Yes or no? You better
Make
go to school.
make it till that MSG that people can be calling MSG and America like make it till. So you not know
That's what I'm saying. You better go to school.
MSG is make it till.
In America, utilize it. You have a
Mm.
phone. Everything is in your disposal.
People don't like to read. That's the problem. But
If you don't
yes,
like to read, put a Google. Google a reader for you.
somebody just said you need to stop eating too much GB. It causes an odor down there to the females.
That's what the person was saying. I was like, I'm not saying what EG. I was just giving an example of African food is healthy till you put it together. Then it's no longer healthy because cassava is
Honestly,
cassava.
that healthy thing, African food is not all that healthy. When you add the soda in there, it kills all
That's
the
what I'm
ingredients in
saying.
the
It's
food.
healthy till you
I
put it
don't really
together
eat
because
tabaghi and stuff like
you
that,
have
but
fresh
it
potato
kills all
greens.
the bacteria. All the good bacteria is done. Then you take the rat oil and you dump it on top of it. At the point you're eating the rat, is eating the soup and the
Getting
oil is
yourself
dripping.
cholesterol.
That's too much high cholesterol over there. Then you take the fried potato green, the high, what is it called? What kind of oil you can be using? bunch of all kind of different oil, corn oil. You put it on there. You're eating. That's too much oil. That stuff
And
is
you have
not.
to
What makes it
understand the
happen?
reason why we speak against this because you are not in Africa. Your body can adapt to that. That is, but in America, it's a different kind of thing. You get sick, you get asthma, you get cancer, you get this. I'm not saying people in Africa don't have it, but people in here are more sicker than the people in Africa, respectfully,
Do
because
you
we can go
see?
get herbs and take it.
Do you see a lot of the older people? They start swelling. They start getting swelling. Their body starts swelling up. Feet start swelling up. And that's because of that high sodium. Too much of sodium. The chicken soup, processed chicken soup in one soup is too much. Shout out,
MSG is
Robert.
Maggie,
That's another thing you need to
Eugene.
talk about on your platform
MSG
to
is
help your,
Maggie,
yes, to help your older
chicken
people
soup.
then. If you put in chickens, okay, now they have this other thing they call it chicken bouillon, the powder one. If you put the chicken soup, the regular one in there, then you put in chicken bouillon, do you know in the back of the chicken bouillon it have about 548 milligrams of sodium? Now
chicken
you already pour
chicken
titty,
boy.
Yeah,
yeah, chicken bouillon. It says it on there, right there, chicken bouillon.
they don't want to hear that one. They will still go to their GB tomorrow.
The people now say the thing can be tasting sweet because of too much GBO,
And that's when
too
you see
much
the right. They
salt.
can't go to what people in that restaurant. When you go order steak, they say, une salt and black pepper on it.
Yeah, I think for a lot of you who have relationships, marriage, boyfriend, dating, these days, a lot of you do a lot of oral sex. So you should be careful what you put in your system because what she's saying is actually true.
Even
Especially for
the
the
men
men.
too.
Tobaki, you are now when your husband coming between your leg fighting.
They wanted like to
Tobaki,
stay in the kitchen whole day cooking.
soup, plate, eat it too. I don't know if you can do oral sex.
But that's what was to me. You gotta
If you
lift
do,
that
they will
thing up.
smell. Something will be your butt, something will be smelling. That means you've been at the Muslims. Every time you go to the
And stop
bathroom,
with Charlotte. Don't make
Yeah,
people feel
please.
bad on
don't
here.
let me
Don't make
honest
you.
tonight.
No,
Your butt will
don't make
smell.
people feel bad here and say the Muslim. That's in
Every
certain
time you
people.
go to, I say you be like the Muslims. When the
No, don't
Muslims
say
go to the wait
don't
now,
say
say
that's
something. Can I
okay.
ever statement? When you use the bathroom, you want to wash yourself. It makes sense? The people wash themselves, it makes them feel clean.
Hmm.
Because if someone you don't use wipes, you tell you tissue, then you cut to be a hospital put a ball between your legs, money. That shit stinks.
And then when you pee pee, you think your pee pee finished, but you don't know
Yes,
sunset coming also.
you got to wash yourself. Go in the
So
sit in the bathtub,
always
you
carry
say
the
about
pad with you.
wash between
Oh,
your legs when you move.
Somebody says something must.
You can see I want to believe to now the reason why a lot of men are leaving their wives too that for stink porno.
they can complain, oh. They can complain, oh. Especially when they're ready to eat somebody, be like, lopu, she's thing, oh.
When you eat, the thing you eat, it pass through your anus.
Yes, ma'am.
When
Especially
you have
females
all of
too.
sex,
Hmm.
when you sleep in the middle of the night, when you use the bathroom, smell the tissue, it will tell you if you're busting or not.
You're not even supposed to be using just tissue to clean your poop.
Use the wipes and wash
Okay,
yourself.
you
You
use
don't
the
use
tissue,
water.
you use the wipe, and try to be like the mandingo too. You can use water, nothing
When
spoiled
you
with
to
using
the
water.
house,
Use
and
Don't
once
you
a
water.
while
just
you
listen
get
now?
soap.
The thing they spoil the marriages. I tell you just hold like you open your butt. Wow, you
And it
bust
just
this thing.
and even if the man enter, he do 3 pump, the smell start pumping. Ooh,
Then
yes.
the man will put a mouth. Oh,
He
I
will
noticed
never
this.
put it. Once man go down and he see a sting, he will never put it on there
He
again.
do
I
three
noticed
pumps.
That's
Some
this
of them
time
not
you
they
don't
can
put a
clean.
cheating.
Or
mouth.
some
I
of
know
them
No,
what
are
I'm
that's what
busting.
makes
fucking
a lot of
clean.
men. That's what makes a lot of men don't do oral sex because once they have bad experience, they're
Yeah?
never ever doing it again.
That's why I
No
say some of
man
them can
wants
be
suck a
clear.
woman
But when you
and
do
your
three
butt
pump,
stink.
that's
Your
it.
clitoris that sting. I think your clitoris sting. But when a man have you oral sex, you will rub a hair between your line.
Yes, and they coming outside. They coming here.
Yo.
I'm done here.
That's what I said. If the man doing oral, it will come outside after the first 2 licks. But if the man doing pump, the third pump, that smell will hit him real hard.
And don't forget, when men are out there cheating, their sperm is messing up your pH balance.
Thank you.
They're
So when you
cheating.
know,
Females need to stop and understand it. You can't just take it lightly and think it's a joke. When your man be
Brenda says
sleeping
stink
out and
butts.
cheating, a lot of men when they're cheating, they don't use condom. So when they go cheating, when you see a clean little girl acting different, all of a sudden smelling, he's cheating on you. A lot of the men that don't clean that so their sperm lives in there for like long time. So
Your
all that
body let you
bacteria,
know. Your
all
body
that
let
and
you
don't say
know.
pineapple. Pineapple don't help nothing, okay? Pineapple does not help
Go
nothing. You
see the
guys,
doctor.
you need to see the gynecologist,
Go
okay?
get you
Because
some
it's
fluconazole.
too much of that raw sex of he cheating and say, oh, he doing this, it's gonna mess you up. And you all, even when you're getting treatment, you're still gonna start. It's not gonna make no sense if he keeps doing it out there. So if you're getting clean,
What?
if you're getting clean, he has to also be clean too. A lot of this men them nowadays, they only go in the bathroom. The African men they use the bathroom, they shake their toto, shake it and put it back into their pants. They do not wipe, they do not wash. This is why y'all talk about Muslim men, and most Muslim men they wash their private part once they use the bathroom. Majority of them wash their private part, but non-Muslim men they just wipe, they just shake the tea and put it in the tea. Doing it summertime, it smell like urine. Y'all know that. It stink. It smell like urine. So
Imagine
you
you walking,
that
when you walk inside all day, it create
it
another debt.
stink. So
So
how
you have
can
to
you
go in
say
the
that
bathroom
stink? But how
and
can you
wet
take that
between it.
sweaty tea and go put it
Yeah.
inside your girlfriend like
Even
that?
when
How
Well,
can
you
you do
take
y'all
out
that?
your
slow
brief,
down small. Wait, slow down. The Muslim people and
even when you
what
take
are
out your
But I'm the
brief, you
Muslim.
take your
Let's stop
brief.
it down the Muslim. Let's stop it
No,
down the
we're
y'all
not
Muslim.
talking
the
about
Muslims?
Muslim. We're
Slow
not talking
down.
about Muslim. We're talking in general.
Even
Yeah,
when you take
Oh,
out
then
your under clothes,
we
you
we're
see the
talking
line
in
there, there'll be
general.
debt.
As a man,
Yeah.
if you're sweating
I
all day and
told you
stuff,
they go see her.
So I
as
say,
a man,
men,
if you
this is more your talk. Men and women, you got to marry to this thing here. The men, you should start lifting all your bear, your seed,
And
and
wipe
wet
between
into
it.
it.
Yeah, wipe
And
between
you
it.
see
Take a
the knot, and
washcloth.
what you call that place on the knot or nurse?
Correct.
The feel
It's
the
the
feel like a
Take a
sock.
washcloth.
the head,
But no, you don't need washcloth, you can't wipe. You got
the ca-
equate.
the
You
cap.
got
They call it
different
the
brain
cap.
and wipe. You wipe the knot
especially
cap.
someone you're that's not circumcised,
Woo.
Yes,
please.
a lot of men, a lot of white, blue, black men, they don't let to wipe the pot and the knobbing. When you
No,
pee pee, you gotta wipe that ring hole, that little
they
ring.
don't even like doing that. Just to educate them.
You got to wipe your ring hole in your pot. Pot
Yeah.
smell,
Chill out, love it. It smell. It smell. That's separate thing.
pot
Oh,
is
you know.
smell.
How do you how do you know that far boy? What you said just now?
Pot, you
I
got pot.
walk, I walk every night in the hospital. The hospital is big. So when I take my break, I go in the bathroom, I take one washcloth, I wipe between my legs. You see the dirt. Can you imagine? Because when you're walking, your butt is rubbing against your skin. So you have to wash, you have to
It should
wipe
be
between your
easier
legs.
for your men than to take shower
Yeah.
every day. It
It
should be
You wash,
should.
easy. It should be
wash your
easier for
pot.
y'all. If I was a man, I would not miss a single day of shower. It
For
And
should
you're a
be
man
real.
easy
or
for
you
y'all
see
What are
how
you
because
we're
y'all be
born.
washing?
skipping so
You
many
get tete,
showers.
your tete get on or something.
Yeah, we got teaching. We
Mm-hmm.
got to worry about teaching. Then we got to
Use
wear the
your
body. You
wife
got to open
and
And
the
your
then
leg.
pot.
if you get big butt, you have to go in
People with
I'm,
big butts,
between.
you got to
I'm
use
sorry
wife
for
in
the
your
people that
pot.
got B bottle.
I'm telling
And
you,
see,
I'm
especially
sorry
and
for
this
the
see,
people that
year.
got B
Pot
bottle.
can stink.
Pot can stink. Tete can stink. You know, someone
and then
talk about
and
you.
then see, I already know, more women when they taking shower, and hang and reach to the bubble,
I will reach there. You gotta put your
squat,
foot
and they
up.
want to squat.
You can even
They want to
squat. When you squat, it's easier because that way you're able to get
Come on, they're not even
everything.
able to get down. You said squat.
So if you
That's
get
why,
outside,
that's
half of
why,
that.
that's why we have the bath stool. We got the bath stool. You sit
Put
on the
your
bath
one leg
stool.
up
Because
and
if you
clean
squat, you
yourself.
know your
They
legs
still won't
hurt.
get it, especially if you're like 300 pounds. You're not gonna get it, and then
Yes.
your legs,
That's
your
why
inner
you
thigh
gotta
is
If you
lose
rubbing
sit
to
on
each
a
weight
fire
other.
wet, get your bath stool, sit on the bath stool, open your leg wide,
and
and
clean
wash yourself.
yourself,
And
babe.
this
You
is why
twist your
it's
skin and then
good.
use the sponge and
and
scrub your behind.
And
Butt can stink.
Don't forget the crack of the bottle. So a lot of people
this
can
is
Don't
why
forget
stink
that
the
it's
one.
butt
good
and
for
crack.
women to take a bath. Some of them be like a lot. I take a bath in apple cider vinegar. It's good. Sit down in
At
that thing,
no.
let
least
it
once,
clean
especially when
everything.
you get off your period, you gotta
Yes,
sit in
I
that
said
bath for
that
a little
earlier.
bit.
No, the best thing to do, they add down puffer thing. You put in the water, in the warm water, and squat down and do yourself. It's good.
No,
It's very
douching
good.
is not good because
No, douching is
douching can take
terrible.
all the
Do
bad. It
not,
can
fine
take
boy,
the
you
good
not know woman here
bacteria.
for you to contact us about our body. Please stop
Yeah,
wasting you.
douching
I'm
can
Okay?
telling you,
take the
I'm a
good
medical
bacteria
No,
professional.
and the
no, you
bad
know,
bacteria.
douching is bad. No doctor will recommend you to douche at
Yeah,
all.
and it can
It
make your
kills the
something
good
dry.
bacteria. It kills the good bacteria. So douching is terrible for anybody.
So
Douching
yeah,
You
is
don't
can
do
just
it.
get a little warm
as
bath and
washing.
put.
It's not washing. It's not. It's not washing.
You
Douching
still
doesn't mean
what?
it's not washing. When you
It's
washing,
not. It's the chemicals that's inside that's not
It's the
good for your
chemical that's
vagina.
inside.
Fine boy.
It clean the stuff, but it also take the good bacteria out, which you
No,
need.
look at that boy telling us our body. Fine boy, they worry about your own body, please. Okay, don't tell about our body, please.
Yeah,
Worry
I
about
hope
the
you
one.
see,
The
you
men
see
they
yes.
can do the same thing too.
when it comes to the men, they'll talk. When it comes to the women, they'll talk about our
No,
body.
but it's our body. We know what's good for
So
us.
I
You
bet the
can
men,
sit
we don't
down
know
in the
what go
bath,
for us.
but no, you can talk about your body. That's why I said talk about your body and your health. But you can't tell us how to clean
But you
our
know,
private part.
sometimes, to be honest, sometimes men can help us because at the end of the day, that a man we need
Yeah,
to
but he will
enjoy
not
ourselves.
recommend anybody to douche here. That's terrible thing.
Yeah, you
Forget about
can.
that
No,
one
Yeah,
but
there.
I mean,
douching is not
dude is
good.
quite every no, so if you sitting and watching in the vagina is the same as douching. Who go
No,
douching? Is that why the vagina
Fine, but
is
no,
no,
douching has chemical. The
no,
douche
I
that
don't
you
think
do
you
it
see how people can douche. Fine, but when you finish, right? Go on your phone, okay, and go search how to douche,
in
okay? Because I don't think you
2026,
know.
they will show
It's
you.
not sitting down in water, oh, fine, boy. It's not sitting down in water. I think you got that
Mm-mm.
wrong. It's not sitting in nothing.
Google
It's
Summer
you
Eve. That's
shopping
a
something.
douche.
That's
That's a
something you
douche
no,
shop
it's not
product.
inside
summer
you.
eve. You don't have to do summer eve for douching. You told me I do a lot of stuff. That's not summer eve. What are you
But
talking
I'm
about
Summer,
giving you like
douching?
an
That's not you
example.
got you
That's
got
a
to do summer
product
eve.
of juicing.
who
Summer
is
Eve is
talking? Who
product
is
like
this
that.
person talking? What's his name?
What you want to do this, Chanel? You want to do this?
Okay, Samuel. I just want to know your name. That's all. Samuel, do
No,
you
and
even
that's
know what
Samuel.
douching?
And
What's
that's
your name?
Samuel.
Because I
That's what I'm
can't
And that's
see your name
saying.
on
Samuel.
Where's
here.
yo? Wait. Is this Chantel? Up on the phone? On the line? Oh, I'm sorry. I keep
I
calling
see.
her name. Oh, I'm sorry. You sound like her.
What is douching? What when you douche? What is it? What do you do? Because I don't. I think you got it wrong. What is it?
If you're a
It is
man,
seen as
you're
watching.
douching. Are you
It is
gay?
seen. It is seen as watching your vagina. It is seen.
Hold on. Let
When
me
you
get this.
squat down, listen, you squat down in the tub or whatever, watching your vagina, it is still douching.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not,
not.
sweetie. Okay, fine,
You
boy.
don't have to
Forget that
lay
thing.
down on your back. You don't have to lay
Fine,
down on
boy.
your
Do
back
you
before the summer
douche?
eve.
Fine, boy. Do you douche? Do you know how
That's
to
what I'm
douche?
like. And
Why you talking about do your man?
Because
that's what I
it
was
seems like
saying.
right
If you
now, when
douche, you gotta be gay because they only go in one
tell your
place, and that's your
girlfriend
booty
she
hole.
killing her good bacteria, okay? She douching, okay? Tell her
Yeah.
say you killing your bacteria. That way you can be having odor. Later on, be having odor. You'll be wondering where the odor coming
And
from.
it will be
Is that
dry.
chemical? It'll
Jealous
be dry.
sandpaper.
It'll be smelling like summer eve down there. So don't kind of
No,
advice no woman on
that's
here
how you
to
got it
douche.
wrong. Maybe that's how you got it wrong.
I
Okay, I'm
bet you
just
use
telling you.
lubricant. Let me shut up. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, if she does shit, I know her shit dry, respectfully. Unless you're using lubricant to, to give it a juice back. Because ain't no way you douching and you think that thing not gone. Mm-mm.
No,
It
little
kills the
bit of
good
apple,
bacteria.
warm water. The mother's apple cider vinegar, the brown one. You put a little bit of that, you're fine. Like after your period and stuff like that, a couple of days after your period, that's fine to stay in there for
What
5 to 10 minutes.
kind of medical procedure will prescribe apple cider vinegar for you to go watch your vagina with? Who
They,
doctor?
We
they
didn't
Who
won't
say
doctor
wash
prescribe
your
prescribe
that?
it. They will
vagina with a fan
recommend
ball.
it.
It's a
They
There's no
won't.
sitz
doctor,
You
bath.
never
no
went to.
medical
Wait, hold
personnel.
on. Wait,
Oh my
baby.
God, that boy pissing me off
Wait.
today.
A medical
No, you don't get
personnel.
pissed off. We're
Listen,
having conversation. There's
wait,
no
baby.
gynecology. There's no gynecology will prescribe apple cider vinegar to use in your
They
vagina.
don't
No.
prescribe it.
Sweetie,
You
we're
can
not
Then what are
get
saying
you
to
it
talking
use
over
it in
the
your
about?
counter.
vagina.
It's an
Oh my
OTC. You
God.
can get
It's
it.
a
You can get it
sitz
over the
bath. Do you know what a
counter.
sitz
Who
bath is,
doctor?
Famba? Do you know what a
What?
sitz bath is? And like when you're taking a bath, you just put it in that bath water. There's nothing
Wait.
wrong with
That's
mothers.
your
Wait.
own prescription. That's not a medical
A doctor
personnel.
will
Huh?
not prescribe the medicine. A doctor will recommend. A doctor, a nurse
Jesus.
practitioner, a gynecologist, they will recommend like, hey, even taking a bath in apple cider vinegar, it helps. They will tell you that. They don't prescribe it because it's an OTC. You can even if you want it in
Just leave
pill
that boy
form,
alone
you
because he
can
know what
get
he's
it
talking
over
about
the
right now. Because
counter.
just leave me alone. You don't know what he's talking about. Tell your woman to stop douching or shit will be stink. That's what we're gonna tell you right now.
Yeah, got my
Tell her to
ear
stop
to
douching
them.
because that's not good you're doing to her. You
Yes,
killing her
sir.
bacteria in
People,
there.
people listen to Charlie Robert show with wow, wow.
I'm just telling you, tell her to stop
No,
douching.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
not good
listen to
for
it
her.
tomorrow.
it wow, wow. People listen to Charlie Robert show. They start prescribing apple cider vinegar for female to be using in their
It
vagina.
you're not using it inside. God, look at it uneducated boy. I don't say you using it inside your
You
vagina.
take a
You putting
bath
it
with
in a
it.
bath. You sit it. I know you don't take a bath. I can tell you don't take a bath. Okay, because y'all got it wrong. Bath mean laying down in the water. Shower means
I
standing up.
live in a
Okay.
I live in a motel. I live in a motel. We get place. I live in a
No,
motel
I'm
right
not.
now.
That's not. You see what I
Yes,
just said?
baby.
I just said it's two different things. A bath is sitting in the water. A shower is standing up. So if I say you're not bathing, don't say. I say you're not taking a bath with water. Okay? A lot of people do not take a bath. They don't sit in the water for a little bit and relax their skin. I know you don't do that one. I can tell you don't do it. But maybe
Pre
you
pre,
take a
what you
shower.
mean douche don't kill anything? You need to go see your gynecologist and
A
let them
lot of
tell
people is
you.
uneducated about it. Even the females are uneducated about their own body parts. Let's be honest.
Good.
Okay? They have a lot of learning to do. So the other boy here that over here, he woman can be shopping to the Shove it to the inside her private part. Tell her to stop it. No doctor will recommend you to do this.
Yeah, tell her to get Euro. Euro. Tell her to get it. It's like $35. Tell her to get it, and after her period, let her shove it in her thing. It's gonna clean it. It's gonna
The
clean it. It's
vagina
gonna
is a
leave the good bacteria
self-cleaning.
there and
The
take the.
vagina is a
It does self
self-cleaning.
clean, but some people, especially if you are a woman that have a heavier period, you need a little extra help. So yes, you can get. It's called Euro. Because I know you're watching. You're gonna go look at it. It's on Amazon. It's $35. Get it after your period. You put it in your nana, and it will clean it. It will help to clean it to give the boost, and it will still keep the good bacteria in. Don't douche. That summer Eve stuff, it kills the good bacteria and the bad bacteria.
I'm
Don't
surprised that
do
man.
it.
Yeah, but I listen to them water there was someone
You
eat.
stay, why you use the URL, gonna arrow, you still need to put your hand there and wash it.
Of
Come
course, how you
on,
gonna
who
I
can
mean
put
some
their
people
hand there?
do,
What you
you know.
trying to say? Who can put their hand
Talking
there and
about
wash it now? What kind of dirty women that you wear so? And love you a dirty women there. You wear old hairs and we can wash your thing. Who the
Yeah, the
hell is
old
not
folks.
putting their hand down there and cleaning their
I
stuff?
like I like the old folks.
You
Oh
don't
God,
stick your
you
vinegar
probably
in
smell
your
like old
hoo
people.
ha.
Jeez.
Anyway, that is so that's why someone they can be complaining.
At least we know the type you like. Old people
So,
and you don't like it.
I don't know. I'm not talking about him. I'm reading the comment too.
What
Mara,
it
Talking
say?
Mara,
What it say?
about sticking vinegar in your cooker. You don't do that, boo.
Oh, somebody just said that?
Yeah, they said that's what we're saying. You don't stick the vinegar in your
You see the thing
cooker.
that
Oh
boy doing,
yeah.
he making people can't believe that kind of stuff.
no, like, you know what, bro? You say about new apple sauce vinegar, but they understand you. Like, he
No,
used
no,
it. I
no,
said, no. I think there's
no.
no medical personnel will prescribe apple sauce vinegar for you.
And I said they
No.
don't prescribe it. They will give you like
No.
another option, like what you can do.
They prescribe cotrimazole, the cream or the tablet for you to insert it. You know, no doctor going to prescribe or what you call it, apple sauce vinegar for you to use it in your vagina.
Oh
No.
my
I didn't
God.
say they were
This
gonna
boy still
prescribe it.
talking to this
Nobody said
people.
they were prescribing apple cider
See that
vinegar.
man here, he let to talk too much and he let her, he ain't have nothing to talk about tonight.
So,
Farmer, please, okay?
ma'am,
Yes.
let me
Huh?
ask you one question
I'm about to
here.
go to bed. My son crying.
Why,
Yeah.
why the full Muslim always left for the wife to cover the entire body, wear gloves, cover the feet in a gown for 24 hours?
Because they're bad bitches, that's why.
Yeah, because I always see the women. They don't
Oh,
let other people
Miriam,
to
I
see
have
that women
another
face.
good one when he's finished. And those are the one that can cheat.
Ooh.
Hmm.
And
The one that can wear the hijab?
Ah,
Nah, they're the freaking one, but what do I know?
they
yeah, because
can
Let
cheat.
me start taking from the content my mom start cussing me.
Ah,
I want full man who renting from my mom. He never see that woman or natural face. She always in that black cloth. When you see men coming, she run by in the room. Yeah,
Because I mean, Muslim men just feel like my wife, my property. Respectfully, I know the term is very degrading, but that's just the truth. My wife, my property. Nobody should see her. Only me should see her.
yeah. And you get it on 17th Street in La Bro, 17th Street Mosque. My church, the women, they just cover their face. They wear socks, wear gloves, get a long sleeve black cloth. They hardly expose. They hardly go to the market. Yeah, I think the only point I post up to that thing, our child still don't post up to it. Yeah. See, he want to see nobody covering their face. But maybe he can be a tolerate or the one in the house. They start staying home now.
And that's the problem. One apple make the rest of the apple look bad. As a Muslim, you are supposed to cover up respectfully.
You
You
cover
are
what? Cover your entire body or cover your
cover
or
your
wear a
entire
hijab.
body like ninja. You are
No,
not
no,
an
no. But
assassin.
The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, a wife, my mom, she never cover her entire body.
Well, but you gotta understand. During that time, that was the beginning of Islamic. That was the teaching. The beginning. The Quran have not even been written yet. So
But if you,
everything was learning as they go
but
by. So
if you say we follow in the Prophet,
uh
then why you don't do what the Prophet do or what Mariam do or what or Kadia to do? Why?
I don't know. I'm not a perfect Muslim. You asking
Yeah,
me like I'm
because
supposed to have the answer to everything.
the prophet never wear all that BB hijab and tie he with all the ones people go make
But
and
like
tie.
I said, once again, it was during the time that Islamic was it was a new religion that was being taught, so nothing was even put in places. It was just know that this is a new thing. We're learning how it goes. But even back then, before even Islamic was even introduced, when it was worshiping the idols, women will still cover up, especially like the Persia. That's where is, you know what I'm saying? People will still cover up. Not with their face, like their whole face cover up. You
That's
know,
what I'm
even
saying. Yeah, you tell a hijab. You have to tell a hijab. Cover your head. That's how I
right,
know.
even in
Yeah.
Christianity, even Jesus' time, the women cover up, right? They just
Yeah.
didn't cover their face.
Yeah. And I do not women to cover that, the tie that hair, the wear that
Okay,
gown. Yes.
so
But to see the fuller women as whole, to cover the whole entire body, wear socks, wear glove. You don't see none of the body. They just in that black cloth.
that's their
Because
way of
anything,
dressing.
They have
yeah,
some here in the United States too. They do the same thing here. They do
yeah.
it. They got some of them that cover all black completely. You just see like the eyes. That's it. Yeah, I mean the most they all decide what they want to wear. If it's not
Thank you,
all
Miss
Muslims, some
Samara.
people some people do not even wear nothing. Some Muslims don't even wear nothing. It depends whatever you want to wear. You too, you can dress very decent too. You can cover yourself on, boy. You know that, right? You can dress. You can cover your whole body. Say
And this is
No,
this same thing apply to Christian. You cannot just be showing yourself like
you're
that.
not
Even
even
the
supposed to
Christian
be
woman,
showing
they
your
cover
yeah.
themselves. Be modest, right?
Exactly.
That's why even back then it was hard to see women wearing jean trousers. What you wear, everything I scared. Even
Mm-hmm.
the back in the day, your
Now the
grandmother,
yeah,
what she
yeah.
Western
wear, not
Western
lapa.
world brought that skirt, that pants business. You
Yeah,
better
Yeah,
watch
not
out for
lapa
your
your
religion.
grandma, your great
yeah,
grandma was
because
wearing.
even
Mm-hmm.
in like one church, you don't go, you don't go there with pants. It's
Yeah, I
like,
know you're not
yeah,
going that night.
yeah, you don't go there with pants. It's a church in like, bro, you don't go there with pants.
It's
Yeah,
it's like almost 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock over there to her in Minnesota.
it, it's 12:55 over here
12. Oh, it's 11:55 here in Texas.
in North Carolina.
Yeah. But you're still supposed to dress decently anyway. It doesn't matter what religion you are. If you are Christian, it says it that you're supposed to dress decently. You're not supposed to be the way I'm
Modest.
seeing people dress
You know the
nowadays in church, especially in church. Yeah, I don't know why people are doing that in church, but yeah, people just want to do whatever they want to
That's
do.
what I'm
Like
saying. They want to talk about Muslim people that can go to church for fashion to go show themselves.
you said
You
fashion,
know
you
what I'm
said
saying?
don't look for a man.
Yeah, I love for men show themselves. They must dress good and they must see everything.
the
Let's be
Muslim,
honest.
the religion is a good religion. The religion is a good religion. I love the religion, but the only thing sometimes, even to pray very hard. It's not easy. It's
Oh yeah,
hard.
5 times a day. That's small
5
sin.
times a
God
day.
forgives you.
So even
And you have to
yeah,
bow only in the morning. In the morning, 2 times.
exactly.
But in the afternoon in the next time, you have to bow down
It's
4 times.
discipline, discipline.
Yeah,
That's all.
discipline. Yeah, that's the word exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So even when you're praying, certain time you don't pray again. You first sick, you die. Then they will judge you. They say, "Oh, the man is to pray." You not pray, so that they will abandon the body. They will not bury you until your friends or relative them
I'm
come
in
and
here
bury you.
stand.
Shut up, Robert. Say
Yeah,
what you just say.
they do that. They will abandon you. So they made a kafri. He can't pray. See that's some of the
Is that
place.
true, Miriam?
Yeah, if you don't pray, they'll call you kafiri.
Hmm.
If you're not praying, they'll call you kafiri. If you marry half, like respectfully, if you marry a Christian and Muslim, they call you kafiri because
I
you
said
consider
this
half.
thing before. I said the thing about a Christian thing, if honestly, it's a godly thing. If you're gonna be a Christian, like the girls, the lady said, I'm not judging her, the one that been married for 17 years.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
wish that's
judging.
good. I wish everybody was like that respectfully.
Exactly, but the Muslim men that I know, no, because when the kids are growing up, number one, when the kids are they're following the Muslim tradition, they're gonna have a Muslim name. They're gonna be going to Quran. They're gonna be going to the what you call it.
The Quran school, everything.
They're gonna get yes, the family if they have good family now because they'll be their grandparents, their parents, their aunts, their uncle. They'll be teaching them. I never seen that like for you to be a whole Christian for many years
But that's
and
what I'm
that
saying. We
family.
are in America, so we are able to adapt, especially the new generation. We
They
can
honestly,
adapt.
honestly, it's a new generation. Let me tell you now. If you know anything, if you ever come to Philadelphia, right? In Philadelphia, they have a whole Muslim thing there. Half of those people are all fake Muslims. Okay, they're all fake Muslim, and I'll tell you why. When I was in school there, when I was in Philadelphia, and I used to go to school, a lot of the girls then there, they will wear the hijab and stuff like that. Only when their hair is when their hair is not done. Okay, when their hair is done, they take it off. Okay, so a lot of them over there, they all followers. They just follow what other people are doing. They all want to be Muslim and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, my thing is, if you know your man, Okay, okay, listen to this, right? If you're a Christian, right, and you knowing that your husband gonna be picking different, he can marry more than 2 to 3. Are you gonna accept that if you're a Christian? That's a question I should have asked the lady. Oh my gosh, that's a question I
She,
should have asked her. If you are
she
a
will not,
Christian,
she will
if
not
you are a
accept it.
Christian,
And you marry
she will
that
not accept
Muslim
it, right?
man. Yeah, you okay with that Muslim man marrying multiple wives?
Okay, that's a question we should have asked her. Oh my God, tomorrow, maybe another
But
time
her
again.
answer will be no because they've been together for 17 years. They love each other. He have not cheated on her, and he's not gonna look
But
outside.
let's still go back
Nothing.
to the Quran said he allowed up to certain amount of wives. So if
Yeah,
he
I
wants
mean,
to, he can still do it anyhow. Anyway, he can still do it behind her back because he's a Muslim. So
and it
I don't
won't be considered
understand.
as cheating.
No, what I exactly. Oh my God, you get like Tia was saying earlier. People are not trying to understand that, but when she come on this platform, whenever she does, she gonna say, "Oh no, it's only me, it's only this and stuff like that."
No, it's just gonna be like that's her husband. She know her husband. He has never
But
cheated. He
then at the
never
end
had
of
an
the day, they
affair.
just convert. I mean, there's no way possible if you're gonna accept that as a woman.
Yeah.
You just convert. Honestly,
Just confirm. That's it.
it don't make
If,
no
yeah.
sense. It
Then when
doesn't make
somebody
no
was
sense.
17 years, ain't got no other weapon than you, then why you going to
Hey,
convert? That's
Austin,
it.
that's my home. I just left Austin, Texas. After I left after the prayer, cause I'm in Houston. There's a lot of Texas in the building today. But
That
yeah, I
doesn't
mean,
make
at the
any
end of the day,
sense.
she's gonna defend her marriage because if it's working out for her, it's working out for her, right? I'm not, not
All
everybody is
I
like
know,
that.
all I know for a fact, when the kids are coming out little, when they're little, they're becoming a Muslim. That's what I know for a
Free,
fact.
free, I didn't ignore you. I told you, I said I'm in Houston.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. My son will come out later. I mean, I was Muslim, but saying my
Exactly.
dad,
And when you
yeah,
get
my dad,
older,
yeah, I baby friend to me.
uh-huh. But
And
what don't make no sense? Like,
so long you go to English school until unless now you wear open to the religion. That's it. My dad was Muslim.
If you
But
was, then
yeah,
you wouldn't deal with a Christian or a Muslim. For me, obviously, my child father is Catholic. So, and I have a son. What do you think my son's gonna follow? At the end of the day, me, I still know my African belief. The kids follow the father footstep. That was my belief. That's what I grew up. So if my son say, okay, I don't want to be Catholic, that's fine.
that's
But I'm
different. We're
not, you
not
know what I'm
talking
saying?
about that. That's different. We're talking about the kids are growing up when they're
yeah.
little. We're not talking about when the kids are adults and stuff. They pick whatever they want to pick.
Right.
But
But
while
when
they're
they're
in your
little, just know for me, I can take my son to the mosque. I just left the mosque today. I
but
can
that's
take
how
my
it's
son to
gonna
the mosque.
be.
And
Exactly.
then, yeah, but if his father was somebody that go to church a lot, I'm sure he would take his son there. But
Exactly.
people need to understand sometimes it can confuse the child as well.
Oh no, Mary, don't count on here now because the woman not on here, you want to can't sit down. When I tell
No,
the woman
I'm just
on here
saying in general.
when I said
Sometimes
it
it can
earlier,
confuse the
no,
child.
no, don't can't say it here. Please don't can't say it here. Because when I said it earlier, you were defending it, saying all kind of shit. I forgot.
Yeah.
When I was saying that, you were defending it, saying all kind of things.
I
First of
like
all,
the way you just check up.
yeah, she did. I
No, she
forget.
was talking. I didn't have the time to talk. I was just saying, yeah. I mean, I didn't agree with what the lady was saying. And her sister-in-law called to defend her. I was just
Uh,
saying, yes, you
It
were
can
correct. That's
confuse
what I'm
the
saying.
children. It
But
confuse the
listen, me, I
children.
can take my son to the mosque, right? I just left praying today. And then if his father was somebody who is religious, I'm sure he would take his son to the church. But like I said, I know my child will be confused, or either you confused or you say, you know what? I like to be Catholic better. I like their teaching is more understanding, or I like to be Muslim more understanding, or you just confused.
All I'm saying, if you guys are in the same home and he's a Muslim and you're, let's just say, for example, if you are Christian and he's a Muslim and you're living in the same home, I'm not talking about you're separate living in different homes. He is 100% going to teach that child his Muslim religion. That's it.
yes,
And the rest of
yes,
his whole entire family will be on that same Muslim society thing.
And to
yes,
You
be
as a
yes.
honest,
woman,
your life be like Miss Kapu. I pray you'll never have an issue. I pray that you guys have an understanding. I pray that you guys have, still continue to have patience.
me,
For
like I
real.
said, and the only way that thing work is because you compromise and you accept everything.
Mm.
Every woman that I know that married to a Muslim man or with Muslim men, they will continue to be there until they will learn how to pray. That's how it works. You will learn how to pray. You listening to the guy praying every day. You see his family. You see everything. Trust me. You can't say that. Oh, I don't know how to pray. You are 17 years. Yeah, you're gonna know how to pray.
I
You
say
still
again,
partaking, even though you
okay.
don't do it every day, you
You
still
still doing the
partake.
same thing.
Un,
Exactly.
unless that man stay away from the family side, It's still will work.
Exactly.
That's the only
That's
way that
another
relationship
one.
going to
Yes.
thank you. That relationship going to hold. But
That's the
staying
only
on the
way.
man side, on the past side, that relationship ain't going nowhere. No.
Listen,
And
let
I
you
agree
know.
with you, Miss Kapu. Long as you have that understanding that you don't mind that happening in the future, where he said he want to be Muslim, or let's just say, for example, he Christian now. Then later he say he want to be Muslim. So long as you have that understanding, so long. The thing about the matter is that it seems like you know what you was doing when you got into this. You because there are repercussions. You know, sometimes you'll be like, oh, when it count, we'll cross it. Well, sometimes it have to cross. But long as you have that understanding that yes, it's a possibility that my child will follow his father's footsteps to be a Muslim, then there's
No,
no need.
she won't have a problem with that
Yeah,
because she
that's what
already
she said. She said
but
she's not having an issue.
yeah, she's not because she already compromised. She already accepted the fact because they're two different religions. So it doesn't.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
that
she's
child,
that's not
that
that's
child,
never going to be a problem.
yeah, that child grow, that child
Yeah,
decide, I won't understand. My man are Christian, I'm going to go to church. My father Muslim, I'm going to go to the mosque.
but when he
So he
get
decide
older,
what
he's
to.
not going to be doing both. So that's he's going
Yeah,
to pick a side.
yeah. You will take a side, yes?
Nobody's doing both.
Yeah,
To be
sometimes they will
honest,
even the American they will ask and be like, well, my mother is Christian and my father is Muslim, so I don't know, I'm in the middle.
So,
exactly.
so, Mara, why you cook yesterday for Ramadan?
Me cook in the kitchen.
Oh, you cook for your boyfriend?
Uh-uh. Oh, you trying to know about my Information, baby? What you got for me, honey?
Why you cook? Why you cook for your boyfriend, Mara? Or you went to the restaurant or eating?
No, I didn't go to no. What did I do? I didn't do nothing. Oh, my mom and my sister-in-law, they were in the kitchen. I just relaxed myself, bring myself with my empty stomach because I go back on Ozempic tomorrow. So bring my empty stomach and eat. That's
Where your
what I
mom?
did.
Where your mom cook? Where your mom cook?
Ah, my mom made kasali soup.
You
My
just
my
you
sister-in-law.
just think about 200 can make the place
Ah, because
smell good,
I
but
like it's a staple. And my sister-in-law, she made toe. She made kasiwa fufu with
oh,
enough
she made it
meat.
deeper. Oh, she made it deeper.
She made deeper. She put everything
What?
inside, all her
My
food,
man,
everything. You
take what?
understand? Then the
My
whole
mom,
put
yeah.
outside on the grill. I know. The
Mm.
starting papi. We ate a lot.
So you kept on for the next day, right? But the next day you can enjoy the food.
Ah, you already know what's up. I bring my own. I bring two. I bring my own to the house. I have to drive 2 hours. I can't eat too much before I fall asleep on the wheel. So I have to
Yeah,
pack. When you pack. When you go to the shower, you pack. You put it in your
yeah.
car. That's what I did. Eh? But in May pa, I will cook.
Uh, uh, oh, you cook for every day.
I'll cook. I'll make something I want nasty flour also.
Nasty plaza.
The nasty flour so all the chicken. Like grandpa they let chicken feet. Everything chicken feet. So I'll put chicken feet inside because I don't like chicken feet.
Mm.
And that's my question. Why you like chicken feet?
I mean,
Not just Chinese
it
people
just
like
like
it,
bro.
Spanish people like
Yeah.
it
I
too.
know, but me, I told my Liberian partner, why
No,
you like chicken feet?
it's
Everything.
delicious. I
Phoebe,
It's
guess.
chicken
delicious
feet.
and
Kakali,
more cheaper.
chicken
To me,
feet.
more cheaper, so more people get food. That's why.
I don't think
Yeah,
so. I just think it's a delicacy. You in America. You
It's
can
very. It
afford
has
yeah.
chicken
it
soup
have a lot of
$3.
protein too.
I
I tell
know.
hope the three of you going to the cash app in Zelle.
Me, I already visited the Cash App.
See, I thought you
Yeah,
were
you take it there.
sleeping.
Yeah, now you no fish. And Morris, McLaughlin. When you tell somebody
Yeah,
say
I
you
yeah.
put
did
nasty
visit the
flour
Cash
sauce,
App.
if you yeah no, now you Miriam. If you tell me say you put
Right?
nasty flour sauce, now you
Yeah, I
every
say
time we
nasty
go
No,
plaza.
Tuesday.
that's what I'm bringing
Eh,
when they can talk now. When they eat this,
No,
they
but
can put
not
their
that
whole
Morris
food
say, eh?
inside.
Say
They
we
put
go
their whole food
Tuesday. No, no, no,
inside. They put
listen
their
now.
hand
No,
inside
no,
the
yeah,
no,
food.
no,
yeah.
no,
I
no.
can't
Nasty
say here
plaza.
because I'm Muslim.
You can refer to food as nasty. I will not eat.
Yeah,
No,
that
that's still
means
like
another
when they
cook.
can talk now. They can say the
No,
food
no, no. We
nasty,
tell her that
juicy.
No, say
Tuesday
yeah.
block.
Ah, have you
So
watched
called
me?
juice. So
Have you
called
She
watched
juicy
me
on she
talking?
on the
plaza.
side of TikTok. That what she on.
Yeah, sorry, I'm on TikTok. Like, I'm gonna be cooking the so they can be talking. I put my whole
Yeah.
food in the pot, everything. That's what they can be talking.
So called
TikTok way of
juicy.
talking. Say
Yeah,
juicy.
see,
Oh, just say juicy.
that's what they can say. I so
We
kind of
Just say Tuesday.
juicy.
What? Nasty.
don't
Mama,
That's
don't
nasty.
what
be
they can
around your black
say.
American friend and say I cooking some kind of nasty powder. They'll say,
Who
ew, what you
nasty? I don't want no nasty
What you
plaza.
say?
say?
Y'all know, see how food been it. See, I want to eat
Sarah
her food, but
You know I
for her to
left
eat
food
the
in
food.
it.
For Mara we are talking like she not good to the part when it comes to the pot.
What
Who me?
part?
No, for Marama, for we were talking.
Yeah. Baby, never watch a very cool. They will not say nasty food.
I tell you,
Yeah, it's not
I
cool.
on TikTok too much. You give
No,
me
you
your
too American. You too American, Madingo.
Mm.
I go that too. Let's
She
slow
left
down.
flowers
Let's
up,
put
but
the
it's
body
not
not
cool
that
flowers up,
small.
Sarah.
Yeah, when I people can really cook, but until you can cook for the sound of your voice, you too
No,
into it.
Maya,
Ah, see ya.
Maya can cook. Maya can
See
cook.
ya.
Why
If
you
I
judging
cook,
again, man?
if I cook, will life be life? Your back touch that couch. If you not go to sleep, my mom will
No,
give you
no, no,
500.
no. Very tell me you could not stay palace.
Ah, why
You
I
just
did
what?
you say what?
So they are
I'm
it's
telling you.
man. True
See ya.
step far
If
okre.
I'm making for
Oh,
you, your back touch that couch, you go to sleep. If not, my
what
mom will
will
give
I
you
get for
500.
far okre there? That tea poppy to see I couldn't wake up. I cannot say, oh, after 8 o'clock, I join the show.
I left Ogre Manja, let the Ogre, I post some Bilabo Isa, I like it. I let Ogre Bilabo.
You buy me
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, the frat Ogre,
Oh,
Oh,
mess with
but put small
airplane.
airplane. Small airplane for me.
Okay,
I
airplane or
learned something
Bilabo,
today.
I like it.
Okay,
But I
when
get
you're
the
cooking
cook.
cassava, for me and my best friend, we in the kitchen all day when it's time to cook cassava. How you can cut it short? So, let person in Minnesota say you can put soda in the cassava so it can burn quick and get soft.
You can either put
It's
soda
about
in there or you can put okra in
That's
there.
not it. I guess smoke is
no,
out
you
with
talk
it.
about cassava leaf or the
Don't
cassava.
you
Take
go
a
get like a
man.
sound. Stop it.
Eh?
I guess
Ma'am,
one like a sound I left or don't you go home nothing quick. All right.
ma'am, you talk about cassava or the cassava leaf?
The cassava leaf, somebody said to make, cassava leaf, you have to make it ball. But
You can
somebody
either
said to
put
make it, they
what do you
said
think
to,
then?
huh?
You can either pour on what you call it okra, or you can pour a little
Eh,
bit of
I'm not gonna
soda,
come here.
or you can pour a little bit of peanut butter. All three of it. You can pour either one.
Domi ale se on put okra in cassava leaf. Ale
You can
cassava leaf
pick
okra.
either one.
No,
And
that's
I
not
see
nasty.
That
you can
nasty
either
thing,
pour
I like
okra.
it.
No, what I see everybody putting either
Mm,
okra or peanut butter or a little bit of soda.
No.
A little
Peanut
bit of
butter or
soda.
fewer
no,
tea. La première te pour fewer lit ou pour
Yeah,
avoir
they
peanut
put
butter.
fever leaf inside
thank
it.
you. You put few on the inside. Yeah, okay, but
That's
okra
a
are some
peanut butter
people.
that I can cook it on many people.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
like
many
some
people.
people, they like putting peanut butter in everything now.
No, I like no the okra. I like cassava leaf okra.
Nah,
You're not even tasting okra in this set. You want not that
It
kind
will
of
still
be
be
Okra,
cooking
there.
okra.
okra
It
and
will be there.
eggplant. Yeah,
yeah,
okra
they
and
can do that
eggplant.
now. Flap and
I,
make cassava leaf, they
I'm
can make
telling
it
you,
slippery.
you're not the whole point of the
Another
okra
kid that
being
come
there.
here to that.
The whole point of the okra being there, you're not tasting okra at all. You're not tasting.
You will know. It will be slappy. You
No,
still
it
know.
won't be. It's not supposed to be slumpery. They put that one or two, and not supposed to be slumpery at all. If it's slurring,
You
like different when you cooking
unless
them.
unless you not get taste, you know
My
we are no
accent is
cassava leaf.
different, Etta.
You unless you not get taste, you know that okra na cassava leaf. If you get taste,
Fine,
yeah. If you
bro.
get
Where you can put in your own.
my cassava leaf, I cooking my cassava leaf. I pop out all my meat
Butter
first.
grain. Yes.
Yeah, I pop my
So
meat
you know
first.
how to cook?
Yeah, boy,
And
explain.
then I can try.
What kind of
Okay,
I
librarian
pop
you
my
what's
know?
meat
your
first.
favorite? What are you good at cooking? What's
What
your
kind of
favorite
librarian
dish
man
you
you
can
know that
cook?
can't cook? Most
I
librarian men can
cook
cook.
I cook any food thing about.
Okay, what's your favorite that you like to cook?
I cook anything. I got fried food. Anything. I can
What
cook
are you good at
anything.
really cooking? What
Your
do you
stomach ain't
enjoy
for you, right?
cooking?
Your stomach ain't for you. Cause when you can eat everything, so you eat the whole house.
Eh?
So you talking about you can eat everything. Your stomach ain't for you, right?
No, I said I can cook everything.
That's I saying that you can eat. Oh.
No, I can eat it. I can cook everything. So my cassava leaf, when I'm cooking my cassava leaf, right? I pop on my meat, everything. That water, I put the
Yeah, I
cassava
want.
leaf in it. The cassava leaf will boil with pepper, everything. It boil.
Then
Then
I
I,
want some.
you know, when the cassava leaf boil, you see the whole inside. I mean, not dry, you know.
Correct.
You see the whole. You're not saying that it's party grumpy. So they'll be cooking cassava, you're staying it. Or you feed them match. No. It will
Correct.
boil good. It dry good. You see that whole in the inside. Then you put your oil in it.
Mm-hmm.
When you put the oil in it now, then you taking the boom.
Somebody say something they comment.
Then you
No,
taking
no,
your
are we
boom.
enjoying your thing? Go ahead, I'm from behind you.
Then
Now,
you
boy.
taking the boom from the fish, other thing, and then you put it in the cassava now. The oil to already, you put the meat, you put the meat in the inside now. Then you taking that cold spoon, you taking it in the middle of the soup. You
Mm-hmm.
just pushing it, bring it back, so all the meat will not mash, you know? Yeah.
Mm.
Then you put your pot top on the side a little bit so the steam will come up. But you not cover the cassava so that sin will be on the cassava. Yeah. You gotta leave the pot open. You gotta raw cassava sick. It's supposed to cook cassava raw sing and step on it. Because they
Yeah.
close it, yeah. They close the pot. You don't know they close the pot. Open the pot. Yeah. So your cassava will doing good. You know? Don't make it very soft. So you're not enjoy the food. Don't make it very soft. No, don't make it very soft. They rub it hard a little
We say
bit.
we let stuff right because we let red. You're like a strong shop pussy. You might as well start eating
Yeah.
burger weed. You go eat burger weed.
You
No,
know?
the reason why I put sour on how like that, they don't even wash it good. They don't wash it
The
It
good.
can
They
reason
be
leave, they leave.
hard,
Oh
hard,
no,
like
and not supposed to.
damn.
So to soak the rest for a little bit. At least 5 minutes. Soak that red. You'll see it'll be it'll be firm, not hard like that. They can
It
only
can
you,
be
wash that red
hard,
too
my
hard.
dear. Keep the rice. You
No,
know
you know
how
the
long it's
reason
gonna digest in my stomach?
you know the reason why
no, no.
some people water grain in the cassava leaf, some people put peanut butter in it, and some people put flour in it.
Yeah.
The
I
flour,
never hear that
the,
one. Like you say, no, no.
I'm telling
Flour.
you, they put flour in the cassava leaf. You can put the flour in the
Oh,
water. The
putting
flour.
flour in cassava
I
leaf.
tell you,
Oh
that's what it's
yeah.
about. Man, I don't want to tell you about cooking. You rely yourself.
I know, Papi. No me gusta. I
Man,
ain't eating
the
that.
flour. I tell you, the flour you can eat. The flour you can fish bread with. You can put in the cassava leaf. You can even put in gravy. I don't want to tell you. You
Okay,
wash it. Yeah, you wash it. You
I'll ask
wash the
my mom
flour.
tomorrow.
Me
Ask
too.
your
I clean
man.
my mouth. I see home.
Yeah.
Also, the flour, you put the flour in the water, you wash it, yeah, it turn the milk, you put in
Mhm.
cassava, so make cassava flexible. You know? You loosen the cassava oil, you loosen it.
So what do you
Yeah.
put in yours?
My cassava, I don't put nothing in my cassava. I don't put nothing, I just put the fish and maybe I put some, I blend the pepper with the
All the men,
onion.
the red,
Yeah,
everything
put it
inside
inside,
it.
yeah, put it inside, yeah. And normally I buy my cassava from the farmer market, myself blend it, myself grind it,
Oh,
and put it in my refrigerator. I don't buy it from the Asian store.
oh.
I put it, yeah, I
Cassava
put it.
leaf. They got cassava that leaf. I
Yeah,
never see that one.
yeah, in North Carolina. I live in North Carolina. I go to the farmer
Oh, okay, then
market.
that's different then, sweetie. 'Cause I
Yeah,
never see that. I never seen
yeah,
it in
I
my
go to
life.
the farmer market during August. I buy my cassava, I carry my garage. I blend it myself. I put it in a Ziploc bag. I put it in the freezer. So I
But
want
Somebody,
same
cook.
time to me now. Long as you don't
so,
put medicine on it.
So
somebody said true.
I just take it on there. I blend it. I in my freezer right now. So I want to cook my cassava. I just take it
Ah,
on.
they supposed say rest water.
I
What?
never heard that before.
You can use the rest water, everything in the red doors. I don't want to take that. If I take my cassava,
Yes,
very
kill
long.
it, baby.
In the water, suit the cocoa, you know water.
I heard about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay, you can put flour in the water too. You can put
Yeah.
flour in gravy. Like if I'm talking about yo, now if I'm talking about cooking, man, I tell you I cook everything.
They want to say flour. They want to say rice water. It's okay. It's okay. Let me just boil my cassava leave.
Yeah,
They dirty water from the
it make it
water that you put in
flexible.
the tea.
No, I
Yeah,
said me
even
just boil it and then
if
let
you see
it go.
if you see people putting peanut butter in the casari, maybe the casari not plenty, they just put peanut butter. So if you see if you put peanut butter in the casari, it can extend the casari. Yeah, it make it flexible. Yeah, it make it. You also, I always see some people like to put okra in the casari, so it make the casari flexible. It make it more
I know
plenty.
flat people that can do it too because I've eaten flat people
Yeah.
in cassava leaf, but
Okay.
my own on
So
that. For
that's
real.
it. And you also can call nasty flour sauce. How you call nasty flour sauce?
But I can put flour sauce inside. I can boil that flour sauce by itself. Let it boil for about 30 minutes or so. And but I already made my broth, my meat broth. I put the meat, the minute, everything, the seasoning. I put it inside of that. Then when the water dry on the flour sauce, I put the what you call it inside the red oil because the red oil got that smell, that little taste to it. So let it just boil with the flour sauce. Then I put everything inside. Let everything get done.
Shit, we are nasty flour sauce. You cook it now.
Smoked fish, goat meat, this one, that one. But nothing
so
stinky.
so the flour sauce, you don't eat the flour sauce. You pop up all your ingredients. You know,
Yeah, I
you
made the
pop
broth
it.
separate.
Yeah, make everything ingredient, everything. Just spend the casari, make everything. The flour sauce, you rub small solo on the flour sauce for.
Really?
Yeah,
Yep.
rub small. Yeah, you rub small
I thought
solo
that's what
on
she
it.
was gonna say.
Yeah,
No,
rub small solo on the flour sauce.
I will lie. I'm learning something. You can see I just
Everybody
Yeah.
spoke
I
like that.
know, that's what I see them doing.
Before see, I
Yeah.
can say, oh, her back when I touch the cash of the bowl.
Because you don't
Just
put a lot of
let. Uh
you don't
huh.
put a lot of soil in the casari. You don't put a lot of soil in the flour sauce. Make the flour sauce black. I see some people cook flour sauce is black. That's a quota. Because you put a lot of soil in it. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So it be
Just a little
black.
bit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you just rub a little bit, squeeze soil on the flour sauce,
Mhm.
and then your meat water. You just put the flour sauce inside. You cover a little bit.
I
It
think that
boil.
flour so they get talking about it when I already come blended and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
in
the
that
one I
frozen
use.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
she talking
first
about
one
the
already
frozen one.
minced
She
and
talking about we
everything.
don't have that one over here, Fambo.
They still get it. The first one say it can still be. It can
No,
still
the
be.
Chinatown, if you go to Chinatown,
It
they have
can.
the fresh one. But me, I don't get time for that. So
They
I just
get
get the
it. The
frozen one.
one, the first one in the Ziploc bag. What in the bag is still long
Yeah,
on you.
yeah.
You still put water. You still put soda on it too. You put it in
Really?
pot. Yeah, you put soda on it. You put it in the pot. You pour a little bit to your cold spoon. You stir it. Wow in the pot until everything got good.
He
And you know,
exactly what he's saying. That's how I see everybody making it.
yeah, you
All
stir
the
it back,
Liberian people
back,
that I
back.
know, that's why I see them making it.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah,
would knock it, but I never added soda.
If
yeah.
you
You get
watch,
nice.
listen, there's a lot of TikTok Liberian cooks, and you watch all the videos say cooking. What you just said, flour salt. You see them putting small soda in it.
Yeah,
That's
Now
how y'all get. That's how y'all can know I grew up
yeah,
here.
you steady,
you gotta beat
back.
it. Say you gotta beat
Yeah,
it.
beat it good.
Beat it
Yeah,
with a
beat it
spoon
good.
though.
Yeah, you don't put the meat out and go beat it now. You don't put meat out. You put no meat out when
At
beating
that
it.
time, you
No
put
meat.
it nothing
No,
there.
you
Yeah, you
just
there
beat it like
Yeah.
that
beating
by itself.
it.
Yeah, put your pepper inside everything. Then you slash your onion. You know, you slash your onion.
Oh
So
But
your
then,
no.
onion,
Papa, you need to do your video now and start making small video for your
you will
friend and
slash
boys
your
and
Let
all.
me
onion. You know
learn
what?
something myself because see how back when I touch the ground again.
You slash, my mama, you slash that onion. You slash your onion and put it in the flour so you don't blend all the onion because the onion there to cause the slam of that flour so. Because some of you cook flour so in the right, just in the fufu. No, fufu have
Okay.
different.
Hold on, fun boy. You will do next the chef. Let me taste it. All the talking when you're talking, let me taste your food.
Hey, they say
Yeah,
what
but I'm telling you the right way. That's how you cook it.
Let me
they
taste it now. I'll see how you cook this one, cook that one. Che.
they take my food by you maybe you want to take me for my website.
Oh no, baby. Stay there.
You you see I see man I can cook like day.
Most Liberian men can really cook though. Seriously,
Yeah, you know, kind if
can
I care
cook.
food the party, if I care food the party, my food will be the first food to finish.
So that means your stomach beat there.
That's how we're asking you. I see you're gonna be right.
Yeah, because
You want to
most
see my video? You want to see my video?
put
Let
your
me hear
video
my
on for
stomach
five
big.
seconds. Put your video on
Let me
for
hear my
5 seconds.
second. Let me right my stomach big. You see me right here? I'm at work. Let me hear.
Famba, what you doing for the 26? You must cook and bring food, yeah? Where you going for the
I,
26?
I ain't not gonna. I don't know what steady eat.
I'm not telling you what state I in, but you don't
If
do those.
if
You don't do July 26 over there.
no more poco all states, poco to Minnesota, no poco to Philadelphia.
So are you going to Minnesota or Philadelphia?
I know where I'm going. I don't let my wife know where I'm going yet. But she didn't want for to go to Philly the year July. Want go
All right,
Philly.
but bring some on your food, yeah? Bring some on your food so we can taste it.
Yeah, especially the
I was
uncle.
coming to Minnesota, but
I can take food from way here and carry that. It got store. I got visa card. I can go buy. I can go buy that.
Make a TikTok and be teaching your friend and guys now how to cook.
I got. They can see my Facebook. Go on my Facebook page. I cook every day. When they see me cooking, I cooking on live every day. I cook every
Where
day.
you, how come your
When I
name is
cook,
not showing on the thing yet? Only Miriam.
my need and my tenant on the song. My Facebook name is Maurice Johnson. My real page is Maurice Johnson.
Can you comment on the thing? Comment on the thing because
Yeah,
it's
because
not
we don't
showing.
see you.
We don't see your name on it. That's why I kept asking who was.
Yeah, if you take a detour to Philly, hit me up, please. I mean, let me try that food.
He not breaking no
Yeah.
food. The boss said he ain't breaking no food.
Make it
No,
from
I'm
scratch,
bringing food.
everything
I
there.
got sit down and let me fit. I can cook out of the house. I got sit down next fit. I come here. I take food from way North Carolina. Drive me almost 9 hours to come to
That's why I said when
Philadelphia.
you come over there, you cook it fresh now if you go in there. But if not, it's
Yeah, I
okay.
got sit down next fit. I got sit down in that way. Oh, I can't cook
Fine,
there.
when you coming for vacation, you ain't gonna come cook here. They're joking with you.
No, I'm coming for one day. I come in just the
You
26
know,
day.
Musu spot right beyond over there. That place I want
My
to go so
Moses,
far.
bye.
You wanna go to Musu spot?
I haven't
Mais
looked
Moses back
when I
and cool when
came.
one of my
I
boss
haven't been
daddy
to
when they
Philly
feed and say Musu
since
can cool.
what
It could when HGB
2005.
say he said my GB
Mu-
I can cook better than Musu GB.
Musu can
Met
cook.
to
Oh.
me.
Yeah, Musu can go. Musu,
Imagine when the
Musu is
Moses boy
known.
feed
That's why I
man.
want to try Musu food.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
restaurant in Philadelphia now. It's a lot. They got Musu. They
yeah.
have I forgot the
My
name of the
boy
other
went
lady.
there. He said my man can cook. When Musu said, he said my man GB ate your whole better than the GB ate all there. So
She
I just
used
waste my
to cook
money.
really good, but now she's having a lot of customers. You know
Yeah.
when people used to when they first started, they cook really good, and later on, they don't take that much
If you
time
can
anymore.
cook, if you get business, you can cook. Hire people that can cook. People that can cook the food for you. Ain't
No, she cooked for herself. I think she did with somebody.
no, you have people, the people to cook and you take care of your cash. That's it. How you make the money.
Oh, but then
Tell
that's
me,
not fair. Then that's not fair. The woman cooking because at her restaurant, she got to cook. She can
no,
hire
instead
people
me
to
say
do other
you
stuff.
hire people to cook, and then you get that to take care of cash. That's it. You got to bring a couple of Muslim for the death. Just hire them, pay them, and just
But
take care of the cash.
the
That's
problem
it.
with Liberian restaurant is the consistency. They keep changing the flavor of the food. When all the other person cook, the other person cook today, the other person cook, and you see that but the food tastes better than you see how you go to all the restaurant in America, they pop out, they make that, and they all got a recipe. They stick with one recipe. Once that soup tastes exactly what they wanted, they will measure
Yeah.
it. African people do not measure nothing. African people
No,
don't
but
measure
yeah,
nothing.
the thing, African, you come to my restaurant every day. I cooking flowers, so flowers. You just feel I seen flowers I cook yesterday. I seen flowers I warm by. I missed that. The problem you get. But you
Now
put the
don't
papa
miss the
chicken.
meat. Just change the meat inside the particle. That's it.
Yeah, you see, Papa, every Papa gets they get spicy chicken, they get different chicken. But I same chicken, but you can't my plate every day. I'm cooking flour,
But
so you should
nobody
know
say
that.
you're cooking the same food. You cooking different food, but the food then tastes the same way as yesterday. So it has to. It can't be changing all the time. That's why you're saying Musu not cooking good. Years ago, I went to Musu restaurant before. Musu used to cook really good. Now people that used to go there all the time say, "Oh, the food tasting different," because now a lot of people coming out. Things are changing. So y'all gotta Liberian people gotta start measuring the food. When you cook your food good one time, you must remember how many chicken soup you pour in that one thing
Yeah,
and how
thank
many.
you.
That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah,
gotta if you cook two bag of kasali and that food, if you know to your liking, the food came out really good. Remember, okay, I
yeah,
put three, I put it when we don't measure, and that's the
yeah. That's
problem.
how I do.
That is the biggest problem.
When I go to Saint Club, I buy the CC. I can collect. I can go fry put it going, roll put it going. And my body comes in my money, and they say, "My who call it food?" Here?" I said, "I don't
You
want."
see?
I'm my wife. I'm my wife. Oh, you sure I make call it food? My wife said, "I make call it food." Then I CC now. I'm going to Saint Claude. I'm going to buy all. Keep it in my cupboard. That's how I
Yeah.
do.
That's why you gotta
Yeah,
know exactly what you put in the food. So next time
yeah.
again,
You cook exactly.
hmm and that's
Yeah.
why
And
when
let me
people
go.
come
And
over
let me
your
go.
house,
And let me go. I be drinking beer. Boy, just feed the food. Not so price. I said no.
or the best way
Beer.
to cook is to be hungry and cook.
No,
If
no,
you
no, no,
Especially,
if
I
no.
ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when you're under the
No,
influence,
me,
that
I
food
gotta
can
be on.
come. The food can taste
yes,
different.
Be hungry and cook. I gotta be hungry and cook.
you can be putting the beer there, small to it.
I can be.
Ah, well, you're under
I,
the
You know
influence.
what I
Sometimes
heard?
the food can
You
hit.
know what I heard? They said they can be putting alcohol and oil in the pepper soup now. Now
Oh
they
my
no,
say,
god.
la labor na do that thing. You do that thing over here. La
yeah.
labor do that thing.
Oh, that was the
No.
actual thing.
Yeah, in labor, I bring do that thing. You do it, but la labor do that
Bernice
thing.
say you're a farmer.
What's the essence of that?
Yeah, thank you.
They can pour Hennessy in the pepper soup.
Well,
Yeah,
what's
la
the essence of
labor.
that?
No,
I'm
if you're
scared.
having
When they see
party,
what the Hennessy can do to you, then you ask me what the essence
no,
of that.
la labor. If you're having party, you can
Really?
do it.
Oh
If you
my
want for the party
gosh,
to
yes.
storm, everybody be dancing, you can do it. But you can't do it, bro. It's a lawsuit.
The man say he married, thank you.
He said Mario. He said he was discussing with his wife. Oh.
You don't hear the twenty. He say he married two people that say you're fine, you're very handsome.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, yeah, I'm something for my age.
Correct.
The girl say your face don't match your voice. You sound very ugly. It's like not that tricky. She say your face don't match your voice.
Yeah, probably maybe my voice different. It's a family
What's
boy.
supposed
How
to
we
match?
talk.
What's supposed to sound like? Miss
Hey,
May?
I'm a
Miss
voice
May?
supposed
No,
to
you
start.
know, honestly, she's not lying. Some people voice they sound cute, and then when you see them in person, they're not cute. He said he married a fine girl, Bernice. He's married.
Yeah, but I'm married. I'm
He
married. I'm married.
Mario. He can discuss with his wife when he go anywhere.
I'm
He
married.
going
I'm married.
nowhere.
I'm married. I'm married. I'm married 16 years now, running.
Correct.
You hear that, Bernice? 16
My wife,
years.
my wife only love North Carolina. She not left Philadelphia. She not left Minnesota. She not left Rhode Island. She
What
want
keep the
nobody to.
marriage going? If you don't mind me asking, I'm not trying to. If I intrude into your personal business, I do
That's
apologize.
not shouldn't be
What is
personal.
it? What is it? What is
What
it?
I
keep the
said, what keep your marriage going between you and your wife?
It's just understanding. It's just, I mean,
Correct.
it's just an understanding, communication, all this thing. I don't say we can go local here sometimes. Go local
Of
here, but
course.
I mean,
that's
it's just an
normal.
understanding.
So
It's
if
just
if if
understanding.
you guys get into an argument, especially in public, how do you guys handle that? Like if you say something that she disagree with or you
No,
disagree
we
with
don't
it.
do what the probably will do it at home. We'll do it at home. If I run hard, I just call my sister, then so you call the pastor who come, will settle it. But we don't do it outside. Outside, we understand. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
good.
That's
We don't
good.
do nothing outside. We do something right in our house. That's it. Even
They
if
get
she get offended, she call the pastor. The pastor comes, you call my sister, then the call will settle our dispute. Finish.
But why is that? What is the essence of that? Like calling other people and it's not something that both I'm open to it. I'm just asking. It's not something both
When it
parties
get
can.
hectic now, when it get to a point where before they can settle it, what they gotta invite other people in it to talk to them.
Yeah, that when I
Gotcha.
get I mean when you get married, you take all the cocky there, and then if I'm going nowhere, and she's calling my sister, then will come to settle the dispute. You know, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, my problem will not make argument outside before. I sense of the girl.
That's
No,
good.
like you're in the house. That's it.
So the most of the time you can keep quiet, right?
So I talk about two now. Now I keep quiet. I beg you. I
Ah, my
talk.
Drew, you know that's the worst one. When you talking, your man not talking back. It can make your
Yeah,
hair
that's
boss.
yeah. You talking, they trying to show you about your talk.
You arguing with your man not saying nothing. Your man
Yeah,
just keep quiet. That one can make
La
your
yeah.
husband
brain make it
vex.
keep that la brain make it keep quiet. You get what la brain make it keep quiet. They don't keep quiet. They
No,
keep
yeah,
talking. They talk too
no.
damn much.
He talk a little talk about too. Yeah.
Yeah, they talk too damn much. I don't know no la brain man I can keep quiet. Hell to the no.
So you always,
They,
yeah,
they,
la femme keep quiet too. You can keep quiet. There's a funny on la femme too. So he says something matter, say something. You know.
sometimes it's good
It,
to keep quiet. You
Yes,
don't have to
Caleb.
yeah,
Yes,
talk.
but even
Caleb.
if body
Yes,
keep quiet,
Caleb.
say, if body keep quiet, stay, you stay tell the body to talk.
Yes,
Yeah,
Caleb.
yeah, man. I'm saying, and, you know, it's just about understanding, man. I mean, we don't say don't understand about communication. It's anything, you know, in the church. Yeah, the best thing.
Who just said something right now? But sometimes it's sad. I've been
For 3 decades, me at chocolate right there. That's why we do 30 years.
happy wife, happy husband, right? And isn't that a goal?
Yeah, I mean, you see,
Okay, so
it's all about understanding.
so when the woman
Yeah,
says
Now
start
we need to
arguing,
change that. We need to change that narrative. Happy wife, happy husband. Nah, it needs to be happy husband as well.
honestly,
yeah.
we just say that, but normally when the husband not happy, no happy
Oh
wife. Let's just be honest. When that man's not happy, you know
no,
that something's not
when
right.
they both it gotta be under the husband and we're not happy, the husband not happy too. On that donkey man. When you come on, wait till you say
But
hi
you
there,
know,
where you
you know
when I
why
get
we say that? You know why we
yeah.
say that? Because men can let things go quicker than women.
With that women, because we'll
That's
hold on to
why
something you said
women
two
we
Yeah.
years
hold on
ago.
to things. We keep talking, talking. You know,
Ex-
men don't like that. They don't like that.
exactly. Yeah,
Men
it's
do
Especially
not
true.
like
after
that.
argument, I remember what you to say. Oh, I'm bringing it back up.
Exactly. Then
Yeah.
tomorrow, the same thing when he finished talking about, you bring it up in the next
Yeah,
argument. Oh,
it's
men
true.
don't like that. That's why they always say happy wife, happy husband, because the man could have forget about the thing and say, man, let leave that thing
Yeah.
alone. But
The
us
woman
women, we gotta get to our point. We gotta finish our point. That's just how
the
we
woman
are.
will bring way 1919 and what how the kids Simon kid though you were there. You helping to pick up my lapa. You walk away. 1990 stories you bring out to do. Yeah.
Bernie said you must be friend with her.
Correct.
Bring my wet jealous or not phone, not phone. My wet if you get my inbox on my west she black she quick with black people, she black the normal.
Correct. Meaning she got
Mm.
access to everything, Miss
Now
Bernie.
how
She
it's
get
supposed
black
to
oh.
be, yeah?
No, she get black inbox, she black oh, not phone.
Miss Bernice, that's to say no access.
And you're not
Everything
going back
denied.
to and you're not going back to go on block it, right?
Sometimes we go black, she'll delete. She'll go now, she delete she
Oh,
straight.
if you go
Delete
back to
black
unblock
report.
it, then that's a problem.
Yeah, if she block you, now going on block you, now she come back in, she will delete you now. That mean not nothing there, you know.
But
No,
why would you go back and
why would you
unblock the
go for black
person?
the T for? You
Now
say
you
what
Like
you
get
when
can
you
do
them
to
see,
get?
baby.
no, I got just say all a friend, you don't know what me no.
Nobody friend. You got no friend. You
Men
got
will
one
be
friend.
men, sweetheart.
You
Men
see
will be
there?
Yeah.
men.
Hmm.
She get black so that mean I go back on black again that black it and delete now. She deleting
If you
you.
was if you was watching the story earlier, the live, I told you I said man can be woman for 10 years, but out of that 10 years, he don't eat somewhere for two, baby.
Mm-hmm.
No, she get delete my burning. I mean, I know,
Who want to
man.
be eating casali soup every day? I can,
Yeah.
but a man can't.
I,
A man want to
I
eat
want
GT
more.
sometimes.
I want more. Can't she can't want lose me for nobody, Benny.
And she's not supposed to. You
Yeah,
cooking. You cooking. You
Bana
cooking.
cooking, sir. Bana cooking.
Free
Cooking for
free, you know somebody that can be doing overtime.
forget about cooking business, sir. Forget about cooking, but understanding. You know, you got man, what do I carry
Maybe
children to
they made to
school,
work.
thing.
Are you to work right now? You're at home.
Yeah, I'm aware right now.
The boy
I'm
at work.
aware.
You see how you're judging him in the comment there?
That be
He's
on a
at
free
work.
free.
You see that? You're over there ready to the boy at work. You can see a uniform on him.
Yeah, I'm
Ah,
aware.
people don't make it
Yeah,
valid that for us now. What you
yeah,
trying
I
to say
do.
about
I'm
us now?
aware. I do. Yeah,
Ah, we're not like
yeah.
that now. Uh oh.
I do two job.
We're not like that
So
people. Not every people
I
there
ain't
from
know.
Texas is like that.
So
It's
let's
just,
talk
it's
about
just
this, right? Let's talk about this, Murray. So now you're doing two jobs. Do you okay? This is a big thing going the whole
You
social
damn
media.
right, you a bad bro.
If you're
mm,
working two jobs, do you want your wife to be equally as you working? Will you okay? Will you date? Okay, this is will you marry a woman that have a high earning more than you?
I
How the
mean,
African men care for
it's
that
not.
one?
No, like
They
me, I
don't. Let me
care.
tell you now. Let
No,
me tell
no,
you,
like
Miriam, they
me,
do care. They
They
do
don't
like
care
me,
care.
because
I
the money
care. Let
coming
me.
in.
No, you know
No, no,
what?
no, no, no,
They
no,
would
no,
never
no, not
respect.
me.
No, that's not true,
No, not
Miriam.
me.
You get not
I
true.
mean, yeah,
Not
the
true.
Let
woman,
me
no,
see.
the woman can get wow. That one part I
No,
agree.
Listen,
I'm
all
not
right.
that
Let
kind
me
of.
answer the question. Merce, answer the question.
I'm not that kind of person. Well, remember, we're very poor, poor bastard woman, poor. She don't have
Okay.
nothing. Yeah, choose her. So even for me to you, but I know who you are there. Even get a brand new house. I
Happy,
will not
not to
move.
go that night.
I will not move in you. I will not move in the house with you. I'm not that kind of person.
Exactly. You are a
I
real
will
man.
never.
She
I will
doesn't
never move.
understand.
I will not move in the house with you. Trust
Nope.
me.
It's dignity
Yeah.
situation.
No.
You know what women can do, Miriam. You know what women
Yeah.
can do.
What are we gonna do, my
Ta.
dear?
I have
You don't
blessed
know what we
God.
can do?
I don't
Me
think I
and
do. I don't think I do.
I bless God since I met
So
my
you can
wife. You
be
know.
telling the man, say, I'm baking in my house here, I'm baking in my this one there,
No.
I'm making
Yeah. She know and more than me. She know and more than me.
She
Yeah.
knows, she understands, she know.
I
Hey.
know. No,
Come marry. Come marry a woman like that money
Real
more than
man,
you take trouble.
especially our Labrador boy that you talking about, say, oh, they don't mind by your earning. Trust me, deep down in their heart, they mind. They don't. Men don't even like for you to be higher than them. Honestly, they want to be the head, and when they be with
No, don't
somebody,
get everyone. They got don't get everyone. They got some men now. They got some men who just want a woman to do everything for them. Ain't no just
or
be
we talking about a
relaxed,
lazy
be
one, eh?
comfortable.
Trust me, no woman
Okay,
will
all the
tolerate
time.
that for too long. No woman will tolerate that thing
I'm
for
a
too long.
Minnesota
No,
man that had it
Eh.
looking. I'm sorry.
Now what I
yeah, they will
heard though, they
move.
say the Minnesota men and the girls they're supporting all of them.
The girl that
They
got
will
time.
move
They
in your
got time to do
house,
2 jobs, 3 jobs.
That's so
drive your
embarrassing.
car, get your car to you. You go all around the place, all the one.
Maybe
Some
you
men
gonna
have some
pay
men
the
are
fee
comfortable.
over
Eh?
here. Over
Very
here, you
comfortable.
go.
Eh? Relax.
Over here, you gonna pay the fee,
So
honey. You
so
better go
I
work.
heard also in Minnesota that the girls there, the men they be they're looking for sleeping play. So the
My dear,
girls
slow
there.
down. Let me slow down. That 3 people that watching out of 300, 250 that Minnesota, then slow down.
So yeah,
No, I
but
mean,
so
I know I
is
ain't
that
live.
in Minnesota
They
that is
got
that
good.
true?
They got good men. They got good men in Minnesota too. All depends. I mean, the women. I ain't know how you bring a package out of men will take it. You know.
Thank you, Morris. That's exactly what I
Yeah.
was trying to say.
Yeah, but
Women,
what
Yeah.
kind
I'm
of man
sorry,
are you for
women are
you to
so
sit
desperate for
there?
men.
Where are you
Women are
sitting
so
there from?
desperate for men. The
Yeah.
men
Bring
will
a
sit down in
package.
the house while they go work, and you going to work. The man. I
But
took a
guess what,
trip
now,
to
man? Guess
Minnesota
what? That girl can
2017.
disrespect you anytime, tell you to get out of her house. What you do? You pack your bag and leave.
But
Why
you
would
have
you?
option. This is Minnesota. They will not even told the man outside. They will argue. The man will still stay there. They will not tell the
But
man outside.
why would a woman wants to
I
support a
mean,
man like that? That is so that
They
I don't
will
understand that.
argue, they will swear, oh Morris, you hurt my feeling, you broke my heart, you're not good man, you dog, you this, that one. Then they will go sleep around him. If you don't let Morris go, they come call one big head about
So
promotion
they
tomorrow.
kind of like is I think it's a sense of control then because I mean if you controlling that that's like you feel like in your as a female you feel like you're controlling that man
you
because
know,
if you
like
supporting a man on everything like
That's
that,
how
nah.
she feel, but she don't know that she don't
I
really
think
have that
last week.
control over the man because when you go
I
into
think
work, you barely have time to if you come home. One, you're doing 2 jobs. One, to support the man. Two, to pay to pay your bills and pay the
Look at
man
that man
bills.
sitting out
So
there.
while
I
you
really
are
want to know.
going
I
to
really want to know
work,
that kind
the
of men are
woman
doing
in the
that.
house. While you are
I
going
think
to
last
work, the
week.
side chick is in the house enjoying herself, drinking
I
Look
all
think
the
at that
last
man
week.
doing
drinks.
that. Look at
Last
that
week,
man that
Atlanta
doing
King.
that. Nah, I don't know.
Atlanta King myself was just going to see issue on Shower Robert show. The lady was on the show. I will call Nisa. I'll come and call Nisa. And I'll come from the problem. She on Shower Robert show.
Don't call no
Or
need. Just talk.
I'm calling you because
she
everybody
on
else, them
Shower Robert.
girls.
She on Shower Robert show. Give testimony. How she went like boss. She married a man, buy her own gun, buy her own ring. She brought the man in America, buy the man ticket, everything. Do everything for that man.
Don't say that one more.
The
Please, let's
man.
not talk about her story. Leave it. Just drop it.
Today the man now, the man to different woman now. She can sleep, she can wake up. She says she can get that man by all costs. It will not be easy. She must get that man back.
Mm.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's what me and my friends were talking about the other day because I asked her, I said, what is
You
the
know, in life,
purpose?
no
Just to say
woman
you have a
have to buy
man
her
is
own
free.
ring. Ain't no like me, I'm boasting
What happened?
I think something happens to his phone.
Yeah, but like the African thing, why do people leave all the men in this country and go pay for a man? You literally paying for the man. You're
Man better
bringing
high,
this.
man better high.
But still, but then you can't. You should be open minded. You should be open minded that when these kind of situation happen to where the man might leave, you should really be open minded. Don't think that the man coming here he'll be stuck with you and stuff like that. He's not. Like you should just accept the fact that it might happen. Not to say that's
No.
everybody's circumstances, but you should accept the fact that this might happen. That man might leave because you're giving an individual everything. Like you're bringing them
Your
here, you're
power,
putting
you're
them
giving
on
him
feet.
your power over you.
I just don't understand. It's so much time, though. It's like so much time invest. And I have people that I know that have done this, and they repeat. They say the same thing. Oh, I never thought he was gonna be like this. This is a whole individual. This is a whole adult that already lived their life, 30 something years of their life. There, you're bringing them in this country, putting them on their feet, waiting until they get a green card and it working. What do you expect? This is not a
No, for
child.
women had it coming because I'm not gonna call the person in, but she probably might come for me because it's too, it's too direct. This person know that this person has been cheating way before they even got married and everything. Left where she was at, came to marry that person. That person still cheating on her, but because you want the last name so bad to say I'm the one that have the man, you're staying there while the man is cheating on you, and you want to come here and try to explain yourself like, oh, I have him. He's married to me. Married girl, that's not how marriage work.
I would
That's
be
not how
so
marriage work.
embarrassed. That would be so.
Yo,
I would be so
and then
embarrassed.
later on you say, damn, if I would know. I wasted 10 years, 30 years with this person. If I would know, I would have moved around. Then you want to swear the person,
And
oh,
you
the
know
person
what?
did me wrong.
I
And
don't
that's
know. That
wrong.
thing don't work. That's why it don't work with nobody. That's not your child. But anyways, those kind of women, honestly, when they get off this platform, they're hurting inside. They're crying inside because it's not worth it. I'm telling you, it's not worth unless that's what you want to do. But just be open minded that this might happen. That it just sounds so crazy. It sounds so crazy. Like you cannot take the responsibility of what a man's supposed to do and a woman you doing it. Honestly, when people go to different country and get these men, you are actually taking the responsibility of that man. Not the man was supposed to be finding you not.
How many men in America for you to go in that country to pick up men,
Not
sponsor
just
a
in
man, and
Liberia,
men
forget.
leave
I
you?
know people that are doing it from different countries.
I'm not talking
I'm
about
just
Liberia. Oh. I just say in India. Oh. Whether you want to go Cotonou oh, or you want
You
to go
know
to
what I
Madagascar,
think? This is
oh.
my thing. I
It's
don't like to say
crazy.
that. I don't like to say that because people feel some type of way. There's two factor in that. This is what I believe. I believe that the women feel like they're left over, and also number two, I feel like these are women then that have been doing all kind of all kind of thing that have
It's
been
true.
like they've been out here in this country, and
Say true.
yes, everybody know that about them. So they want to go to a different place and capture somebody there and bring them so they can know new in that person's eye. But you're bringing the person back to the same country that everybody knows you. Make it make sense. It doesn't.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't.
some of them just feel like because of the past hurt that they went through, they feel like it's better to marry somebody who's from Africa. I guess not adapt to the American culture, but nigga, you're bringing them to the America. What you think is gonna happen? They're
It's
gonna
the
say
same thing. But
adapt.
the men in Africa that you guys are bringing, they already premeditated everything. They're already talking to a bunch of different women. Do you really think they're only talking to you? Those men, you really think that man you only come to see once a year? He only having sex once a year? Come on now. Are you kidding me? He only come to once a year. You come, you spend a couple of weeks with that man. That's it. In the whole
No,
12
when you
months.
in love, you delusional. Your man can cheat. Oh, how they be playing yourself with the roles, playing, hugging, and one. So you
But
feel
I'm
like the
just
man
saying,
not
so
cheating.
that's why the men, you see how, okay, when y'all have that situation, right? Even if he's cheating and stuff like that, why do you think it's easier for him to pack a bag and go to somebody else? Because he was already talking to that person before he came to you. It's a
Remember, you
setup.
say most men in America are undercover gays. What about the one in Africa? What about their chief justice? Then? What they do to that small boy? Now men they go do that one to small boy. Now men they were married, they got kids.
Listen,
Not
when man
undercover
gay,
than
when
that.
a man is gay, you will know he gay. Any man that you with, if you don't know that man gay or he's having sex with another man, then you're eyeball blind. Seriously, because it's very visual for you to know if a man is he like to sleep with a woman. It like to sleep with a man. It's a lot of things that man will do to you in that bed that will open your eyes. But someone you're so blind, you're not looking towards the other one. You're eyeball blind. You're not seeing anything. It's very clear if a man likes a man or he like to have sex with a man. It's clear. So don't say all these billions of millions of men in America. Yeah, you can't say because all the majority of them is gay. That is false. That's a false statement. Very false statement. And the
Yeah.
minute in Labrador too, they plenty there. They already you can see your Labrador brother and gay all over the place. You can see them. They plenty
You
there now.
can see it, especially when they
Okay.
be eating iron. You see that
Okay.
boy
They
can be
plenty.
breathing.
Y'all one of your favorite rapper and all what eating man. Yeah, when I sit down here be talking nothing here. We want to see the
Ah,
new.
who was
Ah,
that rapper?
y'all know. And
Play
y'all
the song,
know.
play the song, let me hear.
I'm not gonna can't get in trouble here. Please, I beg you, don't can put me in no
Play
trouble
the song,
here.
let me hear. Who getting
Mm-mm.
dipped in a booty hole?
No, that was the opposite. This they were letting somebody do it in their blood, and they know
And
that thing were all over
Sadio.
social media.
And Sadio.
And I see person that the women that stay 44.
Is it the light skinned one?
Becky, oh, please, I don't know what you're talking about, yo. Okay.
Let me stop. I want to know what can cause they can't dig my life story.
Yeah, this is my first time coming on the show here. I don't want nobody can put my knee and can't put my knee and say I don't want calling names in here. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna say people that in America gay, they want to right next to y'all. There's some other cheat they can get that so they be letting that fucking in their butt. Let's be honest. Yeah. At least the men
Mm-mm.
here, at least the money men here, they got money here. They working. They're working, they're fine. But they want to in La brother, they're getting some other change. $50 so they'll be busting their butt for $50 business.
Okay, so small children there.
Yeah, and then you're over here talking to big men over there having sex with small boys. You're sitting down there.
You
You're
better go
sitting down there.
protest. That business is going to
You wanna
jail.
go over there, be that kind of put there need to be dealing with over there. The
Free
girl
your
that's
mom. I
the,
didn't say it. I was just asking question. You know,
the girl that's the person says so.
I didn't. You know,
Mm,
drugs can make you do a lot of things. That's
mm.
all I know.
Drugs can make you do a lot of things. Drugs can make me do a lot of things. I don't care what influence I'm under the influence. You're not doing certain thing there. I'm not letting you do nothing. What kind of drugs? What they put the person that can say that kind of thing there, they part of it. Drug can make you do all kind of thing.
I
Money, that
see that
money.
said. See that said the time with the
Eh.
wait.
Don't say
That one
I
I
lie.
didn't
I said
say it.
don't call no name, please. The life is being recorded. Don't be saying
That
okay.
one is too heavy for me. I can't say.
But I ate there. She already said the person. So, but please don't call nobody name on the life here baking.
It better we just keep it with the first me.
Okay. You
I
see
choke
the
it.
yeah. Hey, you read the comments? Hey, you read the
I choke it.
comments?
I choke it. It got nothing to do with me. Let me keep quiet because they don't know me. I don't know that before they come.
Hey, you see the comment? Hey, you reading the
I don't see the
comments?
camera. I don't see nothing.
Well, now
I
I said, don't
don't
say nobody name. So when y'all want to talk here, they think all over the person say from their own mouth. That they say I say. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm. Let me keep quiet because I mean, they will come cause
Now
they
what
will
I
leave
feel.
CR. Then they could be like, who is this Miriam? Like, if you go on CR show. Because me, I live for Joe everywhere. So I want to know what will come cause me. I don't know who they want talking about. I will just go with the first name. I like the first name better because they can't do nothing to me. Mm-hmm. Imama, you gotta be gay because the way you talking about that, you very vocal. You gotta be getting nipped in the butt too. Because you're missing the point. Yes, lot of American people in here are gay. But let's toss it and toss so. When Obama passed the law in Africa, what anybody know the gayest country in Africa? And that mind you, let me give you a hint. That's where the HIV is so high. South Africa. There are so many gays in South Africa. So many gay men in South Africa. That's why HIV rate is so high over there. So it's not about just America. It's everywhere, sweetie. He said it in his interview. He lost his virginity. Who said it? They mean what you said first, Miss Pre?
Yeah, I won't say nobody name. You won't be in there.
You can't hate people in there who do that. I mean, you do have a right to your opinion that if you dislike it, that's fine. But to say you hate somebody, that is a hard term to say. What if somebody hates you and you're not even doing nothing wrong? You can say you dislike. You can say you
He
dislike the
can hate
fact
all
that
he
they're
want to
gay,
hate. He not Jesus
but
Christ, please.
but no, hate is a strong word. You can say you dislike what that the person is gay, but to say hate,
When he say hey, that means that if it come anybody try to announce that so he will do the unthinkable. That why he trying to tell you.
mm-mm. I'm sorry,
So
Crystal.
y'all figure out y'all people then y'all closer. Majority of them over there, they can say their boat, okay? They can say their boat. So when I come here and be talking about people that in America, if you're in America, this is a freedom country. You can do whatever you want to do. Nobody cares. That's why people tired hiding it. Okay, they're being open about it. If you're open about you want to be open about being your sexuality, that's fine. But don't hide it. Don't hide it. I'm not near a woman. Don't hide it.
Boy, that's the worst one. You gay, you know, you still fucking woman, you married.
The
Oh.
people are doing that stuff, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting because the woman said to someone they can either say they didn't know. I don't understand how you don't know.
I don't think they don't know. I think they're just being in denial. Like, that one can't be true.
You remember that Ghanaian girl? You remember that Ghanaian girl when they came public? The Ghanaian girl where her husband used to be giving her all everything she wanted. Y'all remember that story? I think it was last year. And she used to have everything. She's like, fine girl. They got married and everything. And then later on, she found, I think it said, she went into the room and she saw the guy with a she-male. With a she-male. And at that point, I mean, everybody said bad stuff about her, but I guess she accepted the relationship and, she just moved on with it.
Okay.
Me, if I find that out, you gotta go because I'm not that thing could lead to HIV. That it be share another man. Ew.
Either man, don't come. Let's go. Your daddy is here. I'll let you go for the night. Y'all have a good night.
Charlie Robert is sleeping, so it's only me and you on here, so I'm going to bed too. So Charlie, good night, yeah?
I'm not sleepy. I'm listening. What again? Marian. Whatever. Okay, okay. I want her
Ma-
name.
It's me last. So let's just end it live tonight.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I'm watching Outlanders. I'm my favorite show on Stars. I'm watching these beautiful movies on Stars. Your good night. Have a blessed evening. Thanks for joining the show.
Thank you so much for letting me on your platform.
Okay, you this here.
It's me, White.
Okay, yeah. Photogenic.
Yes.
Thank you for contributing to the platform. Yeah, I know you said it. If you
Yes,
talk,
thank you. There was a great topic. Can you just before you go, can you please talk about more meaningful topic? I be hearing your stuff, but it's so much drama. But I just like the meaningful things that you be saying
yeah,
sometimes.
both, of course. But the show is
Yeah,
all about fun.
yes, I know, but let's talk this just like with today's topic. That was very interesting. A lot of people came on and spoke their mind, and a lot of people are learning. So hopefully we can all be learning something. Maybe once in a while you should come up with different topics that everybody can chime in
Yeah,
and speak on upon, and so everybody can learn different things.
that's true.
So I like your platform though. You're doing good. You can actually make a lot of money on here if you talk about relatable things people can learn from.
That's
All the
true.
stuff you're talking about is very meaningful. So we learn a lot today.
Thank you so
Thank,
much to
thank you
all
so much.
viewers. Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Have
good
a
night.
great night.
Good night, Facebook. Happy tomorrow or Sunday. Yeah, good night. Let me watch my movies. TGIF.